We're ready to go.
Welcome to New York Got Game.
What's good, everybody? Game 2 vibes here in the studio. Dexter Henry, Bryan Fonseca, for an edition of New York Got Game live watch party. And you got my guy in the middle. He's got all his Knicks gear on. I like the cream hoodie, my guy.
That's right. Shout out to my sister. She got me this.
Yeah, I like it, and the hat.
How you doing?
I like the cream hoodie and the hat. It's our guy, Anthony Gallo from WFAN. Second time in the seat.
Yes, sir.
Joined us during the regular season. First postseason appearance.
Yes, sir.
I'm trying to remember. Did you
The
win?
Bucks. Yeah, they won.
You won. Okay, so you were a winner. You're sitting here with a winner.
Was that this year? That was this
That
season?
was
this
like
year.
the
That was
first
this season.
primetime game, I think, or the first, whatever the Bucks Peacock game was.
Yeah.
It was early.
Early in the season. It was like
Yeah.
the second, I think, second watch party we did. It was like the
Yeah.
first Friday night
Yeah.
game we
Okay,
did.
that sounds
And they
right.
barely squeaked it out. And we
They
were
barely
all
squeaked
like,
it out.
yeah.
But you are a winner. And you are back here for game 2. Knicks with a 1-0 series lead here in this one. Trying to go up 2-0 here. What are your vibes here for this one? You thinking the Knicks go up 2-0?
Yeah, I feel good. I don't want to be too confident. I had to do a couple reshoots of the promo because I felt like I was going to be a jinx.
Nah, you brought good energy, man. You
I
brought good energy.
honestly don't fear the Hawks at all. They're a good young team, but I think there's a lot of Knicks alarmists in the regular season that thought the Hawks might actually have a shot. Maybe they get tonight, but 5 games most.
I don't think they get one tonight.
Yeah, like I said this too. I'm like, even if the Knicks lose this game, I'm kind of going to be like, what? They're going to lose both in Atlanta? You know what I mean? Like, I think the Hawks can push them a little bit, which we saw glimpses of in game 1. But I don't think they're winning more than 2 games.
All right, we are underway.
The turnovers, they limit the turnovers in the first half of that first game. They probably blow them out.
Yeah, and they play with their food at the end, which kind of pissed me off a
Yes.
little bit.
Yeah, we're going to see if they get confident off of
Josh Hart and Jalen Johnson again to start. He did a great job. And again, Josh Hart's defense was fantastic in game 1.
Jalen Johnson's been shaky this series.
Yeah, he has. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Russ Beetle63 says, hey guys, thanks for hosting. Can't wait for game 2. The Knicks can build off momentum. And they said they agree with you, Anthony.
What up, Russ? Thank you for checking in.
Appreciate that.
I like the way Cat's going after it right there. He didn't get the board, but
For what they can't. I was looking at Hawks fans on Reddit actually talk about this. Yeah, I went into Hawks Reddit for a little bit.
Sometimes you gotta
I
go-
understand it.
Sometimes you got to go into the other team, see what
Yeah.
the other fans are talking about. Yeah.
Well, I do this with a lot of fan bases because I cover the whole league, and with the Hawks, they basically were like, "Yo, for whatever reason, we just don't have an answer for Karl Anthony Towns. We just don't have an answer for him, regardless of whether or not he's in New York or Minnesota. It's an ongoing thing."
Wow.
And
well, that's got to be off them.
Atlanta's never been like a big team. You know what I mean? Like in recent years, even the 60-win version of them, they weren't like an appreciably big team. Al Horford was like the center. So,
He was.
Yeah, they've never been that. So this should be a good Towns matchup.
Wow, another good defensive play by
That's a
Bridges.
throwback. I love that Hawks team.
A Kongu.
All the way. Oh, we just lost it. Damn.
We're not calling things on either side, so we're consistent so far,
Yeah.
the officiating.
So far. Shout out to Sam Antona in the chat. Hi, Sam. No food from that place, just in case you were checking. Not going to say their name. No food from that place. She knows what I'm talking about. Come on, Kat. See, they got to respect that head fake.
Oh, I like it.
Ooh.
Pointing.
Yo, pointing.
He's
When you-
feeling himself
Yeah,
this series.
and I like
That's what we need.
I like it.
He's
Trailer 3. Get that rebound, Josh. Yeah.
If you remember that, the year prior to him coming to the Knicks, when they played the Nuggets, he had a good game against Jokic defensively, and he really felt himself the rest of the series.
Yeah.
And then immediately they get to that Western Conference Finals, he struggles, and you could tell he kind of lost that mojo.
Yeah. when
I
they-
was going to bring that up.
when they were playing against the Mavericks
Yeah.
in the Western
I forget who the
Conference
bigs were that were giving him problems. Was it P.J. Washington?
PJ Washington,
Well, that's
Daniel
the thing. That's what's
Gafford.
frustrating. Those guys shouldn't
Right.
give him problems.
Well,
But that was kind of the start of people being like, we could put a smaller 4-ish guy on Cat,
But-
and we'll be okay.
it was also
kinda
Derek.
the start of that.
And they had Derek Lively too, so they just had a combination of guys.
And Daniel Gafford, forget
Atlanta
about
just
that.
doesn't have the guys.
Yeah, they don't
You know
have
what
the
I mean?
size.
Like Atlanta. Now with Boston, with Neemias Queta, we'll see. Vucevic didn't look great and is working his way back from an injury, but we're going to see him in that series. And here we're going to look ahead to Boston a little bit because we're all expecting it. But you want that, to Gallo's point, to carry over to the Boston series if you're looking at Towns. And, this is a great matchup for him. The Boston one, we have to see how they look when they get there.
Nice
It's a
move
veteran
there
move right there.
McCullum. Russ Beadle says, no problem. Was here a few months ago. Pistons blowout. Russ Beadle, we appreciate you coming back. That was not a good game. We performed well. The Knicks did not.
But Russ wasn't the jinx for that.
Yeah, Russ, you were not the jinx.
Look at Dyson.
Sam says she's respecting the ban. I like it. Yep, Sam, got to do that. Thanks again to everybody in the chat. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button on the New York Post Sports YouTube channel here. If you're feeling the content, share it with a friend. Let them know to watch along the game with us.
This might not be great timing. It's nice to see C.J. McCollum actually healthy. I know after last game, Knick fans are kind of pissed at him, but a guy I've liked in the league.
Let them be.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's fine. You got to be pissed when somebody kicks somebody else in the
He also got caught in 4K and was like, that didn't happen. It's like, well, we saw it.
Oh, Josh Hart on your head.
I didn't think he was going to go all the way to the rim. No. Sometimes he kicks it out to the corner there, but that's the right move.
He's not Mikal Bridges. He will go all the way to the rim.
Yeah.
He did it early last game, Bridges.
He did,
and then he immediately swayed away.
That's a tough
Dyson
finish.
Daniels as a roller. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah. Might see a little bit more of that.
We didn't see that enough in last game. Wonder if that's because if he's not going to shoot, that's a way to use him. Use him as a screener. Dyson Daniels on Cat now.
Cat. Nice.
And that was well defended too.
It was.
But Hart got too deep into the lane.
That's enough. Is that two assists for Cat? That is. I like that.
Did you take the assist again?
Over 3.5 assists. Took it again.
Did you do it again?
Yeah, did it again. I think it's an underrated prop. I think it's a very underrated prop that's out there. It's undervalued. Is that plus money today too? Which
if Jalen Johnson doesn't make Jalen Brunson play.
See, that's a huge win for the Knicks, right?
Yep.
Could make him pay.
They sent help, but that was well defended by everybody.
Gallo, I got to ask you this because we asked our guy Jay Ellis, who was sitting here last time. Nice offensive rebound. Oh, give me the assist. Oh, I wanted the assist. I wanted it.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
For those of you who took the rebounds and assists for Josh Hart,
you got a couple. You got some things there. What I was going to ask you was, did Game 1 change how you maybe feel about your series prediction? Dyson Daniels, feeling yourself. What was your prediction before the series?
I thought it was 5 games.
So you would.
And I'm always I'm always afraid I'm going to mush them if I say it's sweet. And that's the only. It wasn't. Oh, I think the Hawks are going to get one. It was. I don't want to be the reason why they do get one.
So let me ask you this though. Okay, they won Game 1. They win by 11. Did Game 1 change your prediction anyway? Where you might want to say sweep?
I felt way better about certain things. Like when I envisioned going back 2 years ago when we got Cat, that was the kind of moment, Cat taking over at the end, that I always envisioned. But it was also everyone played well. Even because I saw people saying they didn't play that great. I was like, outside of the sloppiness in the first half, they kind of played a great game. And that last spurt at the end, the 11-0 run.
Yeah, that bothered me. Yeah. I think they played a good game. Yeah. I don't think it's the best you've seen the Knicks play. I came out the game and was like, oh, this is something Bryan's been talking about. This team can look good when everybody does what they're supposed to do.
Is Josh Hart just going to get all the way to the rim the entire game?
I took him for a double-double. I'm feeling good about
Brunson and Johnson are getting a little rough now after he got just plowed over.
Okongwu can make you pay.
45% of Okongwu's shots are from 3 this season. He had 6 attempts last game and made 4 of them. So
he's improved.
Yeah, he was never above 22-23% before this year in terms of the shots he's taken. And he made 37% from 3, so he can make that. Yeah, settle.
Bang.
Oh,
didn't love that.
That was a heat check. check.
Yeah, he's been attacking Towns.
Dyson Daniels looking to attack Towns, yeah. Which is a good wrinkle that you would think Atlanta would do.
And you know why they're doing that? Another rebound for
They keep going after Brunson, too.
Don't turn that
good
over.
poke. Wow.
See, the live
That's a
ball.
kickball.
That's off his leg.
Yeah.
Oh, it was off.
Josh Hart kicked that.
Okay.
Yeah. And he's protesting,
Knicks have to watch these live ball turnovers.
Imagine if they had ABS in basketball, how many of these players would waste it in the first quarter?
They need that time.
But Bryan's thing is, Bryan can't stand. Bryan can't stand everybody signaling for the
every
replay.
play.
Oh,
and then the reviews take forever, bro.
Yeah.
At least with ABS, it's quick.
I got to say, ABS, along with the pitch clock, one of the best things that ever happened in baseball.
Bam.
Right.
That's my guy.
It's way too
Knicks also getting them again in transition. These are huge wins for the Knicks. Knicks up 15-9 with some big buckets. Everybody getting involved. Your boy Timothy Chalamet, Bryan.
Not my boy.
Not your boy.
Out there.
No.
Big ballet fan?
No, not necessarily, but respect the arts. No, I don't care. I
get it, dude.
It's whatever.
Yeah, I didn't see Marty Supreme or anything.
Yeah,
Didn't see it. Am I going to see it? Probably not.
Yeah.
Did you see Marty Supreme?
No, my girlfriend saw it. She loved it, so I'm sure we'll watch it again. But
Maybe I'll get around to it sometime.
I'm not a big movie person, so.
He's not.
that's
He's not.
that makes a lot of sense.
Documentaries, shows,
I'm more of a TV show person than I'm a movie person, but
pods. I listen to stuff.
movies. I have
watch
enough movies. He's less of a movie person than me.
I'm
sure.
not. Yeah,
I'm a
not
movie
big
nerd.
person.
You're a movie nerd.
Everything, movies, TV,
I don't know.
documentaries. I'll watch. Some of them I watch.
What's your favorite TV show of all time? Drama. You know mine. That's the one.
Yeah.
Oh man, there's so many. Sons of Anarchy is up there.
Okay.
The Sopranos, The Wire.
Wire's-
Probably say
The Wire's my favorite.
Sons of Anarchy is the first one to pop in my
first
head,
one
so
to
that's
pop
got
in
to be
mind.
it.
Okay.
I also love Vikings, which is underrated show.
Was that on History Channel?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was fire. Better
I've
than
heard
Game of
so.
Thrones. And Game of Thrones is a great show. Is that your favorite show?
No, The Wire's my favorite show.
Wire's favorite
Game
show.
of Thrones is probably a top 5 or 6 show for me. At the end.
Yeah, it sucked.
Yeah. I was trying to be nice about it. The end was not good. No. Okay, Vikings, but better than Game of Thrones.
It's awesome. I don't want to spoil anything, but there's a reason why I say that.
That's high, because for me that's
Yeah.
a top 5 to 6 show. So now I'm like, okay, all right.
It's also historically based, so that kind of plays into it.
I have to say, shout out to Astrid also in the chat. Once again, everybody hit the like button, subscribe button. Shout out to my guy Nick Federico, one of my producers here. And I agree with him on this. I am a huge person about this. He said, I know we're up, but what happened to white unis at home? Come on now. I do not love the Knicks wearing black at home and Atlanta wearing white on the road. I don't like it at all. I don't like it. The Knicks should have worn the black down in Atlanta. I like the black. Wear the black road for the business trip.
When did they make that change? Or is it just now they pick what they want?
So they pick it out before the series, and I knew this. Knicks were going to wear white
Yeah.
at home, the black in game 2, and they're going to wear the road blues for the next 3 games, 3 and 4.
I noticed the shift when the Nets in like 2017 or so started wearing the black unis at home and the white ones on the road.
I hate it.
And I noticed that other teams were doing the same, like colored uniforms, some sort of color at home. They would wear white ones on the road, then it would alternate. And it's like, I grew up with the understanding that basketball, white at home, color unis on the road, and then you have alternates occasionally. Football, white will be on the road, colored unis at home.
Yep.
I think same thing with hockey, for the most part. And then
Baseball's weird because the grays on the road and the whites at home.
Yeah, but baseball is you never wear white on the road.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
Right.
even now, I don't feel like you see
No,
that.
which is fine. I like that. If you're going to wear colored or gray on the road, and I'm fine with
And
that.
at home, it'd be like white or alternate, and then you had like a gray one, and then you had like another alternate
Unless
one.
you're the
But-
Mets who wear the City Connect every freaking time they're on.
They're trying to on Saturday, and I want to get.
I like the City. I have the City Connect.
I love
hat.
it. I love the jersey,
yeah.
but too much.
Yeah.
I don't need to see it every Saturday.
Also, I don't want to get off topic. They need to stop letting bad pitchers choose the uniform. You got to earn that. David Peterson, Senga, you're not allowed to pick no more uniform choices.
I agree. Well, not going to make this a Mets thing, but they
Yeah.
stink.
I do. Now, these jerseys are fire, though. I know a lot of people kind of give the Knicks jerseys flack. I think they're pretty
fine.
consistent.
I think they're fine. I like them. I don't want to see them at home.
No, I get that. I do get that.
I don't see them at home.
Kaminga's in.
Oh,
Brunson's
he's gonna
looking to
hit Cat.
pass.
That was dangerous.
Oh, you got to take that.
Yeah, actually, I thought he was going to. Mo Gay is in too.
Cook him. You got to cook him.
I
Just
that.
like
He's
that.
strong.
There
I like
you go.
that.
Yeah, Mo
You said you
Gay.
saw him giving him too small? He hit him with the too small.
Mo Gay's athletic, but he's more like a 4 cosplaying as a 5. He's 6'8", maybe 6'9". He's about 220. He's too small for Cat. He's better used as a hybrid defender.
I really feel like they're going out of their way to get the matchup with Brunson, and I almost feel like it's throwing their offensive flow off the
I can
Hawks.
see that. Good hands by
Right
OG.
there.
Only got 24
Excellent.
seconds. Do not take this shot.
Oh, he's tripping all over himself.
I gotta be honest. I like that the ref didn't call anything there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
He tripped over
He tripped
himself.
over himself. That wasn't a foul.
Oh.
He tried.
Good defense. They're not calling anything.
Oh,
Have we seen? Yeah, we've barely seen free throws. We've only seen a couple.
There we go, Cat.
good
Okay.
extra pass. Give me the assist and the.
Okay.
That was a nice 2-for-1 for me there. Could have got assist and some points for Hart. Nope.
Don't think Mikhail's on the board yet. Mikhail's doing a good job on him in this game.
Oh, is he hurt? Or is he breathing?
They don't need the big man to go
He
down.
fell. It looked like he fell pretty hard.
He did
Let's
get
see.
hit. I don't know if he got hit by Cat, but that was a. Oh no, it was just good defense by Cat.
He just
got-
fell
his head
awkwardly
hit
and
the
hit the
stanchion.
stanchion. Yeah, he just fell awkwardly.
That's their back. He's playing their backup center role, and they don't have Jock Landale, so this is actually pretty meaningful as it relates to their depth.
Tony Bradley time.
Tony Bradley, yeah. Now Tony Bradley's at least 6'11", maybe 10.
Tony Bradley was the one talking crazy before the series.
No, Tony Bradley. They just signed.
Somebody on the Hawks that was like not a main rotation player was like talking crazy, like the Knicks aren't like they're like was talking about last year's game 1 against the Pacers.
I don't think that. I'd
Maybe
be
it wasn't.
surprised if that was Tony Bradley.
This does not make Tony Bradley look like Thomas Bryant.
But Tony Bradley.
Oh God.
Tony Bradley was with the Pacers last year.
Yeah.
Was.
And he actually took, funny enough, Thomas Bryant's rotation spot for a little bit. Like, and then
Before
Rick
Thomas
Carlisle,
Bryant hit some big threes. and went
Rick
back to
Carlisle
Thomas Bryant.
toggled back and forth.
Yes.
Like, he was like, all right, Thomas Bryant's too small for this series. We need Tony Bradley. And then Tony Bradley's too slow. We need to go back to Thomas Bryant. Then Thomas Bryant helped win them the deciding game, I think, in Game 6, where he made those threes. Yeah.
We remember.
Yeah, so... and then I remember we had people in the chat saying all this bullshit. And I'm like, yo, Thomas Bryant shoots those every now and then. You know what I mean? Like,
but you know what's funny? I remember
he's not a shooter.
You know what's funny, Gallo? What I remembered about that in that moment that Brian's just bringing up, the fact that I was like, oh man, it's so dope that Rick Carlisle is willing to make these adjustments.
Yeah.
And go to that. And I was like, man,
I wish we had that.
yeah. I'm like, wish the coach would do
DeLon
that.
Wright did not need to be tested out in the postseason.
Man, look, yeah, we didn't need to get to that. And it was nice to see a coach do that. And I think Mike Brown will be more flexible with that. I'm waiting for his first moment because he's just stuck to his rotation where we see Alvarado.
Yeah, he didn't play at all game 1.
No, but I have a feeling you might see something tonight. I could see Alvarado getting, as Bryan would call it, a pest moment to come in and,
Garbage time?
I don't know.
Before garbage time?
I would
Maybe
love to
before
see
garbage time.
a all-pass lineup. You know, Diawara out there, Sohan.
I wonder, let's say, the lead right now, what is it, 15-9?
I forgot all about so.
17-9.
She hit his head in the postgame the other day. Jordan Clarkson's doing the interview, and in the background, he's like cleaning his locker out, and he hits his head on the thing. Oh. Everyone reacted. Jordan Clarkson was just like, he went right back to his answer.
You know what that tells me? Jordan Clarkson's like, oh, we've seen this before. Okay. Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, listen, what if they get this lead up to, it gets to a bigger lead and he starts second quarter, I could see him maybe, he gets like a 15-point lead or something. Do you try to steal some minutes, get Alvarado in there a little bit? I wonder if he does it. Maybe
I
not.
also like the thought that you have this deep bench, and if you do get a big lead, they're going to try and throw an offensive lineup at you. Try to beat them up a little bit. Like, you do got fouls with these guys to give.
I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it.
And the refs might not call it because it's the playoffs. They might not call a lot of the physical stuff.
Yeah, I just don't think you need to do anything crazy yet.
No.
You know, I think they've been really good today. I think so far, like really good. I thought Atlanta would get out to a little bit of a better start, considering that, you know, the losing team tends to do that in game 2. You switch up your game plan, you refocus, but ultimately it just doesn't look like they have enough. I'd like to get a little more excited about this, but I don't know. Atlanta's
it's still too early.
Atlanta's
It's too early.
no excited about like the game itself, but to me it just feels like the Knicks are just punching them in the mouth, and they may even end up being a blowout if they're not careful. And if they don't have Mo Gay as a backup center and we have to see Tony Bradley, that could be an adventure.
Yeah, Mitch first sub off the bench.
It
Double
also
big again.
allows Mitch, if Tony Bradley's out there, to play a little bit more flexible.
So double big lineup, Okongu's back, Jalen Johnson goes right at Mitch and he picks up a foul. So they are making an effort to try to get the bigs in foul trouble a little bit. You saw Dyson Daniels earlier go right at Karl Anthony Towns multiple times, got a foul on one of them. And Dyson Daniels, I was going to mention this before. I'm watching to see how much they continue to use him as a roller and also how he's going to get into the lane and maybe finish. Because if he's going to attack, that means they're going to have to send more to him, send some help, and he'll be able to kick out to shooters. And he's a good passer, Dyson Daniels. He's not a great shooter. He is a good passer, though. So I think Atlanta wants to get him downhill early to open up some corner shooting because Atlanta's been good about generating corner shooting, and they haven't really done that today yet.
Yeah. No, they haven't done that at all yet today. Good trap here on Brunson. Gets fouled, though. I like that trap, though. Didn't probably need to be as aggressive. And now it's going to be something to watch. Is Atlanta going to try to trap him more aggressively?
Players hate that shit, bro.
As he gets off. Okay, what?
They hate when he gets that call, Brunson, when he pops his head back.
Head back, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's like players, they've spoken about this.
I think it helps all players if you got a little bit of extra hair.
We said that. The best thing he did for his career, grow the hair out.
Yep.
It's also just like if he doesn't do it, he's not going to get the call because we've seen it.
Yeah, the game is the game, right?
Yeah.
Like, another turnover.
Lost the
Brunson.
ball there.
Yeah, they're beating him up. That's a bad foul.
You got to wrap him up earlier than that
come
if you're
on.
going to do
Yeah,
it.
if you're going to do it. That was a half
You got to be
wrap.
mean when you're in that position. You can't just.
That wasn't a
Gently
playoff
hug
foul.
him. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
That's a drill foul. You do that with someone you're training with.
He's upset either way, so you might as well, make it worth it.
Yeah, the wrap was late, like Bryan said.
And Kuminga's strong, too. Like,
Was that Mo Salah sitting silent there? No, it wasn't.
No
It was
way.
not. No. Really? No. The guy definitely looked like a fat Mo Salah, though.
It's like, what?
no way.
Oh, man. I was going to say, how about Man City yesterday?
Shout out my boy Alex's arm.
Uh,
Going through it right now.
There's Mikal.
I didn't even text him. What's up, Alex? I didn't even text him.
I'm trying to figure out what they're doing with Gabe Vincent. Why was he the last line of defense there?
Also, Gabe Vincent is
Offensive foul.
haunts my dreams. I'll never.
Well, of course,
that Miami series.
You know how we guarded Brunson. Freaking
I remember we said he guarded Brunson pretty well even last game.
That is a foul.
That was an easy call.
But then they don't know. Be like he flopped. It's like nah, that was a foul.
Yeah.
No,
Elbow
that
hit his
yeah.
chin.
Look, if you get hit in the face, you get hit in the face.
That series against the Heat, it was Gabe Vincent, Max Strus, and then the one game where Kevin Love and Kyle Lowry hit shots.
Yeah.
And then Jimmy Butler got all the credit.
Bam was really good defensively in that
Yes.
series too. That's
like
a good
this.
look.
Oh, all right, Mitch.
I like
that-
the Knicks' offensive process.
think
They
that- I
clean
think
up a
that's
couple
off Mitch.
turnovers.
I mean, too.
I'll take it.
Trying to see
Okongwu was like, "Yo."
Yo, you guys got this wrong. Turnovers, the Knicks are, two. I think they're both for Brunson. No, Brunson won, and Josh Hart won.
Really?
Oh, they're going.
Yeah.
I thought Brunson
is
had.
that Gabe
I thought
Vincent
Brunson
in the
had
middle?
two.
I thought he did
Bridges?
too.
Yeah, that's Gabe.
Yeah, they get physical. I like it.
Gabe on Mikal is interesting, but they feel like they can get away with it if Mikal's not going to drive to the rim.
I mean, Daniel said they were going to try and be physical and let the refs decide the game.
I did hear.
Is that his second foul though?
So Kuminga has two already.
Kuminga's got two.
Daniels, I think this would be his second. Check that.
This is Daniel's first.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
What sucks?
He
with
didn't know
Daniel-
where he was.
No, that wasn't
right?
him trying to play defense. That was him
Yeah.
just fighting for his life through that
Life.
screen.
Yeah,
he was trying to stay
And
on
he
his feet.
spun and then he hit him with the spinning elbow.
That's the kind of foul
See, that-
you got to do in the playoffs. Like,
Definitely not a flop.
no.
Definitely
And that
not.
should not be anything.
It should be a play. It should
That's
be a common foul. It was
incidental,
inadvertent.
yeah.
It was inadvertent.
I'm sure you'll get a lot of disagreement from Knicks State TV on Twitter.
Knicks State.
Yeah.
They're gonna say that was a.
But objectively, like,
That's not a flagrant.
yeah. And I'm tired of everything being a flagrant. you know?
Well, and it's funny because it's even more egregious in college.
See, like, he got tripped here.
Yeah, and he didn't look. He's not even swinging his.
Like,
elbow. He hit him in the face.
It looks bad in slow motion,
Yeah.
but if you play it at full speed.
Yeah, but his elbow wasn't coming up; it was going down.
I understand why this has to be reviewed. Just
Yeah.
to be very
I-
but
clear.
I
have
think-
no
I
problem
think
they
with
want to
that.
make sure he didn't swing his
Right.
elbow back, but they shouldn't make this a.
I think you're kind of doing the play a disservice by playing it in slow motion, because
Yeah.
then now what you're going to get is, the what does Jeff Johnson call it? The Knicks for Clicks industrial complex. They're going to post this on Twitter and be like, see, the Hawks are playing dirty.
But no, see that. If you're that person, you're just looking for a call. There's no way you can look at that objectively. And I understand everybody's a fan, so they're not always objective. But if you're looking at that call, you can see there's no intent from Dyson Daniels in there. And if I can see that, the refs are going to see that.
Right. Yeah, good. I'm cool with that.
Right, this is the right call here. Like,
crowd's
the
booing,
contact doesn't rise to the level of anything. Dyson Daniels didn't know where he was. He was trying to stay on his feet, and his elbow just happened to come up, and he's trying to brace his fall.
Yeah.
It's not that big of a deal. It is a foul.
It's a foul,
It's a common foul. It's fine.
But if he did the Draymond, like if he Anderson Silva Jalen Brunson in the face, then we'd have a different conversation.
Yeah, Look, I want to say this.
Like intentionally, I mean.
Everybody's not out to get the team, and the refs are not out to screw your team.
No.
Fans sometimes have to calm down on that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't have to be
even
mad
the
about
announcers.
everything. Yeah.
Actually, I do think that a little bit of bias. I think this is the soccer fan in me because I think we're a little used to it. I think the bias is kind of good. Like, I like Stan Van Gundy and Reggie, kind of being Knicks haters on the broadcast.
See, I'm with you on this. I agree.
100%.
I kind of like it.
I also think they're both good broadcasters.
Yeah.
See, that's how I feel too.
That's the main thing, especially Stan Van Gundy.
The first thing to me is as a broadcaster,
I love Stan Van Gundy,
a broadcaster, I think all of us who work in the space.
I kind of don't like Reggie Miller, but I don't like. I don't know. The announcers have to be.
Do you like Reggie Miller as a broadcaster? Now, do you like him as a Knick?
No, I don't like him as a broadcaster, but I'm not.
He's like, nah.
Because I don't even look at him as because I'm 34, so
right.
All I know of Reggie in the 90s was they lost that series. That's what I know of, and he's got a losing record. Kind of like Trae Young. He had his moment, although they won the series, but it's been mostly bad memories.
But the Knicks actually own the Pacers more than the Pacers own the Knicks.
Same thing with Trae Young.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Okay.
Don't like that shot.
What?
Yeah, but I like that.
Wow, they got bailed out.
I also don't think Reggie Miller's the worst.
I don't think he's a bad broadcaster.
But perfect example, I actually think Richard Jefferson's great, but Knicks fans can't stand him.
But
they can't stand him because he sold them.
Exactly.
And it's like, you're still holding on to 2004? Really?
Right. But if you're Richard Jefferson, he's like, I sunned the Knicks my entire career, so I'm going to make fun of their fans.
So you thought he wasn't going to lean in on it?
Right.
This is part of his plan.
So basically, if Jalen Brunson becomes a broadcaster and he's doing
he won't.
He won't.
He's not got that in him.
Okay, Josh Hart's actually a much better example.
Pass.
There we go. I'll take it.
Bridges at the rim. I will take it.
I thought that was going in to be fair. But if Josh,
did avoid contact.
If Josh Hart became a broadcaster and national broadcaster, and he's doing Knicks Celtics, he's gonna have some fun with the Celtics
Nets.
fans.
Especially if he ever wins and beats the Celtics.
I don't know how many national TV games the Nets are gonna get.
Yep,
but,
you want Dyson Daniels shooting that.
Yo, Josh Hart has at least 4 rebounds that I've counted.
Here we go. Take that again. That's a good foul.
Bridges going to the line.
Yeah.
Oh,
and look, he's excited. I'll take it.
He's taken 3. This is 3 times Bridges has gone to the rack in this game.
They better play that highlight at half so he keeps doing it.
This putback. I mean,
Mitch is
just right out of Daniels'
I
hands.
will die on this bridge. The money is such a difference, and I think it's why we look at Rudy Gobert the way we do. There is not much of a difference in the play between Mitchell Robinson and Rudy Gobert.
Let me tell you something. Do you know who you're talking to right here?
We won't get this
Rudy Gobert hater number 1.
Oh, I think he's the most overrated player in the league.
How much does he make?
I think he's a great defender.
I don't agree with that.
If he didn't get paid the amount of money he did, I think we'd view him a lot differently too.
I think he's a really good defender. Is he the best defender I've ever seen?
He's also had his moments where he gets cooked a lot.
35, 36, and 38 million.
And that's fine. That's fine in today's NBA.
No, now, but when he first got it was an albatross.
I feel like I'd rather look.
We already know who you'd rather have.
I have my Tony Bradley sighting. I have my thoughts. I have my thoughts on what the Knicks should do with Mitchell
Good
Robinson.
defense.
That being said, if I could get Mitchell Robinson for half of that, I would do that instead. Even though he plays less games.
I don't think that point is. I don't disagree with that. Good rebound.
God damn,
that's a good defensive possession.
I really can hit some. Clint Capella has had more impactful playoff series than Rudy Gobert.
Woo!
Oh my goodness.
It's a great pass, OG.
It's a great pass.
It's a great pass.
Mitch having a big impact in his first quarter.
We had Randy Livingston on the Carton Show today, and he's close with Mitch.
Oh, yeah.
And
that's 2.
Says he's a dog.
Mitch.
And it's also because he's so even keel that he's kind of plays into it. Like, you always think these guys have to be more aggressive, but it kind of plays into his poise.
That's beautiful right there.
That's a great pass.
Beautiful.
Kuminga knew you couldn't do a damn thing on that.
Tony Bradley's, not there for his quickness.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mitch
think,
is also such an X factor, man.
I
As like
agree.
a role player.
I think the thing about
Got a comment.
Let me see the comment that we got here. When Brian starts just laughing, same household. What do you expect? haters are gonna hate. I hate Rudy.
I can't see it. What does it say?
It says hate Rudy. Hate him. Listen, there's one time I hated Rudy Gobert. And that's a moment that people should hate him for.
He also
when we was at the beginning of COVID and he touched all the mics, that shit was fun.
but that's
That wasn't fun.
he also
Honestly,
like off the court.
It was a bad move by him. It was the one time I was like, damn, I actually feel bad for him because
they came for him.
Yeah,
Oh, they came
it
for
was
him.
rightfully so, but he clearly was just having fun, and it was a disaster. He might be the reason why he locked down. Oh my goodness gracious!
Oh. Welcome, Tony Bradley, to
Put
the
that
Eastern
man on a
Conference
poster.
playoffs.
We got confident Mikal Bridges and OG going to the rack.
This feels like more than an 8-point game.
It does. That's a great point.
The Hawks are kind of just scrambling, and they're lucky
They're
to be
also
within
hitting their
8.
threes.
I mean, kind of. They are.
Well, there hasn't been a ton, but
They
they
missed- they probably missed one.
They're not 3 for 5. They're not taking a ton.
okay.
Oh man, they're getting these lobs of Mitch.
Yo.
The Knicks are scoring however they want.
Once it doesn't distribute, though, that's
But
what I was
notice with Tony Bradley's in the game, they're like, if we bring people around screens, if we bring Mitch around screens, like he's not going to be able to keep up with them.
Yep.
So they have to park Tony Bradley down there. But if you do that, then you're limiting him even more. So
Shamit minutes.
Tony Bradley's had a rough few minutes here.
it's crazy how much Jock Landale would have helped them. Not necessarily win, but just be a little more stable on the interior. But look.
Tony Bradley.
It's Bradley at the level, and then you have Kuminga dropping back, and then Kuminga is just not going to be there in time, and he has to account for OG Anunoby also.
and he can't jump with Mitch either. And this also is interesting because you thought maybe they'd go to Zachary Ricochet, and his minutes were rough in that last game, so they were like, no, I'm there. The
They
Knicks
just don't have a lot of offensive options too. No
Knicks
one
just
from
look
Atlanta's
confident
taking
offensively.
more than 3 field goal attempts. They're going to need more from Nickeil Alexander-Walker especially, but also Jalen Johnson.
that 3 on Mitch.
Oh.
Hey.
This kid, listen.
No.
I respect it.
Look,
I respect
I
it.
like this.
Mitchell Robinson stepped
always.
over him. Dyson Daniels didn't like that
The
shit.
only thing I get a little PTSD about is a flashback to '97. I'm like, don't get off the bench. Please, nobody get off the bench.
Well,
I
now
thought,
it's
I
even
thought you were
worse.
going to mention the Joel Embiid, thing because it
Now,
involved Mitch.
now, obviously, I don't remember what the rules were back then. They changed the rules.
Look.
Oh, yeah.
So he commits the foul,
Oh,
and then
yeah,
he said,
that's disrespectful.
Oh, you can't do that.
That was disrespectful.
You can't do that to somebody.
"Yeah."
See, I looked down, I didn't see
Look,
it.
Tony Bradley, a vet, he know right away. Like, nah, young fella, we can't do this.
Oh, they're going to get Mitch. Yeah.
God, another long ass review.
Mitch is getting attacked for this. It's gonna happen.
You think so?
guys. Yeah. Would I give a tech for this? No.
This is, you know what this is? This is the big kid on the playground that really knows his strength and knows there's nobody in this series that's going to give.
That's what I mean.
There's no James Johnson on the bench. Like,
Here's 2 fouls
I
already.
like that you mentioned James Johnson. James Johnson on the bench, you're not doing that. Now, here's the thing. You can't step over another man like
No,
this.
no.
If
And it's egregious. Right there, he could have stepped to the side.
If you do that, I got to tell you something about that.
Dyson Daniels also waited for him to finish, so at least he didn't come up and
Oh,
try
don't
to.
push the ref either.
Did you see the lip reading on Mitch? I don't know what he said. He said something like, "What you gonna do?"
I don't know.
He's just the same dude who's fishing with worms. Like, I caught a snake.
Yeah.
Nope.
He caught a snake. He threw it back.
It's unreal.
He's very
Broke Joe Mazzulla's brain last year.
He's one of the most interesting guys in the NBA.
He's the longest tenured Knick by a mile.
He
right?
is.
Yeah, Mitchell Robinson. No.
I think he's the only Knick on the team that was there pre-COVID, right?
Yeah, well, he definitely was there pre-COVID because I was at that
2018, he was in that.
Mitch is getting a tech for this, man.
I was at
There's
that
no
New
way
Year's
you're not
Eve
giving him a tech.
game when, or New Year's Day game when Melo came back, and Mitch had like 27 points in the game.
If you give him the tech, it's because you're trying to get out ahead of, hey,
Yeah.
this can't escalate.
But that's what you're thinking.
So,
in today's NBA,
like to me, I wouldn't give it a tech but I'm not as mature as
Yeah,
these
in the
officials.
NBA, it's not about Daniel. It's not about
like
Daniel.
I understand the.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah,
They don't want this to get out of hand.
Yeah, and it's more about Johnson, Cat, and Brunson. They don't want them getting taken out for an extended period of time.
Yeah. Do I think anything is going to escalate from this? No, but you got to keep things under control.
So following up on our Timberwolves conversation, Astro's not a fan of most of the Timberwolves. I could also tell you why. Two of them in particular, for off-the-court reasons, one of whom we mentioned. And then Russ says the Hawks look like they're in over their heads, which I think is kind of true.
This doesn't feel like it should be an 8-point game.
Well, yeah, that's true as well, you know. The Knicks are missing some threes, missing some good looks, but the Hawks, I think the Knicks are actually defending the Hawks really well. And, you know, Atlanta's just not getting quality looks. And they've made some threes,
Which
but
ones do I
they're not
use?
taking the time.
You use GuessNet. I don't remember
I
what
don't want
that
you to
is.
say it out loud. It's cool. We can wait till I have.
Yo,
Tommy,
if you can't tell me or Abdiel in my ear, what is the Wi-Fi password that I could text to Gallo? Let me know. We're trying to figure some things out here. I don't remember.
I don't even use the Wi-Fi here.
I don't remember what it was.
I've been trying to share the link for a while. I can't get in.
It's so long.
All right, here we go. We have
Thank you.
55 seconds left. This has been a long first quarter. Not for nothing.
Yes.
There's a guard screen.
Short. Another rebound for Josh Hart.
Yo, damn, I should
gotta have 6.
He is. I should have done the 10 also.
You man, thank you.
Yep.
Got a step.
Is that an assist for
I'll
Josh Hart
take it.
too?
To be fair, outside of that first quarter, it's not like Brunson's been super effective.
He hasn't been great. So
But
He's been good distributing here.
Yeah.
Not good defense here. But
He's
yeah.
gotten no credit for it because even on the fan, I get a lot of calls saying he doesn't distribute the ball enough. I actually think he's done a really good job this year of when he doesn't have it going.
How many assists do you think he has in this quarter?
3.
4.
He's got 4.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I just saw it too, and it didn't register in my head.
Well,
I like the Knicks' offensive process in this quarter already. Bang. Ooh, that was off.
yeah, I haven't liked his shot taking. His distributing's been fine.
He's 2 of 6.
The quality of shots though, like the one where he
That
tried,
one, that was terrible.
That
Like,
one,
over
the
Jalen
one on
Johnson.
Jalen Johnson. This
Yeah.
one, I felt like you could have gotten some, but it's small. It's small stuff. I don't look at any of that and be like, oh, he's jeopardizing the Knicks. They're in danger
Right.
of
No.
losing. Like it's not that serious.
It's not that. The people that are looking for that are going to say that.
They're
All
playing.
right.
They're playing quality defense so far. That's what I
Yeah.
can say the most.
All right, I do like the Knicks defense. I
Mm-hmm.
do hear Russ about the Hawks they didn't over their head. How's everybody feeling in the chat? How you feel about this Knicks lead? It feels like it should be more for me. I know it's 9, but it feels like it should be more. You got to give it up to the Knicks. Another good defensive quarter here again. 9-point lead. They held the Hawks to 23 points. And let's see what the shooting is. 38% shooting. Hawks are 6 of 16. They're really in this game. You mentioned it, Gallo, with the shooting from downtown, 3 of 6. And the Hawks also got to the line 10 times in that quarter.
Yeah.
That's what really helped them. One of those being a technical free throw. But to get to the line 10 times in the quarter, that really helped them. The Knicks, though, I like the offensive process. They had a lot of good quality shots, despite the ones that Bryan just talked about. Mitch, 6 points in 5 minutes. 6 points, 4 rebounds. And we've only seen 3 bench players play this far. Like Shaman and McBride have only played 2 minutes apiece. So, yeah. Good start for the Knicks here in game 2.
I know he wasn't great down the stretch. I'm shocked we haven't gotten any looks at Alvarado. Even in game 1, I thought like there were times where I know he was kind of rough down the stretch and he kind of lost the trust of the rotation.
Yeah. And then you had Clarkson, who was good down the stretch.
And
Right.
the problem also is if you have a 9-man rotation and Mitchell Robinson's one of them, if the other 3 are Shamit, Deuce, and Jose, you're small.
Yeah,
Like
that's true.
Jose was getting a lot of minutes when Deuce was out, and he was playing well at the beginning and then fell off in time for Deuce to come back and reclaim his minutes. Otherwise, it's like you kind of have to pick 2 of Jose, Deuce, and Shamit. And Shamit has been better this year in terms of, I mean, he's been better than most of their team on the ball defensively.
Well,
So
that's a good point. I'm curious too if let's not get ahead of ourselves, but if when they play the Celtics,
they're going to play the Celtics.
I do like the idea. They're not going to play the Pacers this year of throwing Jose Alvarado at Peyton Pritchard.
Yeah.
Oh, I think that's a perfect spot for him.
Yeah. Now
I want to see those two scrap.
But will he do it? Like, will he be in the rotation by then? Like, I feel like he.
Well, this is what
I think Shamet will see some of that. He'll see some Derek White too. But like, you do have to size up a little bit, just because if you look at the guys that Boston plays, they have like bigger wings.
Yeah.
You know.
The Knicks are built, though. I've been saying this for a while, even for the last few years. They are built really well to combat those wings. It's why you get like a Sohan off the waivers or the buyout market, whatever it was they got him.
I think there's times he will throw. I think that's a series where, to Brian's point, you see him experiment a little bit more.
Well, Boston's experimenting now because they're playing.
Yeah,
they're playing Philly. They had a 10-man rotation last game.
The Knicks,
like a legit 10-man rotation. So, like they're playing Vucevic and Garza.
Look at Camby.
They're playing Vucevic and Garza.
Are those all Knicks legends there? The word legend.
Oh, they cut out
Stephen Marbury. You know why? Because our boy Stephen Marbury wasn't wrong.
He wasn't wrong, but he was completely missing the point why people love him.
No, okay. I'm actually not going to put that out there. I'm going to say this. But I will say that I think the point of why people love Steph, just to talk about this, is Steph and Marbury. Steph, just to be clear, we're talking about two Stephs here.
Steph is Steph and Bondi's Bondi.
Marbury.
That's
I was like, we're not talking about Steph.
Yeah. Marbury.
No.
Marbury.
For the purpose of this conversation, because
Marbury is beloved because of what he's done for New York basketball. He's a New York basketball legend. He is not a Knicks legend.
No.
Yeah.
I do think we use the word legend too loosely, like the way we use classic, epic. I think those words get used way too loosely.
Once a Knick, always a Knick.
Yeah, fine. Once a Knick, always a Knick.
No, I'm saying we overuse that.
But there's a reason the NBC director was like, hey, frame it so it's those five dudes. And Steph wasn't in that. He was right there. That's no shade to Steph. I love Steph. I am a Brooklynite.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I grew up watching Steph. I grew up as a big Stephon Marbury fan. So you're not going to tell me that. I just saw Steph at the New York Basketball Hall of Fame induction, and I just actually talked with Steph the other day. So there's no slander to Steph. Is he a Knicks legend? No. Is he a New York basketball legend?
Yes.
That's the way I put it.
I have no beef with Steph. I just I don't think he's understanding why people like him so much.
Yeah.
He is. I'll put it this way. And Lance Stevenson, Sebastian Telfair, Isaiah Whitehead. Well, maybe not as much Whitehead, but those other guys.
He's not quite in that
But
class.
I'm just saying, these guys, I know they're all Lincoln guys, but these, specifically that era of New York, high school hoopers, I don't know, they all have a special. Oh, he hit his head or
he
his
slipped
hat?
on a wet spot. That's a wet spot.
Cut the towel, boy.
Oh, shoot, his tailbone.
Also, his head, that.
He's holding his.
You don't go down like that if you don't. Over
I'm surprised he's up.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's.
That was
up.
a 2, by the way.
Yeah, that's a wet spot.
That's a bad job.
I think he didn't hit his head. It was more his tailbone.
Yeah.
Could be just the hair looking like it hit the head.
Yeah.
He didn't really hit his head like that. Although it did snap back like that.
Yeah.
I'd pull him just for at least a couple minutes.
I'd have been more concerned about his head. I would too. I hear you.
Also, how old is Shamet?
30?
29, 30?
Yeah, he's 30. You got to watch the back.
He's still running around out there. So, Kuminga almost got the steal. Yo, this is a 5-point game, and it feels like the Knicks have really been in control the entire time.
It's kind of
like Atlanta's just hanging around. It's still
a lot of
early.
Turnovers too.
It's still early, but
Actually, how many turnovers there?
If this were happening later in the game, we'd be like, "Yo,
Atlanta
what's going on?"
has 5, and the Knicks have 4.
Okay, it feels like the Knicks have way more than that. And there's one right there.
There's another one.
This is why I don't say things.
It's a good pass. We're getting Corey Kispert
minutes?
Yeah.
Wow.
Listen, they need his shooting. He hasn't been great down the stretch, but
I would attack
this
him.
makes sense.
Attack that man.
Well, look at the lineup they got out there, though.
That's profiling.
I was not profiling. Not doing that.
They're doing it, though.
It's coaching.
Oh, man.
If he made that would have been perfect. Oh.
Deuce.
Okay, all right. Play on. Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
We doing Deuce.
They're not making quality
Look at
looks
the
now.
lineup they got going on out here.
Yeah, but this is the bench line they went to. This lineup was very successful for them in the second quarter of last game. Mm-hmm. Not off to a good start in this quarter.
Different
Also-
wrinkle with Corey Kispert and Tony Bradley.
So, watch the middle.
Ooh,
He's in the game for
He
that
got
shot.
that layup. He was feeling that.
Oh, this is a good matchup for Nikhil.
It's good defense.
Wow.
He was a guy I knew he was going to get paid too much. He was a guy I really wanted the Knicks to go after this.
CJ.
Oh, they are.
He had to take
They
that.
almost
'cause
tied
didn't have
that.
to
Woo. Getting
See, this
bit.
is where I would like to see OG be a little bit more confident and aggressive.
Well, he's got to because he really needs to lead this unit. Like, he's the guy that's got to be able to go out there and get him a bucket now. Like, I'm running something for OG here. Knicks, no points in the last 2 minutes and 27 seconds.
Yeah.
Like,
Let's see. Russ said that he thought Shaman was really hurt. Put in Diawara. I guess this is when the
Wouldn't be
injury
mad at
did
that
happen.
switch.
And Rashidi _NN. Welcome Rashidi says muggy game is expected. State of course Knicks can sweep.
yeah,
I like it. I
It's
like
kind
it.
of-
I like
Confidence
people
not-
believe in the sweep.
Not shaken.
Yeah. It's also crazy that
Mitch!
the Pistons, not the 98 Bulls, like a lot of Knicks fans made them out to be.
Yeah, I think a lot
Orlando also deciding to Tony Bradley buckets. Orlando also finally deciding to play consistently good basketball for the first time all goddamn
It's just,
season.
there is, this might be a little off topic, just the benefit of the doubt that the Cavs and
What
more
was that?
bad.
This has been a lazy quarter
sloppy
offensively.
with the ball. Timeout. Yeah, good timeout by
Yep.
Mike Brown. That is just sloppy.
These are the plays that annoy a coach.
Yeah,
Sloppy passing, whatever.
all the Knicks turnovers are live ball turnovers, and they've been bad. Like,
Yeah.
And this is why.
How many points off turnovers of Atlanta having this quarter? 4 or 6, probably?
easily 4. 2-2 would come to mind
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah, Shaman, I think it's time to take a seat.
And the Nikhil pass to when we just all discovered Corey Kispert was in the game.
Yeah, like I think this is the problem because the Knicks, not the problem, but a problem. The Knicks won the bench minutes very convincingly in the last game. And right now, the only person that's produced off the bench is Mitch Robinson. 8 points in 8 minutes. Not a single other point off the bench. Nobody's looked good right now. Meanwhile, the Hawks, they've got 6 from Kuminga, 2 from Corey Kispert, and 2 from Tony Bradley. So 10-8 is the advantage on the bench to the Hawks.
Yeah, this reminds me of what my boy Matt Moore said on Buckets yesterday, where he said basically like the Knicks they always kind of leave you wanting more, but they always win anyway. Like that. This is why they're like maddening to people.
Yeah, but
You know?
but at the end of the day, I say to people, I understand that. I like the actually point he makes, but the goal is to win. So
But
you
that's the
gotta get
point.
wins.
It's like they kind of just win. They just figure it out, even if it's not.
Okay.
It's not the best looking
I don't
way,
give a
right?
damn about it.
You know,
Win.
and
Yeah,
it's
just win.
it's not even meant to be as a criticism. It's just
No,
you get lapses like this more often than you would like the top like OKC, the top teams. in
Yeah,
the
That's
NBA.
fair.
They got
You
they
know.
got to clean that up. We got a question in chat
And
from
yet
Russ.
they're still good enough to win the East or inconsistent enough to lose in round 2. We don't know.
Sure.
We'll see.
Speaking of the Pistons, from Russ, he said, "Are you surprised with the Magic?" I'm surprised the Magic decided to start playing right now. I'm
Yeah.
also not surprised that the Pistons had trouble finding another scorer beside Cade. Because
Yeah.
who do you really trust on that team with the ball in their hands?
Yep.
To
Their
get to
problem
get the
was more so
points?
the defense in that game, though.
It's-
Honestly.
Yeah, you can also Jalen Duren, who does not have the greatest offensive game. He can't have 4 shots.
Yeah.
He can't have 4 shots.
Well, a lot of what I saw personally was JB Bickerstaff.
Well,
I
yes, JB Bickerstaff, who I believe is now 9-20 in the playoffs.
I think 10-20 against the spread in the playoffs, 10-21, something like that. He playing Asar Thompson 9 second half minutes,
Didn't
getting
understand
the ball 4 times to Jalen Duren. The offense did not have enough movement because what the Pistons really excel at offensively
Is moving without the ball.
moving without the ball, cutting. They make up for the fact that they don't have a reliable secondary scorer in that way because you have to pick between Tobias Harris and Dennis Jenkins, who's the best one after Cade Cunningham at getting the
Dennis
shot.
Jenkins did not have a good game, 1 of 7.
Yeah, and
This is his first playoff game. I also want to kill the kid.
Shout
Yeah,
out Jenkins, St. John's
St.
alone.
John's, there you go.
Yeah.
Even though he was only a year.
This is a shaky game from JB. I think they'll win game 2. If they don't win game 2, I'd be alarmed. I also want to point out, since we're on the topic, in the last 10 years, there have been 5 instances where an 8 seeds beat a 1 seed in the first game of the series, and 3 of those times the 1 seed then swept games 2 through 5 and ended up winning. one of the other instances, the 8th seed won game 2 again. This was Bulls Celtics, but then the Celtics ended up winning
the next
4 games. The only time where the 8th seed won, Heat Bucks 2023.
In recent time.
In the last 10 years. That's not going back to like Memphis, San Antonio. There's not as many
Or
examples.
Dallas, Golden State.
Yeah.
Denver. Well, that was a real long time.
That's
And
also
also
95,
and Knicks Heat, but that's also 1999.
9, and those were 5-game series and not 7.
Yeah,
Right.
and again, that Knicks team, that was strike shortened season? Or?
Yeah, strike
They
short
should
season.
have
Knicks
been a
should
4
not have been
seed.
there.
They weren't an
You know?
8 seed. There wasn't a true 8 seed.
And I would argue Orlando shouldn't be an 8 seed either.
Which, to that point, and all the stuff you said, it feels like maybe we're due for an upset.
And
I got to see how game 2 goes.
also, the Pistons, all we heard about is how tough they are. And
We'll
everyone's
see.
like, wait till the postseason when they swallow the whistles. It's going to help the Pistons.
Yo, these
another
turnovers. The
How is
Knicks-
Atlanta winning
That's
this game?
how they're winning right now. Turnovers
Like-
are killing the Knicks right now.
Wow.
The turnovers are killing the Knicks.
Is this Atlanta's first lead of the
Yep.
series?
Look who's off the bench. Let's go.
They were leading. They had an early leading game.
Jose's coming in.
Jose's coming in.
I got
Let's
my
go.
wish. I hope this isn't a
Let's
bad
go.
thing.
You know why?
They got to take Landry out.
You know
right now.
why?
But see-
Because the flag is out, baby.
Hey, we got the flag back. You said
The
you
prophecy.
You said you would have it just ready in case it came out. But see right here, this is the difference in the coaching.
Yeah.
Right here. This moment right here. I don't care what happens with
Thibodeau
Jose
wouldn't have
Alvarado.
done that?
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. This is was the difference, and this is why the Knicks made the change. Right here. You're floundering. You've been sloppy. This unit hasn't had it. Got to inject some life into this unit. Let's get
go,
Jose
Jose.
Alvarado in
Take
there.
out
I don't know if Jose Alvarado, and
Bushing.
Shaman hasn't looked right since he fell.
Yeah. To be
I don't-
fair, yeah, I just kind of been rude there.
Yeah, I don't know if Jose Alvarado is going to work. I have no idea.
No.
But I like trying it.
It's
Try
a bridge
something.
to Brunson. That's what it is.
That's it. That's fine.
And there we go.
Oh, there's some
that's a
Alvarado
foul.
energy. That shows a foul. Jose Alvarado made
That's
that
what I'm
happen.
talking about.
He came right in the game, and he made that happen.
And I think I told you in an off-air conversation, I was like, yo, if he gets back in the playoff rotation, I think he can keep that spot because just on the effort. He gives playoff effort. He did it with the Pelicans in 2 playoff series also, even when he didn't shoot that well.
And why that's going to, the fans, they're already going to love that right there. You just hustled for that rebound. You couldn't get it. You got the loose ball foul. That's huge, man.
I feel like I just had a Billy Haywood moment. You guys ever seen Little Big League?
Great
pass.
pass.
Bang.
That's a great
I've
pass.
not seen Little Big League.
It's the kid and his grandfather owns the Twins. He ends up taking over the Twins. He's got to cut his favorite player, and he gets like a C&I single, and he gets mad hyped. And they're like, if you're getting that excited over a single, there's a problem.
Yes.
I'm getting mad excited because he just drew a foul.
I think
But
Josh
you
Hart
understand
already,
what somebody could do.
I think Josh Hart got the over already in rebounds.
Mitch, let's go.
Bro, he might get a double-double.
Yeah, and yeah, he might get the double-double. Josh Hart is at 6 points and 7 boards.
Oh, man.
Bad turnover there by Atlanta.
I'm just saying, there's a lot of pests on the court right now.
I like it. That Bryan, I know, loves it. A lot of pests on the court.
they need, yeah.
Look, man, I'll tell, and everybody in the chat, and I think I saw Russ already here, but talking about Jose, I don't know what's going to happen with Jose coming in. But when you saw one play to impact, and here's the other value of having Jose. It's also now a true point guard on the floor that can help steady
ball
this team.
handler. Yep.
True ball handler. And that's just really, you want somebody, too much dribbling, Mitch. I don't like that. You want somebody who's going to be able to steady this team and lead this unit when it wasn't going right. Come on, Deuce.
I'm okay with that
Tough
shot.
one.
Nice hustle. Clarkson gets his 1 offensive board a game.
I'll
And
take
scoring.
it.
Yeah.
When the Knicks got him, my buddy who's a Lakers fan, Stu, was like, you're going to love him at times, you're going to hate him, and it's the truth. I don't think I've ever hated him. He is frustrating, but when he balls,
What is that?
Mitch credit
Jalen
Mitch
Johnson
there.
is
Like
out
Mitchell
here.
Robinson's not right in
Yeah.
front of you.
Ugh.
Oh my God, Mitch! Oh, is that an and-one?
No.
The crowd sounds juiced up.
Does
right
Hart get the credit for the foul? Somebody sent me a video of their seats at the Garden right now. Good hustle by the Knicks. A lot of hustle since Jose came in the game. I'm just saying.
Brandon Ingram 2 of 11.
Ooh.
Jesus Christ.
They're down 7. Okay.
We saw that Cleveland
yeah.
down Cleveland up 7 onto Toronto.
I meant Toronto. Yeah.
Cleveland's not shooting well from 3, so that's keeping them in the game. Donovan Mitchell, James Harden, and Evan Mobley have 21 each. Well, Mobley just got 23, actually.
I thought you were gonna tell me they were all having a bad game. I was like, oh man.
No, they're all playing well. The problem is nobody else seems to be. Jesus. Jared Allen has 8. Nobody else has more than 3
Yo,
points.
Mitchell Robinson already has 11 points.
And he's knocking it down.
Jesus Christ.
The X factor.
You think he makes the second free throw?
Yes.
He is
Did
like
you look
Shaq.
at the? Did you look at the?
No, I have no
Oh,
idea. I don't have it on. I have no idea. I don't know.
When was the last time he made 2 in a row?
The Boston series. Like
Probably.
No.
No, there's sometime this season he's done it. There's sometime this season he did it. At least I want to believe that. I think so.
Oh,
that was wrong.
Oh,
man, they
From this
are.
angle, I thought
Kuminga and
Kuminga-
Johnson are not having a good few seconds here.
No.
John's having a bad game.
This is not great PR for Jalen Johnson.
No,
And now it
it
makes.
sucks. He's a good player.
Yeah, but you know what? It's kind of like.
Mitch got a huge ovation coming out.
Yeah.
Mitch, great minutes, man.
I think Jalen Johnson's a complimentary
Cat-
star. Like, he shouldn't be your best player,
Yeah.
Probably right about that.
you know?
I will say this though. He really
Good shot.
stepped up when they got
What
rid
is
of
that?
Bryan.
What? How do you let Jordan Clark?
2 offensive rebounds for Jordan Clarkson.
Yo, the Hawks are not boxing out, bro.
And see, how many minutes did Jose Alvarado play? Did he play 2 minutes? Did he even get 2 minutes in this game?
Maybe.
It was 1. It was 1. It wasn't even 2 minutes.
Oh,
But it changed
They
the whole-
defended that pretty well.
Well,
The
it
game doesn't
changed
shoot
the
a lot
whole
anymore.
energy of the team. Maybe we talk about this in the postgame, but that changed a lot of the energy around the team. It's a very short stint, but I think it was important. And the fact that Mike Brown was willing to go to it is like, let's applaud that. Good pass.
it's
Oh,
Gabe
Dyson,
Vincent.
what are you doing?
that-
Dyson was right there.
Gabe Vincent against the Knicks too.
Oh,
He's-
boy. He's trying to give that up. It's not 2023
Gallows
anymore.
got PTSD.
Yeah, I do. He came in that first game, and I was like, oh no.
You're like, oh no, it's Gabe Vincent.
Yeah.
Who looks like, I don't know if you guys watch Abbott Elementary.
I do.
He looks like
He looks
O'Shawn.
He looks just like O'Shawn. I'm an Abbott Elementary. That's my favorite
pretty
comedy.
good.
We
right
just started it like 2 months ago.
Oh.
It is awesome.
Ooh.
That's great.
Nice and 1 for Brunson. Agreed. Abbott Elementary. I got into it late too.
Yeah,
Rob
we-
Strickland at the game. I got into it late too.
LIU
but, like,
head coach.
Yeah, one of my favorite. if
Another
not my
great
favorite
Brunson.
comedy. Two man game. Love
I mean,
it.
what is that? Think this is a foul?
Man, the Hawks look like a young, inexperienced team.
Yeah,
Was that Al Harrington?
I think so. Al Harrington, once a Knick, always a Knick. Not a Knicks legend.
No.
Who was traded for a guy doing color commentary? Jamal Crawford.
That's right.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't
Forgot
remember
about
that.
that.
They traded. I remember. I went to. So I was in high school.
What a time.
I was in
What a
high
time.
school. I was in high school. The dean of the school was a Knicks fan, and I had got the notification about the Crawford Harrington trade. And I was like, "Yo, the Knicks traded Jamal Crawford for Al Harrington." And he was like, "Oh, so they got a real basketball player for once."
Well, damn.
That was when Jamal Crawford was very like, Jamal Crawfordy.
Yeah, well, good defense.
That's it. I'm gonna say it. Knicks legend, Jamal Crawford.
And I was
I'm
like,
okay
damn.
saying that one too.
Legend?
Legend. He carried me. That was like him and Zemo were like the only people I had to root for like.
No. It's okay for us to admit when the people we had to root for weren't that good.
I'm gonna put
That's
it
a
like this.
fantastic closeout.
I'm gonna have a callback to St. John's. Sir Dominic Pointer, St. John's legend.
Covered St. Dominic Pointer. It's not a St. John's legend.
He get that game-winning shot against Temple in the NIT.
We talking about the NIT?
I don't think it's- I don't think it's
Where's
a-
your
no.
standards? Where's your standards, Gal? And this is a man who just came off of his team in the Sweet 16.
Now,
That was slightly tongue-in-cheek. But
Dwight Hardy's definitely a St. John's legend.
yes.
Love the guys on that team. That was one of my favorite first St. John's teams I was
DJ
covering.
Kennedy doesn't get
DJ
hurt.
Kennedy.
DJ Kennedy's
Shout out to DJ Kennedy from Pittsburgh.
I thought he was gonna be
Used to
better.
see him at Shenley when I was
I'm
at
pretty
Pitt.
sure if they beat Syracuse that game, they play Pitt in the next round.
And I wanted that. And he would have wanted that.
That was DJ Kennedy getting hurt. I was in a
Ooh.
DJ Kennedy was a good high school player, man.
all-time great overseas.
Didn't think that was
hooper.
going to be a
Yep.
foul. DJ Kennedy was good.
Pat Burrell.
I saw Deli.
Well, not Pat Burrell. It was Justin Burrell.
Justin
Pat
Burrell.
was the man.
Justin Burrell, who I also covered in high school. Justin Burrell.
Justin
man.
Brownlee,
Yeah, great.
who is still playing in the Philippines now, who is one of the best players in Filipino basketball.
Listen, we've seen a lot. You've seen a lot with St. John's. A lot of guys I covered in high
Well,
school.
that was my
once-
freshman year.
Malik Booth, my
Malik
guy.
Booth.
Shout out to my
Love
guy
Malik
Malik
Booth.
Booth. Shout out to my guy Malik Booth.
Muscle hamster.
Yeah.
I know anybody who's short and jacked. I just think
Muscle
immediately.
hamster.
Yeah.
I love it. Nah,
I did a feature on Malik Booth once.
Shout out to my guy.
That was my freshman year, and then we thought we were going to be a dynasty because they had the number 3 recruiting class, and then half the guys weren't eligible, and not that it's a joke, but then Lavin got sick.
I thought it was going to go in.
Oh, going back to Al Harrington, my
Montrezl
freshman
Harrell.
coach. Yes.
I mean,
no, not Montrezl Harrell. That's
Mo Harkless, same initials.
Well, he left, went to the NBA. I can't blame him.
Yeah, he played on a national team for Puerto Rico.
D'Angelo Harrison.
D'Angelo Harrison.
He was
Bucket
good.
getter.
He was good. The problem was he was the same dude all 4 years.
He's also a problem. And then they had Rasheed Jordan, who we're not going to name. I had a class with him. He didn't show up, and then I realized why he didn't show up. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Amir Garrett throws 100 miles an hour.
Garrett, yeah.
No one knew that. And then he got drafted, and it was like, oh, okay.
Didn't know that first either.
No. My
Good
freshman
defense.
basketball
Good
coach comes in the room, and we
Cat's
kind
had a
of,
good defensive series when he's been attacked.
Yeah, he really has.
he hasn't shot away. He's been terrible on the backdoor coverage.
Is that out on Nikhil?
Yeah, it is.
Is that what he said?
No. I thought it. Wait, was it?
Well, they're on the other side of the court.
Did they call a foul? No, it was a block.
Or was it a shot clock or something?
Oh, maybe. That's because they gave him the ball at the hash.
I missed that. Yeah, that's what I think. That's why if they're taking it out from
I
there.
missed that Wesley said in the chat, if Mitch makes 2 consecutive free throws, free Junior Frosty. Are you treating Wesley? Like, is that who's giving us the Junior
I'll
Frosty?
take a slice of pizza instead. Honestly,
A what?
I said I'll take a slice of pizza
Oh, some
instead.
shit a sexy pizza.
Why, you don't like
What the hell is
Frosties?
Huh?
Well, no, Wendy's. You don't like the ice cream like drink that place has? I'm not saying when that's place because they don't sponsor the show.
Oh,
You don't like that drink?
I like their burgers.
Okay.
It's cool. I haven't eaten from that place.
Yeah,
in
Wesley, you got to come up with a
7,
better.
8 years.
You got to come up with a. I don't know. Last time I had that place. Wesley, you got to come up with
Actually,
a better.
8 years.
free-
I was working at St. Francis.
You got to come up with a
remember.
better free food for us
We had it in PA.
than that ice cream drink, the Frosty,
Fat Joe.
Fat Joe, with the iced out turf.
Not really
squash
fat
thing.
anymore.
No. Yeah, I'm wondering if Fat Joe ever is going to be like, yo, we just got to go with Joe because
Plump
he's not
Joe.
fat anymore.
Well,
He's just Plump Joe now.
one
Joe.
of my
I like
best
that.
friends, we called him Cheeseburger, and he got skinny, so we just started calling him Burger.
There's a wrestler named Cheeseburger who's really skinny. Actually,
Is there?
Yeah,
That's
I think
an
he's from
ironic
Jersey.
name for a skinny person.
I think he's from Jersey.
Oh, so Al Harrington.
Where's Nico when I need him, bro? Like he would verify this for me.
He would.
He used to be in Ring of Honor.
He's
Yo,
being
Cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger?
Yeah.
Yeah, my wrestling
Come
knowledge
on,
is not that deep.
OG.
Oh, I don't watch.
Oh, wow.
As much.
Josh Hart got pushed, yeah.
Yeah, that was a foul. Definitely. I don't watch as much as I used to. Admittedly, I haven't even seen WrestleMania yet.
I'll watch it eventually.
Yeah, I'll get around to
I
it
won't
at some
ever.
point. It didn't sound like it was that great.
The second night I heard was good.
The second night I heard was good.
I'm
yeah.
also, I don't know, I'm very easy to please. Shout out to my guy C-Mac.
Definitely a foul.
They call me Yankee shill. He calls me a movie shill because I never criticize anything. And I'm like, well, I mean, if it's bad, I'm going to tell you. So wrestling, I don't know. I can watch it
Okay,
not
if
be
you
like,
don't criticize anything.
I do. I'm just easier to please.
Okay, what is the most disappointing movie you've ever seen?
Most disappointing.
I know what mine is.
Most disappointing?
Like this is like
I anticipated it and then I saw it and I was like, man.
Oh, I'm not gonna have a good answer for this.
I know what mine is. Easy.
I'm not gonna have a good answer.
It's not even that long ago, too.
I want to know what it is.
So for me, I'm a huge Christopher Nolan fan.
Oh, was it Tenet?
Yes.
See, that was disappointing to me, but it wasn't like a movie I was super amped up to see.
super amped to see.
I guess this is going to be super nerdy, and I like these movies. The Hobbit movies, I was very disappointed with, but I
was too.
still like
I'm a
them.
Lord of the Rings fan. I was too.
It wasn't even that. I could still watch them to this day. It's just that they were.
I have no interest in going back to
Block.
watch them.
Jalen
Yeah,
was
like
late.
The Hobbit movies. I watched all the. I
all
watched
the ones
the
that are
original.
rewatch. I'll watch them once a year at least because it's a commitment.
See this?
Like like if I really want to sit down, I'm like, I love Return of the King, and I watch Return of the King, I watch Fellowship. You know what I mean? Anytime, like the Hobbit movies, have no.
Oh,
interest
I knew
in watching those.
my girlfriend did not want to watch it, and we ended up watching it. She wasn't feeling well, so we were home for a weekend. We watched all three, and she couldn't have liked them more. And I was like, all right, we can keep you around. She was crying, she was scared, she was laughing.
It's not Lord of the Rings is not for everybody.
No.
I understand that.
She was into it. Even her mom was into it, which was
Tenet
cool.
is that movie I was disappointed.
Yeah, and then everyone's like, well, it's the whole movie. I'm like, that doesn't make it a good movie.
Because it was like, I think I'm a pretty smart person. And I love generally how Christopher Nolan manipulates time, but I just was like, what are we doing here?
I'm trying to think of something that I really wanted to see.
Yeah, you can come with it later. You don't have to have it now.
Yeah.
It's going to be a foul.
Is that on Dyson?
Shows is easy. Game of Thrones, disappointing.
The ending.
What is
Yeah.
Dyson?
The Sopranos movie was disappointing, but that was
Didn't
not.
care to watch that.
Three for Dyson Daniels.
Peaky Blinders movie was disappointing. I just watched that yesterday. It was good, but it wasn't disappointing.
Haven't watched the series.
It's great.
I've heard.
If you like gangster stuff and Killian Phillips,
Yeah, I've heard good things.
it's awesome. It's easy watch, and they're like 7-8 episodes a season.
I got nothing for this.
Let us know in the chat. What's your most disappointing movie? Might as well throw it out. I like throwing stuff out for the people. Random stuff. What's your most disappointing movie? Are you disappointed the Knicks are tied right now?
Yeah.
Because that would be fair. The Knicks, listen.
I don't even know what's disappointing that I've watched recently.
Not
Movies?
Yeah.
Anything.
Maybe you're easy to please like Gallo.
Well, he's not a movie guy though.
That's true. So his standards might be low.
Oh, there's a comedy special that I saw recently that I was not into. I was annoyed about that, and I'm trying to remember who the comedian was. But that's probably it. The comedy specials are another thing I watch before a movie.
Oh, those are easy.
Marcelo Hernandez is the last one. I recommend it.
Oh, so great.
He's really funny.
Especially growing up in like a single
Yeah.
mom household. That was a bad kid that I couldn't be left home alone and I had to go over with my mom.
Who was the girl? Who was the? What's her? Is it Taylor Tomlinson? That she used to do CBS and she left. Yeah, her last special was pretty funny. It was in a church, and there were not church-like jokes. So that's already that's dark humor. This is kind of my bag. So yeah, Knicks tied, getting outplayed in this quarter. Better last few minutes. Dyson Daniels is in foul trouble. He has 3. He's been okay. I thought he would hurt them a little bit more. You saw Nickeil Alexander-Walker make a couple shots, but he hasn't really woken up yet. So they're keeping these guys at bay. I think the Knicks are mostly defending well. Not so much in this series, although part of that is the sloppiness on offense and turning the ball over.
That's what's killed their
Yeah,
offense.
and allowing Atlanta to just go coast to coast. They've mitigated that in these last couple minutes, but that's still hurting them. Still,
Jalen Johnson hasn't gotten going either.
I'm not watching it. So I'm not watching this game feeling like the Knicks are in danger. What I will say is I do wonder how long, A, the defense will hold up, and B, like, will Jalen Johnson get going? And more so, Nickeil Alexander-Walker get going? Mainly him. Jalen Johnson is not, like, his offense isn't ignitable in that same way. He hasn't even made a shot yet. Like, he's going to have to do his damage, like, slashing for the most part, maybe make the occasional three-point shot. But, like, CJ McCollum is doing what CJ McCollum does, and he's handling business. They need Nickeil. And I wonder how long they're going to be able to keep him shut off given the year that he's had. So far, they've done a really good job on him this series. He was 6 for 17 last game. He's 2 for 7 now. So he's basically shooting 33% for the series so far. And then on the Knicks side, they've kind of been fine, not great. You know what I mean? But
offensively?
Well, just in totality, right? Like,
yeah, I think they started off great. Really good with offensive process.
And then defensively too.
Oh,
but now they've dropped to fine just because of what we've seen since.
I think they dropped, and I think they had a little spot when Alvarado came in, and now they've come back down.
Mitchell Robinson's been
that's
excellent.
a moving screen on Hart, no?
He's been the best player for the Knicks in this game.
Oh,
that's what they're reviewing. Okay. They're going to say Dyson Daniels is dirty. That one didn't look...
Again, dirty. He's just playing hard.
Call stands. Yeah, like, again, when you look at these in slow motion, it's going to look like he just freaking Mike Tyson'd him.
So what they call offensive foul? Oh, no, they call the foul on Daniels.
Foul on Daniels, yeah.
That's an interesting...
and they
blew their challenge. Dyson Daniels,
why would
3
they
fouls.
challenge that?
They challenged that. That wasn't an official review. That was Atlanta challenging it.
He's trying to play momentum too much.
On one hand, I'm not using challenges in the first half. But
no,
two,
I wouldn't either.
If I'm facing the best team in fourth quarters,
I want to save my challenge.
Correct. I am not using my challenge.
We already know this game's
quarter.
coming down to a bad call.
You think so?
Yeah. No, we already know. It's going to be like they didn't have their challenge.
Probably right.
We'll see. This will be big for the double-double bettors.
Yep. Like myself.
He has 9. I could go for a freaking... I don't know. I'm like hungry still.
Yeah.
It's weird.
I'm trying to be...
Yeah.
Trying to be responsible with the eating?
I'm about to order something at half for halftime. Is there a Krispy Kreme around here?
Oh,
That's wild. There is. There's in Times Square.
No, I'm not doing that.
You
That's
don't
crazy.
walk there.
Jolly Bees.
That's crazy.
Right around the corner.
That's crazy.
I still never had Jolly Bees.
I don't even.
Fire.
I don't even eat Krispy Kreme like.
I don't know if
ever.
we're allowed to talk about it.
I just got a
It's fine.
random.
We can talk about it.
Just got a
I don't think they
random-
sponsor anybody.
They don't.
It's fire.
But if you want to sponsor us, you can gladly do that.
Do personal endorsements. I'm down.
Oh,
Still hasn't made a shot today.
nope.
This is an
Good
ugly
pass.
game. Uglier game than the first one.
Good
Oh
control
my
by
goodness!
Josh
How
Hart.
did he stay in
You
bounds?
had him baseline there, too.
He's gone to the
Wow.
He
line
had a
again.
nice little pass right there with Bridges. I like the way Bridges is getting to the rack. I mean, like, I know he didn't have the ball there, but the way he's cutting to the rim, he was showing, like, as he goes around on this baseline, Bridges was showing there. There's no way he's making this pass.
That,
Look at him. Acrobatic.
Very balanced.
I mean, that is Jerry Rice like. No, I'm kidding. But like,
Josh Hart now.
Bang.
That's 10 points.
Who knew that Josh Hart and Mitchell Robinson were going to carry the team offensively tonight?
Who knew?
it's a great point.
Josh Hart.
It's honestly a good sign if they, you get Cat and Brunson and OG going in the second half.
Yeah, I always assume Brunson's just gonna wake up at some point, even if he like
love him.
last game he shot 40. Well, he did the reverse Brunson last time. He started off hot and then he didn't do anything in terms of
Cat.
he missed 9 straight shots at some point. But like I assume even today he started off slow and he'll pick it up in the second half.
Knicks just need a good close to this quarter to the fans.
That's a
to feel
strong
good about
move by
that.
Good
Kuminga.
defense.
It was.
Good defense though.
Here we go, Brunson.
Bang.
There it is.
Bang, bang.
Ooh. Could have been an and one. There you go, Knicks.
If they close strong,
you'll feel good about this quarter. They just got to close strong here. Got to get some stops. Got to get some good possessions.
Oh,
McCollum's been great for them.
right at Brunson, right?
He's been fantastic.
Yeah.
It's funny. They both want to go right at each other. That's like the best. Their eyes open up.
so,
Asher called out Back to the Future Part 3. That's a yeah.
That is one of the worst endings to a trilogy. I don't disagree with you, Astrid.
Yeah.
I don't
it's a deep
disagree.
cut.
It is a deep cut. I'm Back to the Future fan. We didn't need that. We didn't need that.
Not as bad as Godfather 3, though.
Although everything,
No, you're right. That's probably not.
everything goes along a little too. Like I didn't.
Talk about don't really need it. That's true.
Yeah.
It's like a completely different movie.
Did you watch Ballers?
The show?
Yeah.
With
Like a
The
couple
Rock?
episodes.
With The Rock?
With The Rock,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I think I stopped after like season 4. I never finished it.
Perfect. It would have been fine after 3-4 seasons maybe, but it got weird at
Need
the
that
end there.
bucket right there.
This is the annual. Hey, I remember where Mikal Bridges is now. Part.
Yeah, that and the annual, the game, each game.
Every quarter. Defensively, he's been fine though. It's another tough shot.
And then
Towns has been good defensively.
Yeah, he's not gonna
Yes.
get he'll never get the credit when he plays well defensively.
I was giving him tons of credit last game.
Yeah.
I was really impressed with how he played defensively in last game.
Move it.
I like that.
Okay, you get the switch. I'd still move it. Yeah.
OG!
That was a good contest too. That's a great
You know
shot.
what? I actually got to give Brunson credit on that. He had the switch, could have took McCollum, but still made that right pass like Bryan
And it was a contested shot.
Yeah,
too,
it was-
but made it.
Oh, that's a moving screen. Easy call. Easy call.
Sold that one a little bit, but you know.
I didn't see nothing.
So Okongwu.
Watch.
He did get tripped, but he was trying to flop before he got tripped.
So that's 2 Hawk starters with 3. Okongwu is 3. Dyson Daniels is 3.
Mogay is back.
They
Not
got,
sure if this is good or not for Atlanta, but he's back.
Nah, it's not good.
Yeah.
It's not good.
I mean, you have a stretch now where you could turn this 6-point lead to an 11-point lead with a couple of nice
Craziest
possessions.
thing about it, but getting Okongwu off the floor is huge.
Okonkwo's quietly got like a decent amount of playoff experience.
He's also been hitting every open jumper. Okay. Oh my
Easy.
goodness.
It's funny, he doesn't look like he's doing like much, and then Mogay is so slow laterally. He can't do anything.
That's a huge 3 because like what
CJ,
Bryan
man.
just said, man. CJ McCollum's having a huge.
He's just keeping the seat warm until Nikhil could get going. But if
18.
Nikhil doesn't get going, then they're not going to be able to win any games.
18 for them. Knicks gotta get a bucket
I
here.
thought CJ McCollum's career was over before this year.
Oh, when you go to Washington.
Oh, that could have been an
Yeah, and his
offensive.
back, they said his back was
issues.
warm. Or was it his back? Whatever it was that he had, they said was like serious enough.
There's Clyde.
It's crazy how a little motivation changes everything.
He did it again.
Get that rebound.
He did it again on the screen.
Yeah. Look at Cal.
Middle. Oh, he missed OG. OG's mad too. He was wide open.
Yep.
He
OG's
missed
upset?
OG.
What? They don't like each other? What?
Yeah.
Oh, you got him in the corner. He had him stepped off there. That's a bad move by Brunson.
Yeah.
You had OG twice open
Twice.
on the possession.
Yeah.
That first miss of OG was going to at least get a dunk or get fouled. Ugh.
Damn, he tried to bump him out of the way and it didn't work.
He tried that same thing Shea does, a little arm stiff.
The Jason Tatum stiff arm.
I'm out.
Fade away. Oh, not.
Hey! Mikal at the buzzer.
That's a good bucket.
There you
Footwork.
go. That's huge.
Look at
It's not-
Jose.
It's not the greatest close to the half for the
I'll
Knicks.
take it.
but
The
it's-
way they were playing was not great.
Yeah.
You'll take a 7-point lead after.
You know why? Because they were.
After that second quarter start.
Here's what you should look at. The Hawks were outscoring the Knicks 25-16 at maybe about 3 minutes or so to go in the half, and the Knicks outscored them 13-6 over the final couple of minutes. So that got it down to they only lost a quarter 31-29. So that's not terrible. I don't mind that they made it closer. They made some big buckets, but if you're the Hawks, you're kind of feeling good, man, because you're like, we're in this. We're only it's a 2-possession game, through a 3-possession game, excuse me. And C.J. McCollum's really carried us. Now, do I think C.J. McCollum is going to give you another 18 in the second half? Probably not. The problem with the Hawks is Jalen Johnson, 0-4. Keil Alexander-Walker's 2 of 7.
Still 2 of 7?
Yep.
Thought that was an 8th, but all right. Yeah, he hasn't gotten going. And last game, it felt like he was missing makeable shots. And this one, it feels like he's not really getting the makeable shots. Mikal's had a good game defensively, too. We've talked about Towns. Mikal and Towns, who are usually the pinatas for this team, they've had good games. Josh Hart's been great. Mitchell Robinson's been great. Jalen Brunson's been
All
aight. Like, as a playmaker, he's been pretty strong. And him, it's like you know in the second half, he'll probably show up. And then Atlanta just has a lot of questions, right? Like this, I'm not gonna say this is the series right here for them. Like you still have to go home, but they could really use this game, like really use this one.
I'll say it. This is the series for Atlanta. This is how they respond in the second half is big for them because I don't see the Knicks. I don't see the Knicks losing both games in Atlanta.
No.
I don't, and I think they would.
That's why I'm not worried about the Knicks, even if they lose this game. If they
Knicks
blow this, I'm like, I think they're going to win at least one of those games in Atlanta.
Yeah, and it could win both. The Knicks could win this game and still win both, to be very clear.
Yeah.
But I think Atlanta, their confidence will take a little bit of a hit. It depends how the Knicks win, too, in the second half, especially if it stays tight and the Knicks edge out a close win.
Yeah.
Atlanta, this is a must-win for them. I think the Knicks have to play, though, like this is a must-win for themselves. You want to go up 2-0. You don't want to give this team any bit of confidence. That's the thing I haven't liked about this game. You've gone up at times.
It's like the end of the fourth.
Right. You felt like, you said it a couple times, why does this 8-point game, 10-point game feel like it should be more? And then it wasn't. And you saw them come back. You need to me, we know how good of a fourth quarter any team Knicks is. And if it happens in the fourth, cool. But in the third, you got to come out punch them in the mouth the way you did in the first, and then do your thing in the fourth. The Knicks need to go down to Atlanta 2-0. I don't want to sit here 1-1. Nobody's feeling good about that. Nobody's. Are you going to feel good if it's 1-1?
No.
You're out here kind of talking. You low-key talking sweep.
Well, the problem
You
is
haven't said it, but you kind of said it.
I'm not feeling great about Knicks in 6. I'll tell you that.
There you go. So your feelings have changed based on what you've seen in the first game and a half.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen enough to think that they'll lose a game. I just don't know if I've seen enough that they'll lose 2.
if you lose at home, it just feels different because if they lost like game 3 and you're up 2-1 still, all right, they got their first home game. Everyone was hyped up. The adrenaline's going to wear off in that game 4. But you lose at home. And also, it's a new year. If this was last year's Knicks team, I would have been like, they've been terrible at home in the whole playoffs. And then,
see, I agree with that point, Gallo. I talked to somebody else about this. Maybe you feel the same way. I felt very differently about this Knicks team heading into the playoffs this year than I did last year's team. This year's team I feel much better about. Much better about.
It's crazy
A lot of it has to do with the fourth quarter. A lot of it has to do with the coach, the process, what he did. Like, Mike Brown is proving everything I've said right today. Everything with that Jose move. Like, people think that stuff doesn't matter, and it does. Recognizing when a team doesn't have it, it's 2 minutes. You think it's nothing. 1 minute, 2 minutes? That shit matters. Mm-hmm. Just the ability to say, oh, this team didn't have it, let's do something. That's why I feel better about this team. That's not shade to Tom Thibodeau.
Has nothing to do with him.
It just is like, are you willing to see that and then make the adjustment? For what it's this is the playoffs. You got to do what it takes to get your team going. We just praised Rick Carlisle for flipping Tony Bradley and Thomas Bryan in the series, right? And that matters to me. So it's like, I like that, and that's what gives me more confidence going forward with this team. Going here. Russ in the chat said you guys are rough on Mikal. He's a good team player. Often the fourth.
We just gave Mikal credit for his defense.
I'm a rebounder.
I'm a Mikal guy.
You know how mad I'd be if I had to do this live shot.
He doesn't even know.
He can't hear. He doesn't even realize they've tossed to him. And she doesn't know it's back to her. Sorry.
It's on the producers.
We are watching NBC in the studio. They are tossing out to a live shot.
It's not easy.
It's not easy. It's so loud he could hold. And poor Sue. Sue was like, they had to rush Sue into the Janice. I said Sue Simmons. Janice Huff. Sorry, Janice.
She's locked in, though. She's ready.
Janice is a pro.
Janice is an OG.
Her jacket's matching the graphic. Well, it was.
Yeah. Shout out to Janice. Janice is great. And NBC people across the street. Shout out to them. Yes, go ahead.
Yeah. No, we gave Mikal his props, Russ. We're just, having a little fun on the stream.
Here we go.
What?
Oh, the comment is coming. I talked about this in the last. Cat's 3 shots is unacceptable. Why are they not calling plays for him? They are up 7. Have you watched? Cat had 6 attempts in there. Have you watched the game in the process? You think Cat? They're up 7. What are you talking about? Like, people just get you cannot look at this half of basketball and watch basketball and think Cat played a bad game because he only had 3 shots.
And
offense is not just about shot attempts.
Yeah, that can't be the takeaway from the first half.
Can't be.
Turnovers, that sloppy bench minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, you want to tell me about turnovers? You didn't like that? The bench run, Cat.
I was not ready for that.
Cat's 2 of 3 from the field. He's got 2 rebounds. He had 2 really good assists. It's fine. You just watch. He's plus 10.
He's been awesome this game.
You just literally watch. He's been good defensively. You literally watched the last game where he was 1 of 6 in the first half and then turned it on in the second half. Like, please,
as security guards.
Yeah. As a basketball loving community, can we please stop without the nuance and just focus on shot attempts all the time? Like, it's not always about shot attempts. Cat played fine in the flow of the offense. It's about in the flow of the offense. He played good defense.
Yeah.
He contributed. This is what I'd ask somebody. Did you watch the first half and think Cat didn't contribute to winning basketball? Where did Cat not contribute to winning basketball into this? Because you're focused on 3 shot attempts.
Yeah.
Come on.
And if it's a shot at like Brunson or Mike Brown, the offense has not really been stagnant as far as ball movement.
No, the Knicks have.
Just a few plays.
I just want to say.
Most of their issues have been more in transition, if anything.
To your point, 22 buckets on 14 assists.
That's great.
The problem is, offensively, and why they're not up more, is with those 14 assists, they have 8 turnovers.
Yeah.
So what if you took up half of those turnovers, and they're live ball turnovers, and they actually were extra possessions that could have caused points? Now you're talking about a couple of more baskets.
29% from 3 also.
Sure.
And part of that is missing makeable shots. Part of that is Atlanta has done a better job of defending the 3, I think, in this game than the last game, where the Knicks shot damn near 50% for a lot of it. So there's that element too. But yeah, to your point, Cat's, we've given him credit for his defense. His defense has actually been quite good in this game, particularly in the paint when they're driving on him. Like last game, like he's actually been strong at defending without fouling tonight.
He's got 2 blocks. He had 3 blocks last game.
Like, I understand people want more from an offensive perspective, but
who cares? It's about contributing to winning basketball.
Yeah.
There are 2 sides of basketball. For you guys who just, I'm not you, Brian. I'm not coming to you.
Yeah.
The lazy focus of just looking on offense irks me. Yep. Like, there's times you can criticize Cat, and we've criticized Cat here. When he's been out of control, the stupid fouls, this isn't the game for that. Like, you're being lazy when you're just saying, oh, it's 3 shots. It's unacceptable.
Yeah, like, I don't.
What are we talking about?
Like, if you're Mike Brown, I don't know if you feel pressed to be like, yo, all right, it's top of the third quarter, we absolutely have to find Cat. Now, would I? Sure, but I'm again with Cat. It comes down to quality looks. I'm not just gonna dump the ball in the post to him just because. Although you can do that a little bit in this series, but that'll slow the offense down and then stagnate the offense. To Gallo's point, and then you're not creating that movement that you want. Like I'm trying to get him spot up threes. I'm trying to get him at the rim, and if I can't do that, then whatever. You have other guys hitting shots anyway.
And the other thing is too, if he was playing well offensively, they would find a way to pick apart his defense. And like I'm not the biggest Cat defender, but it's like we're always trying to pick. The guy's been in 2 back-to-back conference finals. For as much as he's been like labeled a loser, not that he's won anything, but like I feel like everyone's always trying to pick him apart. And I've actually since the deadline, I've been very happy with the way he's played.
So have I.
Rebounding wise, I know his numbers haven't changed drastically rebounding wise, but his effort on the boards has been different. His effort defensively has been different. And offensively, I'm never really worried about him. And if we're always talking about where's his role, it clearly feels like the last 2 games specifically, he is fit into whatever the Knicks are trying to do, and he is not searching for a role right now.
His role is going to be a lot of what you're playing right now, right? It's like, this is what I want from players. Bryan talks about this, and Bryan is not the person who's like, Jalen Brunson does too much, or he's a ball hog, like people foolishly say.
He's got 6 assists.
It's about, right, how are you playing in the flow of the offense? And that goes for everyone. Cat in the flow of the offense has been fine. There's been a couple possessions, I think 3 or 4 I didn't like. 3 shots I didn't really like from Jalen Brunson in this game. But Cat, to me, I don't look at this game and be like, oh, the Knicks are not up by more because Cat has 3 shot attempts. The Knicks are not up by more because they've been taking care of the ball.
Yeah.
Right? And some of it is what you also said too, Bryan. They've not shot as well from 3. They make a couple more of their 3-pointers. There's a way we're talking about a 13, 14-point lead, and they cut off half of their turnovers, and we're looking at this differently. The Knicks have some things to clean up, but it's not about shot attempts. There's this idea that, like, yo, this person has to get this many shot attempts. It's also the first half. I will constantly bring up the Atlanta game at the beginning of this month where these 2 teams play, where Cat had, I think, 4 or 5 shot attempts at halftime.
It was like 4 and then 8 in the second half.
8 in the second half.
If he ends this game with 12, which
who cares?
I think for some people will still be too little, but like whatever. I think now especially, like you're just trying to win games and move on.
Win games, play in the flow of your offense, contribute to winning basketball. There's no way you look at Cat here, what he's played in the first 2 games, and say he hasn't contributed to playing winning basketball. I even thought the last game, and I said this on the show, even in the first half when he was 1 of 6, and there were some turnovers he had that I didn't like, but the process of what he was doing, I thought he was contributing to winning basketball, and I was fine with it. And I was like, okay, this is not bad. And the way Cat needs to deserve credit for, whether it's 3 shot attempts, whether it's 6 shot attempts in the first half, whether it's 4 or 5, he's not let that affect him. And we've been critical of him for that.
Yeah.
Where then he's tried to do too much. But you're not seeing that. He's not over-forcing it. He's not overdriving.
Playing tough.
He's playing tough. He's not it's not hurting him on defense.
Nope.
So we got to give the man credit when he's playing well. Sometimes somebody can have, I just want to make sure, I know he's 2 of 3. He has 4 points. You can have 4 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 blocks.
2 blocks is huge.
And I understand that he is the second option on this team. And you just watched it last game. This is my thing with people. You literally just watched it last game.
Yeah.
His first half has been fine.
Now,
he's contributed to winning.
Now, we have to see the second half because maybe you end the second half where, look, if they blow this, he has 8 shots and he's a non-factor, we can have a discussion about why that is. But right now, it's fine. I'm going to head to the bathroom real quick.
I thought you were going to leave and say you don't want to watch the second half.
Not going to lie, I got to use the bathroom too.
Go ahead, too.
At the same time,
y'all can leave me.
Wait for you to get back.
I'll be fine. I can hold it down. I will hold it down by myself. Let us know what you think in the chat. I think people worry too much about Cat and calling plays for him, and I think Cat is just fine in terms of being able to how he's flowing in the offense. I really, to your point, Gallo, I've loved the Cat experience in the second half of the season. Since that Detroit game, the first game out the All-Star break, I think he's been good.
Well, and like you said, the nuance of it, I do think we get, and it's funny, I feel like it's also the older fan does this a lot, where they get so hung up.
Don't be out here calling me old.
No. But I'm saying like the fan that lives for like the 90s hoops, they will harp on his defense and then in a moment like this be like, I don't like what he's done offensively. I think his effort is always or IQ at times, where he takes a dumb foul or it's laziness. And the second half, I haven't felt like he's been as lazy. He's still going to take the dumb foul. His defensive intensity has been better, not on a more consistent level. And the one thing I always said is if he gives us buckets and he's crashing the boards with a purpose, because he's going to get 10 boards, he's going to wake up and get 10 boards. Is he going to battle in the paint and box guys out, and even when he's not getting a rebound, maybe help to get a second chance or to help to prevent a second chance. And I feel like he's done that. And in the first 2 playoff games, even the first half of last game, where offensively I didn't feel like he was great, I felt like defensively, after
really
those early, the 2 back doors that he got beat on, I thought after that, early, he was great.
Woke up. I agree. And I was really impressed with that. And I just think there's so much more
those Hawks
to the game. I do miss those Hawks jerseys. I did like those. I wonder if the Hawks wear those at home because they've been wearing that throwback this year. I do think people really have to like, and you're right, because I saw some of the older fans, and I got into it with some fans on Twitter late in the season because they were talking about you need to dump the ball in the cat in the post, and this isn't the 90s. That kind of game is going to slow down. It's not going to be good for the Knicks spacing-wise.
Right.
It doesn't work. I understand some people love that basketball. This is not basketball today. That's not what it's going to be. Gallo's going to run to the bathroom, and then we'll be back
for my life
here.
there.
I know you're going to want one of these.
I will snack. I will snack on that. You know me well.
Yeah.
See, Wesley, if you're watching, Bryan brought me snacks. You only giving me snacks if Mitchell Robinson hits 2 free throws. You know, Wesley, I know you're listening. You still got to let us know a better snack option.
Is my mic good?
Than that.
Am I back on?
He's good. You're good.
Yes, sir.
I've been told you were good. All right, Knicks are going to start.
Third quarter.
If
If you're just joining back, Gallo just went to piss.
Gallo will be back. He's gone for a little bit of a bathroom break.
Cavs are up 2-0 officially against the Raptors. They won 115-105.
That feels like a sweep.
Brandon Ingram, who complained about 9 shots, had 15 shots and made 3 of them. He had 7 points.
Yeah, bad job when you take more shots and then the coach is like, see?
Jakob Poeltl, who started, played 9 minutes.
Nice, Josh.
Wow. All right. If Josh Hart is making those.
Taking the 3.
10-point lead already.
He only took 1-3 in the last game. He's taken 4 today. And I talked with Tommy Beer about this on the last episode of the show. It's like, will Josh Hart be willing to take those shots if he's there? And the answer is yes.
There's a cat rebound. I think that, yeah, okay. So.
Ooh, bang! Oh, man. Cat with the trail 3. You got to love this start support for the Knicks.
You said if they start off the third quarter, I mean, they could run them out the gym if this continues.
I said I'd like to see them start off strong. If they can also then finish it strong in the fourth, as we know they're more than capable of doing, that would be good too.
Yeah.
And see, that's a good shot for Cat, that trail 3. The Knicks haven't used that as much as I would like this year, but it's a good shot for Cat. I wish they brought it a little bit more into the offense. See, there's ways you can get Cat shots without dumping it to him in the post, guys.
That's good.
Or running plays exactly for him.
Josh Hart's
having a series,
man.
Yo,
playoff Hart, man.
I said I thought he was going to be the X factor for the Knicks throughout the entire playoffs.
I still need that 8th rebound, though.
I need 3 more. Oh.
I think that was off the cylinder.
Thought so too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. All right, our guy Gallo is back in the building. Knicks up 11 here. This is a really interesting stretch for me with the starters. Like, can they really keep their foot on the throat right now, up 11? Like, Jay Ellis was saying this when he was sitting in the seat last time. It's like the Knicks don't always deal well with adversity. It should be prosperity, not adversity. Prosperity. We've seen this.
Like sometimes. They don't front run well.
Yeah, it's all right. Wesley says, "All right, fine. Full rack of barbecue ribs and a side of cornbread."
Oh, that'd be lovely.
That's not a snack. That's a meal, Wesley. But since you're being so generous.
I mean, if it's a snack, if we split the full rack.
Yeah, that could work.
There's a spot by me that does a good
that could work.
Rack. There's 2 spots by me that do a good half rack of ribs, actually.
Rest in peace, Dinosaur Barbecue.
Yo, Dinosaur Barbecue closing in Brooklyn. Not happy about it.
I think they're keeping the one by Prudential Center open, but
and the one in Harlem is still open. West Harlem is still open. Shout out to Dinosaur Barbecue. I know our producer Tommy loves the OG Dinosaur Barbecue up in Syracuse, which I've been to.
I feel like I got a new lease on life right now after going to the bathroom. I'm not gonna lie. That was fun for my life at the end of that half.
Yeah.
Hey man, you don't want to be fighting for your life sitting down in the seat on the live stream.
No, I think the last time we took a break at half, I'm like, I'm good.
Yeah, man.
There are a lot of people who do this.
Oh,
That's a tough shot. That's a good contest.
oh, man.
That's a bad pass.
See,
Yeah, I like the idea.
the turnovers, but like the Knicks with these live ball turnovers too. I know that one went out of bounds, but
And yet, Atlanta's not making them pay enough for these live ball turnovers.
they are
So,
not.
they also have 8 themselves. So
That's helped the Knicks, but they got to do a better job of taking care of the ball in this half.
Although their turnovers don't feel as consequential, admittedly. But they're still losing by 11. It's well defended by Josh Hart. Met him at the level.
Could help.
That could have been a foul. See, guys, Cat doesn't get everything against him.
Oh,
That could have been a foul too.
Nice
all right,
putback.
Cat.
There you go.
Nice putback for Cat.
There you go. There's a shot for.
He said, too, you missed a trail 3 when you were in the
Okay.
bathroom. He got a trail 3. So he's got 5 points in this half. He's got more points in this half than he does in
That's
the
a terrible
first half
switch.
already.
I think it's kind of an indictment on Jalen Johnson that you can freely put Josh Hart on him and he doesn't make him pay with the size and length.
He hasn't all series.
You know what I mean? But that's part of the problem for Atlanta.
That's a good point. I
that
like
the
that.
OG created.
Be strong.
And
I
wide.
love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, if Nikhil's there, you got to just go up. So.
OG's so good at when he gathers himself and going up off of 2 feet.
When he plays like he knows he's good, he's so good. You know what?
Oh, no.
Daniel.
Oh, no.
He did it last game too. Bring back high tops.
He's fun. Yo, honestly, though.
I don't know if there's any science to that, but bring it back.
Supposedly there isn't, but I feel like, I mean, I can't hoop in low top sneakers. So.
I know, like the heavy
his
shoes
low?
battered Patrick Ewing's knees.
And one.
But, oh man, he just doesn't got.
Oh
it.
my
late
God,
whistle.
so
It's
late.
it's the right call, though.
That's so
a late
late.
call.
It's the right call, but like, damn, call that earlier. That's 4 on a Congo, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
That is correct.
I know he hasn't played well, but I like the way Daniels plays with a little bit of confidence and a little bit of toughness.
I'm a big fan of Dyson Daniels. I was a big fan of him coming out of being drafted, and I actually wanted the Knicks to take him. And Dyson
What draft was that? 22, 23?
21? You might be right about 22. 22. You're
22.
correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Where did he come out of?
Australia.
Australia.
Oh, okay.
Via the G League Ignite.
So you wanted that. So who did they get? Oh, you guys got Jalen Duren that year.
No,
Well, no, they traded that pick
Yeah,
to get
that
Brunson.
was the year they traded $1 million picks back.
Yeah.
They traded that pick back to clip the space
You
to
had
get Brunson.
Jang,
Yeah.
traded it, and you had Duren,
Duren.
and you didn't keep that one either.
Yeah.
So
But you ended up with Jalen Brunson.
'Cause
Did all that for Jalen Brunson.
you know who was
Yes,
picked
sir.
right after Dyson Daniels?
22 draft. Don't remember.
Jeremy Sohan.
Wow. One's going to see minutes. One will see plenty of minutes in the series, and other
Hey,
might not see one.
at least he's not the 10th pick from that draft. Johnny Davis, who everyone seemingly knew immediately. Like, nope, that's a terrible pick. Washington.
A couple people I knew who worked for the Wizards knew that immediately.
Mo Gay for 3.
Nope.
I looked about. Oh, there's the 8th rebound. Josh
Got
Hart
it.
got the
Corner
over.
right there. Oh man, they just not.
He's too fast for him.
I like that Brunson didn't settle for that there. Good
Wow, he's
rebound by
He's just
Cat.
not finishing, but I'm okay with it.
No, but I like that he didn't settle for the 3.
He's
I like
beefing
that.
some of these layups, but Cat is doing a really good job of
Offensive rebound.
Yeah.
20-7 right there.
Yeah, Cat on the boards. We just see Russ here say Cat dominating the boards.
Cat's been fantastic.
Cat, who's not having a strong rebounding game as you would like because he's been pulled away from the paint so much because Dyson Daniels
Same thing
is
last
playing
game.
on the perimeter, but he's got 7 and he's got 3 offensive rebounds. I think 2 of them came in this quarter. So
And also because Okongwu keeps pulling, like, when he's matched up with him. He was matched up more with him last game, but Okongwu was shooting a ton of threes too.
But that's another one. He was a matchup. But even Dyson Daniels was playing. Now Dyson Daniels played more interior this game and has been trying to
Yeah,
attack
he's
him more.
dropping a little bit.
So
trying to play the passing lanes.
Yeah, but Knicks up 13. So far, a pretty decent defensive quarter. It just seems like if they can string some more stops together and push this, get this to 20. What I like, can you get this to 18, 20, and have the Hawks doubting themselves
Yeah.
and just ready to go home,
Pressing.
go down to the A, and not think about any of this.
And I don't want to compare it because it's only 2 games. Jalen Johnson gave me a lot of Julius Randle vibes in the playoffs early on with the Knicks.
I want to give him a pass because
we did give Julius a pass for like almost 2 years.
This is his first Jalen Johnson.
Jalen
He said he's giving him Julius Randle vibes.
Where at first I was like, he's just missing shots. He's not pressing.
You're saying he's looking like Julius Randle in 2021 against Atlanta?
And 2022. We forget. I know he was banged up, but
22, he was banged up
Oh,
against
he's
Cleveland.
terrible.
and he was pretty bad against the Heat too.
No, he's terrible.
Terrible. He was bad against the Cavs. It was bad.
They just owned the Cavs, and Mitchell Robinson made them look bad.
Timberwolves fans got mad at me last year because
Well, he was really good last year.
because he was good in the Lakers series, but I was like, there's no one guarding. Like, who's going to guard him from the Lakers?
And I got to be honest,
What big do they have?
I got no ill will towards Julius. Like, I really liked Julius.
We got a comment once. Wait, we got a comment once.
I don't even know where you're going with this.
Where somebody was like, oh, you guys are killing Cat, but he made it to the last 2 conference finals, and he made it to the conference finals last year. And, and then somebody commented back because it was about the Julius trade. And they were like, Julius made it to the conference finals last year.
Right, like almost, so what are you talking about? Yeah, but sorry.
In a more difficult
that's
conference.
it.
It was just funny. I just thought of that now.
I think a lot of Knicks fans hate Julius. I was like, yes, he was a disappointment in the playoffs. I wanted to see them. I was happy with the Cat trade at the time, but even before that, I was excited to see them with McHale and Julius and all these guys. And it was like, all right, it worked out for everybody because he had a good postseason last year.
Right.
The Knicks got to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah, for the people that hate Julius Randle, here's the thing. If, let's say, 10, 12 years from now,
Nick Legend. I'm showing up.
not a legend, but they're going to show him on the screen.
Yeah, and I'm going to give him a standing ovation when I see him.
First of all, who do they show on the screen? Latrell Sprewell, Marcus Camby, Ross Strickland.
No, Patrick, the one who were all together, the one with everybody
Larry
together.
Johnson.
It was Starks, Ewing, Larry Johnson, Camby and Spree.
Julius Randle's had a better Knick career than
Everybody there, maybe except for John Starks.
Patrick Ewing also.
Patrick Ewing also.
Also,
Yeah.
He had multiple All-NBAs.
That's what I'm saying. John Starks don't even have that.
He will never have the
Also-
same reverence as like Larry Johnson, Marcus Camby, whatever.
You know why? Because those guys have playoff moments.
yeah.
Right.
I also think that with Larry Johnson.
So I get that, but also like.
But he's still. But if Al Harrington could be there and Marbury can be there,
Julius Randle.
That's what I'm saying.
Look.
I think Al Harrington's just there. I don't know if they gave him.
I like
tickets.
Al Harrington. There's no shade to him. Tim
Yeah.
Thomas
Yeah.
is there. I see Tim Thomas in the games all the times that I talk to Tim Thomas, and it's like, I have no problem. I like that Tim Thomas is a good day. He's a North Jersey guy. It's
But
cool.
Julius Randle accomplished more than he's probably given credit for. Like,
I agree.
He also is.
even though he was maddening as hell, annoying,
postseason.
not a good playoff performer while with the Knicks, but still.
And the year they were
Another
bad.
Cat rebound.
The one year they were bad with him, he was
He
checked out like Dexter Lawrence was checked out last year from the Giants.
Listen, Amari gets credit for kind of revitalizing them. Julius
should get credit
Julius
too.
Randle did it better.
Couldn't
Carried
agree.
him.
Couldn't agree more.
Amari did it for like 30 games. Julius did it for
Brian
a
is
season.
100%
Like-
right that he did it better. 100%.
And I can't
right.
believe I like Amari like I like Amari
And
more
Amari's
as a,
at these games too, and deserves to be.
Yeah.
And is cheered and should be.
and he's in the Hall of
And
Fame.
I think when Julius Randle, and I'm not saying that Julius Randle, but Julius Randle is a 2-time All-NBA.
Is he gonna get into Hall of Fame?
No, I don't think.
No,
It's too
right.
early to say
too early.
yes or no.
He
on
doesn't have
that.
the stronger case as Amari.
The NBA Hall of Fame too is the most watered down. I think. Of
Well,
all
it's
the
the problem is it's the basketball.
No,
Hall
he
of
has
Fame.
3 All-Stars. No, he's not. Look, admittedly, when Amari got announced, I was like, oh,
I didn't think he. Did. I'm not trying.
I didn't
to
see
hate
that
on
one
Amari.
coming.
Yeah.
I didn't see it
I
coming.
was a little surprised.
One of the best power forwards
He was
for a short
he was
period of time.
awesome
at
in
his
the
You
era.
have the college element that you can be like, oh, well, look at his college game.
I agree with that.
He was a perennial All-Star for it felt like kind of a brief period, but he was a perennial
But
All-Star.
he also.
How many All-Stars do you have? 5?
I think 5.
5.
He also was always hindered by injuries.
Yeah.
The eye thing. I remember when he hurt his eye. Oh, and that was this guy. has
It's
the
always
worst
something.
6 All-Stars.
6.
He had 5 in a row.
And then it was the last year, the first year at the Knicks, right? And then he never got back.
Yeah, and he never had a top 5 MVP finish. He did have 4 in the top 10, including his third season.
See, that's a high peak.
No, but he had 5 All-NBAs, and I think that's what ultimately does it.
Yeah, it's a very.
Although,
He's a very high peak. It's a short peak, but it's a very high peak.
With the
If
Knicks,
they
he
don't
had
come
1.
off the bench against.
Come on, Cat.
Let's go.
Yeah.
He's had a really good quarter. He's had a really good quarter.
See, this is why you don't worry about 2 of 3. This is why. It's too early, man. Katz is playing very well in
Jalen
the flow of the
Johnson
game.
is getting exposed.
Good defense by Cat there. Had to force him to make the pass.
Oh, Nikhil.
That's
No.
Yeah. I wanted to say this, but I wanted to tell before my freshman basketball coach.
Yes.
I think his last name was Rubino. I'm sorry, I can't remember it. I appreciate it now. At the time we clowned him, he's like, my greatest basketball career ever was getting dunked on by Al Harrington. And we were like, what? And then I got older, I was like, I tell that story. I got crossed up by L.J. Smith, or Nate Smith, L.J. Smith's younger brother, if you remember L.J. Smith, the tight end. He didn't even make it to the pros. I'm like, in football, I got ran over by him, and I tell people that story.
I wouldn't tell anybody I got ran over by anybody, but I understand.
Well, I was a terrible football player.
Okay, but you're not bragging you're a football player. It's just cool that you played against a pro or a near pro.
Well, near pro. I don't even know if he made all conference at Temple.
Ooh. I played against Gary Forbes in high school. And he did.
That's a 10-year vet?
That's a foul.
Oh, and one.
Yeah.
And he beat us in it wasn't a playoff game, it was a regular season game at Banneker, who actually had another good friend of mine.
Banneker.
That played for them, and that was a tough place to play, and he caught us on a backdoor dunk, and we were playing in the 2-3 zone. He was behind the zone, and I was playing center, which is not what I generally play. I usually play the 4. And I'll never forget turning around. I never saw anybody get up that quickly off of 2 feet and jam it. And I was just like, yo, this is when you see somebody, you're like, oh, I know they're going to be a pro. Because they're just so much better than everybody else that I'd ever played against. That was one thing. Just to be record, I didn't get dunked on. I just happened to turn around and see the dunk. I just want to say.
Our coaches told us this kid, Nate, was just, a baller. He doesn't cut back. First play I'm on the field, he cut back, ran right over me. I crawled off the field. I was like, Coach, we're playing with grown men out there. Get me off the field.
Did you want to quit football then?
No, at that point, I was like, I was just there because my friends were playing. I was fodder, the first line of the kick return, where I was just getting blown up.
Oh, boy.
You got to love football to do that.
Oh, nice. All right, Brunson.
That was one of Brunson's more rhythm shots that I've seen in quite some time.
He wanted Tony Bradley on the switch, and Atlanta denied it.
He hasn't knocked down a lot of those buckets at the paint, but he has been getting better.
Defense again, my cat.
I'll take it.
I thought his hand was on the ball there.
I didn't see anything.
I didn't see that again.
Stop looking for fouls, Bryan.
Didn't look great. Oh, wow. Ripped. He was doing a lot there.
Cat.
Oh,
we're calling that?
Veteran move.
They gotta call that. They gotta. If they would have called that for Brunson.
I mean, Brunson.
Him getting mad is awesome. I love it.
Yeah.
He just rose up quicker than Nikhil could react.
Dude, I love his game so much.
I love the footwork. And that felt like in rhythm. He's asking for the foul.
Is that?
Oh, maybe not.
I thought he was just
I'm telling you, ABS in the NBA would be hilarious.
ABS is great.
Yeah. But NBA players think
that's a foul. Brunson, come on now. Come on, son. Come on.
I think he might have got there. I'm also the same person.
You know what? Maybe Brunson's just doing this. He's like, oh, you want to say I was acting out here when I got kicked in the nuts? Nah, I'm going to act on everything.
Oh, he got kind of...
Yeah, but it's not a foul. He kind of leaned his head into him.
It's a foul on Brunson.
Yeah.
He's got 4? He's not been playing great. Same for the fourth quarter.
I thought he was much better defensively in game 1. And Jesus, CJ McCollum, who now has...
He needs help, bro.
They had him at the halftime for the player prop, 28 points.
He's got 21.
He's going to get that.
Make it 22. Josh Hart already has a double-double and 10 rebounds. So I hit 2 of my bets. I had Josh Hart 10-plus rebounds. Also had him for a double-double. What I need is Cat to get me 2 more assists.
They're letting Brunson fly right now with 4 fouls.
I trust him to play with 4 fouls.
Well, yeah, because he doesn't...
Yeah.
I trust him.
All right.
But I also think he's going to come out.
He's mostly getting Nikhil, too.
Yeah.
Looks like he had CJ last
We
time.
had a comment in the chat I saw about the bench, and I'm sorry, Russ. I saw you had said that. Russ said, let's see if Jose, Deuce, Clarkson, Diawara, and Huck can see some time. Should Shaman can sit the rest of the game. Dan, you want to see Shaman again? Brunson had to be careful there.
Yeah.
He backed off.
That could have been a block.
I don't know if we're seeing Ariel Huckporty. I didn't think we'd be talking about that.
No, I think the point of it is
Miles said Gallo is a stud.
That's my boy.
Shout out
What
to
up,
Miles. Gallo is a stud. He's great.
Miles hit the luckiest half-court shot ever. Was throwing a pass and it went in.
Damn. And this is high school?
Yeah.
Wow. Miles, I bet you Miles tells that story all the time.
His dad does,
Okay.
that's for sure.
I think now Brunson's holding the ball a little too much because this is like 3 straight possessions where he's just trying to get his shot in the mid-range area. Like, move the ball, be a point guard.
Yeah. Atlanta's hanging tough. Knicks gotta be
Honestly, they are. It feels like they're playing worse than they did in the first half, and they're only down 9 right
Where's
now.
the ball movement?
The first part of this quarter was
Here we
really
go.
good. Oh, for the Cat truthers, here you go. That is not a foul.
Oh, they're gonna call it.
They're called defensive foul. It's not a.
I like Cat's vibes right now.
Yeah.
I like how even if that was a foul on him, I like.
Throw the ball at Kuminga. Mm-hmm. Let's see.
Yeah,
That's what got him.
Fouled him before that. Yeah.
The grab.
Yeah, he tried to get that on the second one. You got to fall straight down. You can't fall like you.
Jose back in.
That's what I'm saying.
Jose before Shamit. That means Brad Brown really realizing Shamit doesn't have it.
Possibly Shamit banged up or no? Sat down.
Could be.
Yeah.
Could be. Like, look, if you've ever fallen on your tailbone, that is not fun, man.
If you know Jose's going to play hard, just sit Shamit this game, and then you could go back next game if you want.
I want to be the dead horse, but like this is what you want to see from your coach. You got to recognize, Shamit don't got it tonight. And I know somebody said.
I'll be fair to Tibbs. Mike Brown has a better bench. Like he does have a better bench.
But Tibbs didn't even try to develop and use guys.
Well, it was.
How you know what you got on the bench if you don't play him? That's
It was Shamit, DeLon Wright, who.
It is a better bench. I'm not saying that you're wrong. But I also think he could have made more effort to try to get more out of his bench. That would be my point.
I thought he should have played DeLon Wright more for his defense sooner than he did. And other people were calling for Shamit also for similar reasons. Although Shamit this year is not what he was last year. He's better this year, for sure.
I agree.
And he's healthier this year, too. Like last year, he was dealing with the injury. His shot was broken for a while, then it came back. It was weird. This year, he's been on point, one of their better role players off the bench, for sure. Thank you, Miles.
Yeah, Miles.
I'm laughing also he texted me because I love how he called me out for telling that story all the time.
Nah, Miles, I wasn't trying to call you out. I was just saying if I did that, I'd tell that story too. Like, if that's something dope like that happened to me, I would tell that story all the time. How many people can say they hit a half-court shot in a game?
In a game, yeah, exactly.
And then you tell people that you did it by accident because you were trying to throw a pass.
He eventually started telling that story. He used to act like he was taking a shot.
Oh, Miles, you're doing it right. Just want to let you know. I would have lied about that too. I'm not saying you should lie. I'm not encouraging lying. I'm just saying I understand. I'd be like, I hit a half-short shot in a game. How many people can say that?
Not a lot.
That's what I'm saying. There you go. Shout out to Miles. I would have done the same thing.
Yeah.
I'd have done the same thing. I'd be telling that story over and over again. I would definitely do that. All right, Knicks up 9.
I feel good, and I feel like they've not really played fantastic. They've had a good quarter.
Cats had a really good quarter,
Yeah.
too.
I mean, the second chance shots have been awesome from him.
Yep. Yeah, that trail 3. He's now 6 of 8 from the field, 9 rebounds. This is kind of right on track for what Bryan was saying. He might have like 12 shots, and some people are going to say that's not enough.
Right.
The goal is to win, right? Like, I know people are going to look at this stuff. Even Mikal Bridges, who we've been tough on about certain things, he's taken 7 shots. He's played really good defense in the series. I think his defense has been good.
I was going to say, the most important stat in the game is that Jalen Johnson and Nickeil Alexander-Walker are combined 5 for 18.
Ding, ding, ding. Ding, ding,
That's really what matters. You could simplify it to that. Jalen Johnson, if you care about plus minus, is also a minus 17, which tracks with the Hawks because, by the way, Tony Bradley's plus 10. I don't think Tony Bradley's been bad. Right. I don't think he's been amazing, but he's been steady for their bench unit. He's been fine. CJ McCollum is minus 1, and that's in a game where his team is down 9. CJ McCollum's been really good. But Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Jalen Johnson, Okongu's been, he's been fouling a lot defensively. He's been caught out of position a lot. The Knicks are just beating up on a team that they're better than. They're not really dominating per se.
Still haven't seen the best of the Knicks yet. Agreed.
We have not seen the best of either team yet, I don't think. But they're just, whatever their B level is much better than whatever Atlanta's B level is.
Well, I think it's also the roster that we've continuity, but also the roster they've cultivated over the last 2 years. This is why they're a contender. where we talk about not even the Hawks, but we talk about the Pistons struggle when it comes to their
It was a
ancillary
quick
pieces.
catch shot.
Yeah.
Didn't love that one, admittedly.
So you get Shamet, Deuce, and
I like Alvarado.
Alvarado.
Yo, see what this looks like.
Yes.
You know, I'm a proponent of that.
I like that defense. I'll take that.
What's Clarkson really giving you in this game, you know?
A couple offensive rebounds he's giving you. Clarkson,
Like,
he gave you a bucket, right? 5 points. Clarkson's been fine. He's been on the bench, 2 offensive rebounds, 5 points.
yeah, I mean, it looks good on the box score, but like he was also out there for
Here we
when
go, Cat.
he was also out there when Atlanta went on their run.
But see, that's why Alvarado's back in.
Yeah.
Just being able to run the offense competently, 2-man game right there with Cat.
He's more of a point guard than Deuce.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, and I like Deuce off ball. He gives you something more offensively when
defense.
he's off
what
ball.
what has happened? He's not a great shooter.
No.
That looks short.
Nope.
Yeah. Kaminga's a
Oh,
slasher.
Shamit's in. Okay, so he's healthy.
Yeah.
Oh, Cat.
Bang.
Yeah.
That's
Cat.
good.
Bang! Let's go.
He's feeling himself. He is feeling himself.
And look how the offense
I don't know
is
what he
flowing.
just did, but I liked it.
Yeah, what's Alvarado's plus minus in here? I don't go plus minus everything.
In
2 points,
in
a
4
rebound,
minutes.
2 assists in 2 minutes, plus 8.
Cat's 8 for 10, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah.
See, that's why. Oh,
Offensive foul.
Yeah.
That's easy call.
Yeah.
Easy call. Even Spike was up for
See,
that call.
Tony, if he just stands there, that's not an offensive foul.
Yeah,
but
but
he
he
moved
turned
in.
it.
He said something to CJ. Jose did.
Jose and Kat also have very good chemistry together.
Now Jose,
okay.
now Jose got to tell Brunson, like, yo, this is how you draw that foul.
That's how it should look. This to me is a big 2 minutes for the Knicks too. I know people be like, Dex, they're up 12, but it's like, can you push this to 18?
Oh, they're jawing at each other.
I like it. I like it. That's what I love in the playoffs.
This is what we've needed, though.
Former
They gave him a
teammates.
technical?
Well, they're going to get. Their teammates.
Former teammates.
He probably told him stop talking about that flopping stuff. I love it. I love it.
It's what they've needed.
Didn't look great, but you know.
So it's double text.
Did they give him double text?
Yeah.
They had to have, because he got
Double text.
initiated. CJ's a vet.
Good. I like a little playoff trash.
Again,
talk.
they were teammates for years.
Yeah. So they
So
know.
Right.
I'm curious.
Right.
He told me, he said, get that GTA shit out of here. Knicks, I want to see a strong close to this quarter.
He wants
He
Tony
wants to
Bradley.
take him.
Oh God.
This is what we've been begging for. When he gets the offensive foul. That's unreal.
I didn't see it though.
God, come on, bro.
That was one of his. I gotta look.
No,
did he
watch
have-
here. Watch here.
Oh yeah.
See the
Yeah.
He's playing great, so we're not gonna.
Oh yeah.
he's one of the funniest players in the NBA. He's playing great. We're not gonna kill him. But God, that is so funny.
All right, they got a little bit of a.
He's like, yo, all right, now I'm gonna get
The
Tony
Knicks-
Bradley on the ice.
I see. You know, they got 100 seconds left, whatever. And
I love the crowd.
Mike
getting
Brown's
on
putting
McCollum.
Mitch in there as some muscle, just in case Alvarado starts something.
Good hand.
defense. I'll take it.
What?
All right. What are you flexing with, Kuminga? That's not.
But see, this is why you bring someone like Jose Alvarado in. And Bryan Fonseca
Alvarado
especially.
Army is living large right now.
Yo, and the crowd is getting on CJ, especially after the comments. This is why I love playoff basketball.
This is
man.
why you need Jose.
Love
bro.
playoff
I told you they're gonna have to go back to him at some
I
point.
mean, and in typical Madison Square Garden fashion, CJ McCollum's having like a career night.
he looked like a clean strip.
That did look like clean strip.
Unless they're calling the hands before that,
Yeah.
which he may have gotten caught there. But
Do they tell, like, before you go to challenge, are they telling Mike Brown, like, it's not on the deflection, it's on the hands beforehand?
Oh, there's somebody on the staff. There's a couple
Tablet.
video guys that watch and tablet
Yeah.
that watch. I'll tell
So
them.
they're saying, like, even if they don't know for sure, they're like, don't challenge it because this was
Yes,
a
we.
foul.
Yeah.
like
That
how
was
in
a good
baseball, the managers have to check with whomever.
Right.
on
Because
the
I
bench.
never know, like, because in the NBA, you could get a retroactive call against you, even if you're challenging to save yourself.
Yes, you could, because they could look and see something.
And I'm always
Ooh,
curious
that was
if-
a lucky.
Yeah,
take
because,
it.
That was
because
lucky.
Kuminga tried to poke it, and he lost control. And it
Not
went
as
right
lucky
to
as I
Mitch.
got Miles hitting that half-court shot in high school, though. But hey, he'll take it.
Mitch is 6 for 6.
13 points.
What's happening here?
Kaminga, good deflection.
Deflection by Shamet. He's playing strong.
Yeah, can't.
I don't know. That was
Take the assist.
Clean pass.
Take these dime. Russ Beadle says 63. Says glad Shaman okay. Thought he was hurt. How did Bradley draw that foul? Oh, yo, Cat did a little too much
Yeah, it
with
was
that
a
elbow.
Little too much with that
Little too
off
much,
arm.
man.
He's feeling it for sure.
Oh, we see that play.
They love that play.
They love that play.
They love using Dyson
And
in
the
that
crowd
way.
is hype right now, so he can't miss another
There's
one.
a
in
floater. No. Ugh.
Nope.
Dyson.
Oh, come on. Nope.
Yeah,
that-
they can't finish.
They
They
are.
cannot
If
finish.
the Knicks, they got to close this quarter strong. They can't finish. The crowd is getting loud. I like it.
CJ McCollum just got, he's missing the goal.
Don't get that. Don't lose that. Don't get
That's
on
a
that
jump ball.
biscuit.
That's a jump ball.
Damn, CJ ripped this shit.
Yeah. Knicks with these turnovers, man.
If I'm Alvarado, I go low on this jump ball.
It's Jose and Bradley, right? Yeah, you just got to back up and try to get the tap. You know.
If McCollum goes cold, they might be in some serious trouble.
Yeah, I mean they can't let Nikhil or Jalen Johnson get hot, and I haven't seen anything in this game, especially where I'm like, oh, don't worry, they're gonna heat up. Like I'm not seeing. Jose tried. I respect
Their best
it.
minutes have been with, not that he was off the court, but when Jalen Johnson hasn't been really featured. Oh, Tony
boy.
Bradley is just a
Why
black
you
hole.
Don't foul. Don't foul. Oh,
If he would have
easy
made that,
Yo, it looked all right on the
it
TV.
looked awesome.
looked all right. Yo,
He had his Carlton moment.
Knicks-
As soon as he my face, I was like, wait, is he gonna make not a sky hook, but
a runner.
runner.
The Knicks defense in the last minute so has been really good. If they needed that.
See, he's gotta
Guard
chuck
would have
it.
been crazy.
nope, too hard. Well,
All right, like the Knicks defense.
I like it.
if you're down 12 after 3 against the Knicks, you're probably done. So
No, best fourth quarter team.
I know, but
yeah.
You're like, I've seen things.
there's just
I
juju
see
in that
this.
helmet
Well,
put out in
look.
the air.
Now, if this were Boston or Detroit or Cleveland, I hear you.
Right. I would almost want the Knicks to
Right.
be down 12 against them.
Against Boston, maybe, yeah.
Although this Boston team, I gotta see more of their.
So Cat, who had 14-point third quarter for Cat.
That's awesome.
14-point third quarter. This is why you can't worry about 2 or 3.
And it's been more of a theme this year. I'm not taking a shot at Tibbs. They've been a better third quarter team at times this year too. Where last year it felt like they always lost the game in the third quarter.
I agree. And then I think what helps is even this year they didn't even close better in how good they've been in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
It's like they've been good enough in the third quarter, and in the fourth quarter they'll just explode.
They would absolutely implode in the third quarter last year.
Fourth quarter, they were not good
No.
last year. They were in the negative in point differential.
All
the
5
fourth
Knicks
quarter
starters are in double figures. All 5 Knicks starters are in double-digit plus-minus, except, so not all of them. 4 of the 5 are, except for OG's, +9. You know who you would think is, if this is why plus-minus is everything, but you cannot talk about this man's impact in this game? Mitchell Robinson, 13 points, 5 boards, a steal, and he's a -7.
He's surviving at the level. He's anchoring the defense really well. He's getting deflections too, off the glass, like tap
Man.
outs.
Yeah, but the Jose Alvarado minutes, the experience in this game, for somebody who has not scored a point, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, his impact has been great.
His impact on the game has been
It's
great.
been amazing. He's a +8. That kind of, sometimes a plus-minus checks out, but his impact in only 5 minutes has been amazing in this game. And I'm sure, I'm positive, and we'll bring you Mike Brown with our post game. I'm sure, positive, Mike Brown's going to get asked about that. The decision to go to Jose, why he even brought him back, because he brought him back a little earlier than I thought he would have. But I love the decision.
And I know Jordan Clarkson is he has 5 points or whatever, but I think Jose has been their second best guy off the bench today after Mitch.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You know, I think Clarkson's been fine. He has
Yeah,
5
he's been
points
fine.
and 2 offensive rebounds. He's been fine.
Jose's impacted the game more though.
Yes, and I like that the coach saw that and also saw it again to bring him in the third. Because you could have went with Clarkson there, and he did it. He could have went with Clarkson there, and he did it. So
Also, that narrative that the Knicks bench is a liability is really not ringing true.
it's stronger. There's some. I still wish they had a little more size.
Yeah.
Perfect world.
But tonight, I mean, like
Well,
you
in
guys
this
said,
in this matchup, Atlanta's not going to expose that bench.
no.
No.
It's in the next rounds where it's like you got to see how it holds up. But
And it could
not
be.
there yet.
I think their bench is much, to Brian's point, they're much better bench than last year.
it's a better bench for sure.
Way-
Especially
way-
with Clarkson having played better defense lately. and just he's not really killing you. Like, yeah, you have more competency on your bench. You're 10 deep today. The fact that you could even do that, and 4 of the guys are guards.
Well, think about who they were bringing off the bench last year too.
Yeah, and
that's a lot.
Ron Wright was a late ad in the season. I don't remember. Did they get him?
got traded. No, they got traded. He got traded for Jericho Sims.
Right. Okay.
Got traded on deadline for Jericho Sims.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and like, listen, the Knicks are losing in bench points 19 to 18, but they're right there. They're really only. And look, they're winning. This is another game now we got to talk about. We'll talk about it, I'm sure, in the post game. McBride and Shaman haven't played well.
No.
Okay.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like,
and you're still, and you think usually the role players will shoot better at home, they'll play better at home. They have not shot the ball well. I know McBride had those 2 big threes. They haven't played well.
The defense has been there.
Boy.
Look at OG.
yeah,
His ankle looks good. That's good.
Mikhail's doing a
Yeah,
he fouled him, but Mikhail's doing a good job on him overall.
he has. Mikel's defense has been really good.
Yeah, his on-the-ball defense these 2 games has been much better.
And that's with Mikel. You might want more. I don't give a damn. Mikel could be 3 of 7. If he gives me 10 points and gives you this defense, I don't care.
Perfect example. Those 2 games against the Celtics.
Yep.
That's all I cared about was those defensive possessions.
Yeah. And he played good in those fourth quarters, too, offensively. He doesn't get enough credit
He
for
also
that.
did it against the Pistons. It's just they weren't signature moments.
Kaminga, you can't do that while looking at the crowd, bro.
No, you can't. You're also Jonathan Kuminga.
He's also, you know.
Now you got to run
thinks he's
back on
Michael
defense. Oh, God.
So I figured out why Corey Kispert's in the game.
Because they need shooting.
Remember those 3 minutes from Zachary Ricochet last game?
Yes, that was terrible.
Out of the rotation.
They said,
immediately.
Nope, we're not doing that.
Quinn Snyder's like, nah,
Has
bro.
Jalen Johnson been in the game?
Lob it up.
Oh, that's good defense.
He's
by
been in a little
Kuminga.
bit.
Kuminga's hyped up here. Oh, man.
Wow,
Kispert
that's
getting
a
in the rim.
tough take.
Tough take. That's already better than Zachary Ricochet. That and the 3, he did a jumper earlier? Kisper had another jumper earlier, right? I thought so.
I kind of like
He had a.
This is a very defensive lineup right here.
Oh, poked again.
Come on, Alvarado.
He's telegraphing the crossover a little bit. Mm-hmm. He makes that.
Oh.
He can make that shot.
He can.
I'm fine with that.
Next bench has got to be. This bench, I know, was no Alvarado, but they didn't have a good look. And you see the fact that Wingstop is out there with the bench. Interesting.
Gabe trying to get open, but he can't.
good
Oh,
screen.
that's
That's a great
smart,
screen.
though. He was trying to get open, and Mikhail defended him well, and then he was like, you know what? I'll just set the down screen so Congo can get to the rim.
Yeah.
That's a vet. That's a man from the
you know,
Miami Heat system.
Yeah, and yeah, that's a great play. And, you know, what Coach Brown's probably telling him is the communication had to be better. And it's a great play.
He screened Mitchell Robinson, too.
He did,
Jesus.
that's not easy. That's not easy at all. All right, Knicks up 8, 10:30 to go in the fourth quarter. Yeah, the bench, you know, I think that's the thing. You'd like to see this unit play a little bit better and see if they could win some minutes.
St.
The
John's
stars
got
have been
Donnie
good.
Freeman from Syracuse.
Really? Donnie Freeman out of there.
One more time?
Wow.
What?
St. John's lands Donnie Freeman.
Oh, man.
That is reported by
How'd you
ESPN.
feel about Dylan Darling saying peace? Yo, what's up with that? To go to
Okay.
where did he go again?
To Grand Canyon,
Grand
which awesome campus, by the way.
He's Bahamian, right? Yeah, he is. Damn, Bahamian national.
Dylan Darling, forever moment. He also was really bad in their 3 tournament games, and I'm not crushing the dude. People are acting like it was a major loss. It feels like he overplayed his hand, or they told him like, "Hey, you're not going to get minutes." They brought in that kid from England.
I saw that. But I wonder if it was a combination of that and somebody in Grand Canyon was like, yo, we'll give you a bag.
And it's also like a fly university. It's not quite High Point, but it's supposedly one of these universities that has like an awesome campus.
God bless.
Yeah, I'm not hating on him.
Nah, can't hate on him. He's got a forever moment. I thought
Forever moment.
I thought he played better this season than I ever thought he would.
No,
And we talked about that when you and I did these St. John's
Yeah.
post games. Than he ever thought he would, but
I thought he was going to be a spot-up shooter, and he ended up being a real good player.
and he held his own on defense more than I thought. So
That shot.
yeah, that's it.
That layup is great. The shot against Duke, and Bryce Hopkins is right there. It's still going to rub me the wrong way. But
He's feeling himself.
they're off to a good start in the transfer portal. It's so wild. It's like soccer.
I know.
It is. It's
I know.
wild.
It does feel like the summer in soccer.
You can't get attached to anybody.
Nope. We might sell you. You might be gone. Improve the team. We'll see. Yeah, you're feeling good soccer-wise, and I don't like it.
Well,
I don't like it. I don't like anything of it.
Roma's been a disaster, though.
Yeah, but you got City.
Yeah, it's just that I'm not like as diehard with them.
As you are with Roma.
Yeah.
Where's Roma on the table?
They're 5th or 6th.
Yeah, see, this is when we're spoiled fans. I'm like this with Liverpool. You're 5th, and this is like a disastrous season.
Well, the problem is it's just
We're all 5th in our leagues.
yeah, they haven't played Champions League. Who you like again?
He's a Batiste fan.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
We're 5th, and we're barely hanging on to 5th, but we're 5th.
So he's got a shot at Champions League.
Did they
hang
win
on.
the? That wasn't that right. Who was it? It was Real Sociedad. They got the dude from Jersey that's coaching them.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
lost in the quarterfinals of the Europa Conference League.
But
If they finish 5th, they get in the Champions League. That's huge. That's huge for them.
Play Girona tomorrow.
yeah, that's the problem. In Italy, it's top 4, and that's it.
Yeah.
Girona's
Roma hasn't played a
11th.
Champions League game since they lost to Liverpool. I think that was the last time they played a Champions League game.
No way.
Yeah, that was.
Are you serious?
Yeah, they almost came back. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
I remember.
Mo Salah's first year, I think.
Yeah.
with Liverpool. Yeah,
That's the last Champions League game they played?
I think so.
That's a
I might be
drought.
wrong. They might have played one the next year,
Damn.
but yeah, actually, I might be wrong about that. They might have played the next year.
Wow. All right.
Let's go. Let's finish strong here.
Here we go. Let's see if the Knicks
Clarkson
can finish
in now.
strong.
Yeah, mostly the same lineups otherwise.
Just deuce out and
Ooh.
Corey
Kispert had a shot at getting that clean. Then he got overzealous. There's a lot of dribbling there.
Your boy Miles said it's nice the Knicks don't have to play against Trae Young, a.k.a. the dirty lollipop.
that's messed up. That's messed up.
Somebody else said ashtray. Yeah, some of y'all ain't never going to let Trae Young go. I see that. Good move.
Yeah, I better not hear any Trae Young chants at Met Braves games this year.
That's ridiculous.
That's a great pass.
Oh, my Clarkson scared me. Clarkson, you scared me.
Oh,
He's laughing at
That was so close.
Good pass from Bridges.
20 assists. I don't know on how many field goals. I got to check.
Gotta be like 32.
Man,
I'll say this again.
35.
Kuminga was good in the playoffs last year when Steph went down. So he
doesn't lack confidence.
Yeah, I'm not worried about his temperament. Some of the other guys on Atlanta, though. Yeesh.
Well, they're also this is their first taste.
Some of them, yeah. Not a Kongu, though.
No,
And not Gabe.
like Kispert never played in the playoffs with the Wizards, right?
No.
Unless he was there on the bubble team, but I don't know. I don't remember if he was.
I think I drafted.
I mean, not bubble team, the year after. Remember when they were 1-8 against Philly?
Yeah. Maybe he did. Maybe he did play in that series. I feel like that was the year he got drafted.
I'm about to check. Is he going to pull that? Oh.
Oh, it's bad.
wow.
Mitch has got
Come on.
He did not like that
Yeah,
shit.
Didn't like that. What
I
was
hear
that?
him. That's late. Yo, again, the Knicks feel like they're dominating, and they're only up 6.
Yeah, they played. Listen, it's still early
It's
in the
weird,
fourth,
bro.
but come on.
good pass.
Like that.
Man,
you
he's
go.
so good from the
Yo.
corner.
Man, he's great.
Gabe Vincent tried everything in his might. He even like
tried to
poked
pray
his
that.
head. Yeah.
Alvarado getting in the paint, making that right pass.
Yeah, he's not. That's not his shot.
Yikes. With Mitch, not that Mitch had his hand in his face, but still Mitch is right there. And Mitch was smart because he was waiting for him to go off the dribble there.
Yeah.
How long do they run with this lineup, you think?
1 or 2 more minutes.
Yeah, I think that's it. Love it. Oh,
I like that take, though.
I like it.
Just
Yeah.
has to finish, bro. But he's like my height,
I
so.
feel like a lot of they've been missing a lot at the rim.
defense.
No, that's a
Excellent
terrible
defense.
shot. What are you doing,
But
Nikhil?
excellent defense from OG.
That was a terrible
And
shot.
this is why you have these guys.
Yeah.
Another thing the Knicks haven't gotten credit for is how good defensively they've been in the second half of the season.
Yeah,
I
they
think
were
they're like the
really
second
good.
best defensive team in the Thunder.
Defense was really good.
OG's been knocking down
Yeah,
those
big
corner threes.
in the corner. JB back in. Great minutes from Alvarado.
Nice ovation for Alvarado too. Missed a
Should be.
couple layups, but his energy, his on-ball defense, and
Cat's
scrappiness.
coming back in.
You need that in the playoffs. Here comes Cat.
Fantastic 9 minutes tonight from Jose Alvarado.
Cat was excellent in the third quarter. Here comes Jalen Johnson, who hasn't been excellent at all in this
When
series.
was the last time he was in the game?
Jalen Johnson probably end of the third, I think.
Yeah.
And toward the end of the third.
Jalen Johnson, who leads his team in assists. Again, only 3 assists.
Oh,
That's as
shout
much
out to
as he
him.
had in this-
Oh, only 3 assists. All right, I thought you were
That's
like,
no.
like 7.
He had 3 assists last game too. Like he creates for this team a lot. He hasn't been able to do that at all.
Feels like they're dominating and they're only up 9, but like their floor is just high. You know what I mean? Their floor is just very high at the Knicks.
You know, I feel like where last game they were turning the ball over a lot, this game it feels like they're missing a lot at the rim. And that's why it feels like they're dominating.
Stupid foul by
yeah,
Dyson Daniels.
yeah.
Yeah, he's
He's had some stupid fouls today for him, who's a great defender.
It's 4 now?
That is 4.
Yeah. You keep him in for Quinn Snyder.
at this point, yeah.
Oh, that was on Kuminga?
I feel like the CJ McCollum booze.
Was that on Kuminga off ball? They just put Kuminga's 4th foul on the screen. Regardless, Kuminga's
No,
fourth-
they had to have. It had to be Daniels.
They must have called. Maybe they called it on Kuminga. I think they
That's
did.
kickball.
Oh.
No, Brian, you're right. They did not. They called it on Kuminga. They did not call it on Daniels.
That has to be a mistake. Because Daniels is the one who set the screen.
Why
Unless
didn't
they
I-
said on the screen.
Well, I didn't see what Kuminga did.
Well, I
see
thought
it either.
Daniels tripped Bridges, but maybe he actually got tripped by Kuminga, and it just looked like Daniels tripped him.
Yeah, I have to see the play again because I didn't even know what.
I mean, I'll take it. I'd rather it be on Kuminga anyway.
Gonna
What
get
is
the
that?
hold,
What do they
hold
call
on
that?
Johnson. He
The
held.
hold?
He held hard. Some bad fouls picking up by the Hawks here. To get the Knicks closer to the bonus.
Let him play a little bit, refs. Let's move this along. We had an 8 p.m. tip. Jesus, it could have been another one at the top of the key on somebody. That's a pull.
JB. Oh,
Short.
Shot is short today.
oh.
What is he shooting? 5 of, or 6
Not
of
great.
15, something like that.
Oh, what?
7 of 19.
7 of 19.
I mean, he just CJ McCollum just straight stiff-armed Brunson. Bang!
oh,
It's halfway down. Take it out.
Hit that. Come on.
Come on, Bridges.
That's a better
Redeem
look.
yourself.
Oh, those are two good looks too.
Also, another in and out.
Damn,
That's
Bridges.
a terrible feeling. We all know
Bridges
that
had
feeling.
some tough ones.
So Brunson's, I think, 15. No, what was he last game? 16
was
of
6 of
41
22.
for the series.
Or 9 of 22, I mean.
Yeah,
Wow. Good bucket.
Sheesh.
I think. Look,
He really thinks he's Michael
Yeah,
Jordan.
he's gonna start feeling himself.
Yeah, I like that
I
confidence.
like when those
I
players
like that
start feeling
confidence.
no. He feels himself as soon as he checks into the game.
Yeah, well, I love those.
No, yeah.
I love.
There's
what-
a reason why he didn't vibe in Golden State this year.
You know what? What do I say? Remember last
Oh,
year?
he did foul him, actually.
Last
He
year
did
in the
get him
Detroit
there.
series, I said this all the time about Tim Hardaway Jr. Yep, let him start feeling himself because it's good now.
Hey.
But 3 minutes from now,
Hey,
that Steve
six
Cohen?
man of the year finalist.
fine. I'm not,
He
I
will
like-
be third, but he's 6 man of the year finalist.
That's fine. He'll also shoot Denver out of a game.
Is
at some
Cohen
point.
saying courtside? That's ballsy, man. That's ballsy.
Steve Cohen is there?
I think it also, to be fair, could have just been older white guy with glasses and a blurred,
Confirmed.
focus.
Confirmed. I've been confirmed. Just told that it was Steve Cohen. He's like, oh, I'll be hearing some other blue and orange. They won't boo me. We will.
Maybe when he said, what was the thing? Green flags,
Cat has to watch the elbows, man.
Green shoes.
green shoot. Maybe he meant like the when you hit a green shot in a 2K. I'm sorry.
Almost a steal.
Brunson?
Oh, Brunson.
Yeah,
That's a.
that was
is
a
a
good take.
4-point
All right, Jalen
game.
Johnson.
Yeah,
That was a good bucket from him.
this has pissed me off a little bit. 9-3. Right. Put these guys away.
I still don't feel like they're in danger.
That's a bad call.
I don't either.
I don't like that call. I'll take it.
That's 5.
4.
4.
Because remember, they called the other one.
Yeah. You're right.
Did he get him? Oh, he did. Okay.
Yeah, he missed the ball completely.
Yeah, so that's a good call. Twizzy Jizzy says Kuminga is going to take the next 5 shots.
What is his name?
Twizzy Jizzy?
What?
Her, his or her? We don't know.
Her, his or her?
Twizzy Jizzy. Great
No,
name.
there's no. It's Izzy. There's no J in there.
Oh, I thought it was. I wanted to be.
Dex, come on. You
Twizzy
can't make
Jizzy.
that mistake. Like, that's crazy.
Like somebody wouldn't have that name.
There's no J in
Sorry,
there.
I looked quickly. I thought it was Twizzy Jizzy. Alex says, how are the Knicks not blowing them out? Turnovers, sir, and not
finishing.
Not finishing their shots here in this
Shout out
quarter.
to everybody in the chat. Thank you for experiencing the fourth quarter with us. We will have Postgame.
We will
definitely have
Stick with us
Postgame.
for Postgame. We
I
got
also
some
feel
good
like
stuff post-game.
Kuminga's aura is just so large that it's.
Are we hearing from Mike Brown postgame?
We are gonna hear from Mike
So we're gonna
Brown.
run his presser and react to it also. So
Yeah,
stick with
we are
us.
going to hear from Mike Brown postgame.
Oh,
I thought it was cookies.
OG off balance.
I thought he had that.
Get that,
no,
Miguel.
no.
Oh, they almost
See,
had,
they
almost had the points off turnovers there.
He didn't want to go up. Looking like Ben Simmons.
Oh man,
Out of all that, they
that's
got
a tough. I know he was open there. That's a tough shot for Johnson to hit there. He got to take a step in.
That was a good look.
It was
Knicks 2 of 12 in this quarter.
after being what last
That's the
quarter.
offense. That's how they're not blowing them out.
JB,
A big
that
shot. That's a big
is
shot.
Got to his spot.
my guy.
That's a big shot. Got to his
Captain
spot.
clutch.
Yeah, the Knicks just had to make some shots. The Knicks, to be fair in this quarter, I know it's just 3 of 13 now. The Knicks also missed some good shots. The Bridges misses on those threes. They had the follow-up by Cat under the basket. They couldn't take. So they've had some stuff point blank they couldn't get. So that's how the Knicks are not missing out. I wanted to mention, Russ earlier said Donnaruma's mistake in the Man City game was bad. Keepers today play around with the ball. Yeah, they do too much. I've seen that,
Arsenal
Burnham.
still choked.
Arsenal still choked. Yeah. Yeah, they did. All my Arsenal fan friends, including I was talking to my aunt yesterday.
I can't believe season's
Yeah.
almost over, bro. It's crazy.
Not good.
Some say the real season just started. You know, MLS full swing. NYCFC, baby.
Stop it.
I mean, look.
I do have season tickets. I'm not even crying. That's
listen.
true.
But look,
it.
look. When they finish building the stadium in Queens, I'm gonna be right there with Gallo.
Yes.
I'll be right there with Gallo. I'm a couple.
I got 2 tickets.
I'm a couple train stops away. You know what I mean?
It's going to be the best building, outdoor building in the city.
I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait. That's next year, right? Oh, that's next year.
Mo Salah going to be the first star to play there.
If he's playing
It's
for
not,
a
it's
city-owned
not.
team, I'm
Why
pissed.
would he go? He's going to go closer to home.
Yeah, I think he's going to play.
Maybe we
South.
could get
Yeah,
Benzema out
probably.
of Saudi Arabia.
He'll get.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
All right, let's get to some more comments.
Y'all out here talking about the MLS.
Let's get to some
Yes,
more
sir.
comments. Shout out to NYC.
Listen, Gallows tried. He cannot get me.
I
I'll go to a match with you.
I've been to some
match.
I've been to some
It's fun.
NYCFC games. Yeah, they're not bad for
It's a better
MLS.
quality of game than people give it credit
I've been
for,
to.
too.
I've never.
just not the Premier
I've
League.
actually never seen the Red Bulls live. I've seen
No,
NYCFC.
I've seen
both
trash.
live.
I don't know if they sponsor.
Well, I've
us.
never seen the Red
They
Bulls.
do not sponsor us.
They're trash.
I've
It's
seen
trash.
NYCFC
Great stadium,
at
but
home,
trash
and,
squad.
and I've seen Montreal the time that I went to Montreal. I saw that.
Oh, I forgot
that
you did.
atmosphere
Oh,
was
that's
good. And then after that year, they started sucking. But I still
Here
got
we
my
go.
Montreal.
Miles
FC
and his
hat.
NYCFC New York.
Let's
is
go.
blue and white.
That's my guy.
New York is blue and white. He says. Alex M says, "How are the Knicks not blowing them out?" Well, Alex,
Turnovers is not
playing
making
with their
shots.
food a little bit, and Atlanta's just kind of hanging around. It feels like, again, the Knicks don't impress you enough, but they just do enough to get it done. It feels like maybe it's one of those games where they should be maybe winning by 15, but they'll probably end up winning by 8 or 9 or 10 or something like that. We kind of saw this last game where they were up by 15 or so late, and then Atlanta had that flurry with about 3 minutes left, right? That really annoyed Dexter, where they cut the lead down to 8. It looked like they could have made the comeback or whatever, and instead of the Knicks going to their bench early, because I was saying, hey, you could throw in Pacome Dadier now, it's over. You weren't able to do that early enough. So
Here's the thing. They've got 5 minutes and 25 seconds to go in this game. They could change that narrative real quick.
you can do it right now in the
You
next
do it right
minute or
now,
so.
and you feel very differently. It would be nice to see a strong closeout, strong impressive win for the Knicks. Because if we don't, we might talk some more about NYCFC, and I don't want to do that.
By the way, that New Balance commercial, you see the talent in that commercial, bro?
Yeah.
Good talent.
Shohei,
Coco
Coco
Gauff.
Golf,
Townsend was in there too.
Maxey.
Maxey, Cooper Flag. I think Cameron Brink was in that
Ken
too.
Brink is also, yep.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Shohei.
Who's the best athlete in that commercial?
Oh, best
What do you mean? Athlete, like purely athleticism, or the best at their sport?
Just the best at their sport.
it's
Otani.
Otani. It's Otani.
Yeah, Otani.
He is
Yeah.
a freak of nature.
Yeah,
Then,
definitely.
then Coco's second.
She's
Coco's an easy second.
Second. Then I'd probably say Maxey.
Coco's mad hard to beat in tiebreak. tennis game I've been playing.
Yeah.
She's ridiculously strong. I'm like, God damn, bro.
Although Maxey, I know he plays for the Sixers. I do love Tyrese Maxey.
He's one of my favorite
really
players in
good
the league.
player.
He's such a baller.
Yeah,
I think he was taking, 2 picks before IQ was taken?
something like that.
Yeah.
He's going to take 30 shots tomorrow because he ain't got no help.
Yeah, they should be building that team.
Good screen by Josh Hart.
Give me that. Brunson.
Got him.
Oh,
a little long.
that would have blown the roof off the building.
He's taking a few too many shots from me today. He wanted the call, too.
Oh, I think he might have tweaked his ankle there, too.
He got
He's fine.
running okay.
Yeah, he looked like he went to it.
He went right at Brunson, too. Like, the Knicks can't allow that mismatch.
Yeah, where it was hurting
He's
them.
trying to get the foul on Cat now.
Where it was hurting them in the first half, where they were like seeking out Brunson, they've been doing a
like
better
this
job of
two-man
making it
game
more
here.
natural. He had OG in the corner again. Cat. I
Ew,
don't like that. Set your
short.
feet.
He didn't. He rushed it.
I felt like he felt like he had a lane, too.
Yeah, I thought the same.
I thought he was actually going to drive.
I thought so too.
Man.
He's been off.
Oh.
Woo! Wow.
CJ McCollum's playing.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, McCollum's playing physical, too.
Knicks, get it together. It's the fourth quarter, and they've done this all year, so they're the best fourth quarter team in the league.
It's one of the worst shooting fourth quarters I've seen in quite some time.
See, the crowd feels it now, so they're gonna This is an important possession. I would move this, JB, but
Oh, he had him on his ankles.
Oh,
yeah, I don't like his
forcing
shot
it.
selection this quarter.
He's forcing it.
He's 9 of 22, I think, again, just like last game, if I'm not mistaken.
8 of 22.
8 of 20, even worse. Jeez.
He also had Cat on a little layoff there.
OG just be in the corner.
Oh,
I didn't, yeah.
it's a good bucket. He's making them when it counts.
Don't let Atlanta steal this. Going back home, too.
I don't like any of this.
I
I
hate
don't
this.
like any of this. This team, like the end of these fourth quarters, haven't really been good for them. Look, there's 3:15 left. They got time. They could go on a 9-0 run right now.
see
But the
it.
offense has not looked good.
Look, sending 2 to Brunson again. OG.
And then not
They're
able
just
to.
not even looking at OG at times.
It's hard to make that pass.
No, I'm not saying there, but I'm
It
saying
is.
in
No,
the
no, no.
other
It's hard to get
possessions.
as a cat. I hear you on that.
But you need to.
That's Cart's gonna have to shoot it.
no.
Oh,
I don't like that shot
Nope.
attempt.
Atlanta won. They got exactly what they wanted.
Uh-oh.
Steal. Great
McHale.
play by Bridge McHale. Remember that play.
McHale.
248. That
McHale
steal from
haters.
McHale. I'm gonna remember that one.
Yeah. Before the shot. But he's in
Timeout.
they're in a
Call
bonus.
Timeout. They call timeout. Timeout.
He's going to take free throws, though.
No foul. It's just a timeout.
Yeah.
I don't think they called foul.
yeah, Buddy Hill was on the court before he even made that contact.
Buddy Hield. Damn,
I
that's
don't-
crazy. Buddy
listen,
Hield's not even in a rotation anymore.
I'm in agreement with Bryan on this. I don't like the Knicks offense. I think Brunson's
Mm-hmm.
taking too many shots that aren't of quality. In this one, it's become too ISO heavy. I don't like the way the offense looked for good at points in the third. They've gotten away from that, and they've been sloppy. I think one of my biggest annoyances with the Knicks in watching these first couple of games, despite some things they've done really well, is turnovers. The turnovers, sloppiness with the ball, and a little bit of shot selection, particularly from Jalen Brunson.
Brunson's shooting 39% in this series.
Yeah. And listen.
From the field.
Am I concerned? No, because Brunson will figure it out. He's just too good of a player.
Yeah.
He figures this stuff out. But we tried to tell y'all that Atlanta would have some things to frustrate him. But I think this is how good of a player I think Jalen Brunson is that there are times Atlanta can frustrate him, and the Knicks are talented enough to overcome that. But Brunson, I still think, like, it wouldn't shock me if Brunson has his best shooting game, regardless of what happens in Game 3.
On
Would
the
not
road,
shock-
it
on
wouldn't
the road.
surprise me at all.
Wouldn't shock me at all.
Yeah. That being said, don't
Yeah.
like his shot selection this quarter
Nope.
at all.
And they need to get to
And-
Atlanta
and
up
it's
2-0.
hurting their offense.
Yeah.
Great block by
That
Cat.
one right there was rough because he's got to feel that pressure on his backside.
And the one before also.
Even there, if he gives it to Cat to just give himself a breather, 20-9 is
9 in the
brutal.
fourth quarter. They have 9 fourth quarter points in
offense has been brutal.
about 9 minutes?
Yeah, offense has been brutal.
More than
God.
9 minutes.
You got to get OG and Cat some touches here.
This is not the best fourth quarter net rating
Yeah.
team we've seen.
No, not at all.
This is more like the team we saw at times last season
Yep.
that would lose gas, run out of gas toward the end, and play with their food a bit too much.
See, I don't like
You're
this.
giving Atlanta hope.
Yep, they're going to double.
2 to Brunson.
Okay, this is – I like
Oh,
good defense. Bad defense there.
he's trying to create the jump ball, but that's just a foul.
They called a foul?
Yeah, it's a foul.
He didn't get his hands on the ball enough.
He got that taken away from him. Man,
Kuminga went to draw the charge.
That's
Okay.
awesome defense right there.
Yeah.
From team defense.
See,
in
look, he's
general.
trying to get the ball.
Yeah.
That's a foul. He should have just let it go. I guess actually, never mind.
I still don't like it. It's a wasted foul.
It is a wasted foul, but
Good job, refs not calling
Yeah,
that.
right. I was gonna say that. That's not anything.
Not that foul. Talking about Johnson and Hart.
Yeah. Oh, he crossed up Brunson there.
this is brutal.
Man.
I'm gonna be sick.
We
First
have a
leads
game.
for Atlanta.
Now
since
I'm like,
36-35.
my danger radar is.
Danger
Once
radar
again-
is at a 7.
See, but they know. Okay.
I'm
up.
Oh, foul.
Foul.
If he would have put that down,
I got to be honest, guys. You know, I was about to say.
You're not liking any
if
of
they
this?
did- I don't. And
This
if-
is the type of game where all the bettors are gonna be like Atlanta game 3.
And if they had not called anything on that, I would have been like, yeah, this just feels like everything is crumbling.
I did like that take though from Hart to OG there.
See, and Miles said this in the chat. This is why Gallo made that face when Bryan said it was over. And I was like, he's seen some things before.
That's what I'm saying.
I said he's seen some things before.
And now
oh
the
my
missed free
God.
throws are brutal.
Hey, I had a belief in what I've seen in the fourth quarters this year, but
He had a belief in history.
yeah, and also
Not even just the Knick history, just my sporting fandom.
now that right there is a Met fan, like both of us.
Oh my God.
Jesus
Both?
Christ.
They call foul on Cat there?
Are they in the bonus?
How is it possible that Mikal Bridges and Cat are the only ones that feel like they're not panicking right
17 of 27 on free throws.
That's going to be the next.
Okay, this is feeling like last year's
now?
Knicks.
Everybody's uncle.
17 to 27 on free throws, the 13 turnovers.
Every CYO coach.
I retract
across
my
the
earlier
nation is
statement,
upset.
Miles. Don't hold it against me, please.
This is.
Just
Look,
got to get a stop here.
I don't like any of this, man.
They're looking for Brunson to be on CJ.
We might get Hawks fans in the chat tonight if this keeps going like this.
I respect it.
I don't like this.
That's good.
CJ.
Yep. They're gonna look for that all game.
CJ.
I think it's time.
11-0 run.
Put the
Knicks
Alvarado
offense-
signal
oh my
up.
Goodness. Are they really going to do this?
God.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
That's what I'm
Not
talking
surprised
about.
with Jalen Brunson.
Didn't love the shot
Didn't
attempt,
love the shot
but
attempt.
I never
either,
doubted
but
a day in my life. I wasn't just suggesting that they put Alvarado in.
You
for
just
him.
did. You literally just said that.
Let's
there
go.
we go.
No.
Whoa.
Oh, me too. I thought he was going to dunk that. I didn't even hear the whistle.
I thought
They
that
never
was- I
show
was
the
like, what was
replay.
that?
They never show the replay I want to see.
Well, they're gonna speed it and do it.
That's a ballsy 3.
That was
Yeah, and Nikhil knew it too. He actually played it decently.
What did they
Okay.
call it? Oh, the hand. He got him on the elbow.
Yeah.
That's a foul.
Yeah.
And Mikal acted like he did nothing.
The switch on Brunson again. You're just going to give that to him?
Oh, you.
I like that. I like that.
Good defense by Josh.
Wow.
They might still.
You also
thug
got
this
to
out.
credit OG for showing there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That felt like a trap. They
Trap.
felt like they
They
wanted
were like,
that.
you're not going to get this switch.
Yeah.
How do you feel about this?
Look at Mike Brown. He might tear an ACL the way he's jumping right now.
Yes, I like. If you're going to do this, give me Cat in the 2-man action.
Yes,
I like it.
They haven't done it all this game. Outside of the
Got
first.
him.
Oh, I'm okay with
Fonzie
that.
missed that.
That's a shot you want though.
Now you see OG starting on McCollum. They are not giving him that. Good defense.
That's a bucket. That's a bucket.
That was well
See, this is
defended.
what happens. We pick enemies, and then they come to the Garden, and they play like they're Michael
Yeah,
Jordan.
I've seen this movie before too. McCollum's had a
We
great
should
game.
be cheering this guy, and he probably would play like crap.
Well, that's not going to happen.
I know. I'm just saying. Let's fix it.
I think you got to do something else here
Yeah, I
offensively.
agree.
Oh,
See,
that's a great.
the Knicks are just too one-dimensional.
Honestly.
That's it.
That's it. That's going to be the game. The Knicks
Well, I
did
mean,
it.
they
You think we'll get comments on our Instagram post today talking about how they're going to guard Brunson, about how Brunson still gets it done all the time?
Yeah.
You think all those people that were saying Brunson's going to just get 30 no matter what are going to be in those comments on that
The
post?
Knicks lost this. The Knicks had no business losing this game, and they lost this game due to a poor.
Well, they haven't yet.
offensive
They
quarter.
haven't yet.
It's over.
They haven't yet
well,
officially.
I will say this.
It's 10 seconds. Like
Yeah.
look, it looks over. All I'm going to say is they have the defensive tenacity to force a bad play, to force a turnover. They have to score first. And then after that, you have to
I
try
have
to
no
force
confidence they're
turnover
going to
for that,
score.
so.
I've watched this whole fourth quarter.
I will say this though.
What did Brunson shoot in this quarter is what
Terribly.
I want to know.
I think he
I don't remember what he had
two
going
shots.
into
He had the three, and then he had another jumper that he hit.
Let me check the
Brunson is 9 of 25.
Dex screen.
Oh. They're working on it. It's not on me.
Oh, okay. I'll check the play-by-play. See if it's up to date. It's always easier to do this after the game. You can just pull up Basketball Reference and just check.
I'm going to bring this up on my computer real quick.
Mm-hmm.
This is terrible. See, and you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I kind of blame myself. I have this
All right, we got it back.
All right, we're back.
If they do somehow
They did
come
not.
back here, that Jalen Johnson dunk. I know you want to take the points there.
You pretty much have to take a 3 at this point.
you
Yeah,
have
you
to win
can't.
10
You
seconds.
can't. They haven't missed their free throws at all today. I don't think they won at 17.
The Knicks, that's going to.
Again, I don't
That's
think
going to be the talking point.
you
Besides
feel
Brunson.
best about Brunson here.
Yes.
Oh, he's open. Just take that one. Yeah.
Wow.
I mean,
Big three.
Just take that one. See?
he is the clutch god for a reason.
Well, now they have to make free throws.
you have to-
So
Yeah.
that's
Well,
why.
but that's what I'm saying. That Jalen Johnson, he went too quick.
And you got to take that bucket
What
on
is
the break,
Nikhil
though.
Alexander? Oh, he's saying that he got hit on the pick.
Yeah, you got to take that bucket if you're Jalen Johnson, though. I'm not mad at him with that.
No,
It's
no,
a
I'm saying,
transition.
but it almost benefits them that they got that bucket so
Yeah.
quickly. It wasn't a planned thing there. They didn't let him get that bucket. That was obviously a breakdown, but it almost benefited them to leave the time on the clock.
Knicks is still alive. Here we go. Sima Singh, 83, another choke job at home. Bad
Brunson-
offensive quarter for the Knicks.
Brunson's 10 of 26. So that makes him 19 of 48 for the series.
Wait, is this person Bagger Jones in the comment? Let me go back. Were you the person that said about the 2 or 3 from Cat? I think that was you.
Was it? I don't think so.
If you click on his name, it might pop up.
It was. Yeah, he was the one who
wow.
said Cat 3 shots.
Oh.
So now it's okay. So you're not a Knicks fan. You say, ha, I told you fools. You didn't say that ISO ball that worked. You never said that. Stop lying. We got the receipts. Stop lying.
Also,
Come
Cat
on.
played really well in the third quarter.
I
after
do
we
think it was
said
too much ISO ball.
Yeah.
But
Oh, we've been calling it out
We've
the
been
whole
calling it
fourth.
out the whole time. So I don't know about that. Like,
Like,
I do agree it's too much ISO ball. Absolutely.
Regardless of that last
I've been saying
three-pointer,
it down the whole stretch. I don't like the offense. I haven't liked it at all whatsoever.
way too Brunson heavy this quarter.
Yeah, way too.
OG's just been standing open in the corner for some of this, as Gallo's mentioned multiple
This
times.
this is probably one of the worst fourth quarters to see Knicks play all season. They've been the best team in the fourth quarter all year. So when people say like Simmons Singh says the same thing over and over again, they blow games like this. I'm like,
Well,
no,
not this year.
not this year.
Yeah.
has
Last year,
not
they,
been
last
true.
year they did.
well, they
Yeah.
blew
Statistically
one
this year,
specific-
This year that hasn't been true.
They blew one specific one that,
well, last
will
year that
scar us
we
for life.
ain't gonna talk about that.
Oh, yeah.
That game and the opponent shall not be mentioned.
So they're trying to get CJ for the free throws, and they got him.
Went for the steal.
he almost stole that on the first
Yeah.
one. Listen, he's got to hit him.
Bridges almost stole it.
He's got to hit him. They got a timeout, right?
he's a
Oh,
really-
they don't have a timeout, the Knicks.
He's a really good career free throw shooter.
Yeah.
Brunson is probably just going to get the ball here and run it up the court and try to shoot.
Well, Cat might be a better option just because of the length. You can put it up.
I'd like, you know what I'd like seeing? I'd like
OG.
maybe looking for something again that's a Bridges or OG. For
If
a three.
OG's in the corner,
Oh, that's huge because you don't have to go for the three. That is huge.
they still might.
I mean,
You still might because you got. But
That's CJ of all people missing the free throw.
that's crazy.
Yo, if they win on a game winner, I'm not going to look at the comments because they might spoil it in case you're behind.
I would take a game winner right now. Would change the whole vibes. It still doesn't mean the
anybody
offense
else's
is
heart rate
stunk.
through the roof right now?
My heart rate is fine. A little bit.
Fat Joe's standing up. Not sure if that's a good sign.
I said Bridges. Come on, Bridges.
Oh, that was
Wow,
Damn.
they blew that. I can't believe CJ missed those free throws.
Damn. I said I look for Bridges streaking. I said that and not I Brunson. I thought Bridges got himself a pretty good look.
Also, Josh Hart had a head of
The
steam
Knicks
there.
didn't have a timeout, so that's all they could do. That's all they could do was push it up.
Damn.
This is a
I
terrible
don't
loss
feel
for the
good.
Knicks.
I don't feel good about this.
Nope. I thought the Hawks might get their one in Atlanta. I didn't think they'd get one here. This is terrible.
They straight up blew that. That was
They had this on a platter.
all the shit that people give Tibbs for how they were in fourth quarters last year, this was that. And again, a lot of their issues, I think the inconsistencies they've had this year, it predates Tibbs. It's personnel, first and foremost. But at the same time, you gotta, Mike Brown, whomever, you have to diversify your offense a little bit. Like, it became way too predictable in this fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Way too predictable.
I'm telling you, I'm going to say that. I will say this once we start the post game. I'm telling you, you saw the way Mike Brown was yelling at guys. I say this all the time. Trust me, they were saying this. It's on players when they're on the court. I don't want to give. I'm going to tell all y'all out there. If y'all are here talking stuff about Mike Brown, come on.
Well,
put your thinking cap on. Players have agency. They didn't get it done on the court. They chose to do that stuff. They had the ball over time in Brunson's hand again. I don't want to hear it.
15 points in the fourth
This
quarter.
is a veteran team. 15 points in the fourth quarter.
After 30 in the third quarter.
That's it. I don't want to hear it. Don't be here. Like, if you don't think the coaches were saying this, then you don't know basketball and you're an idiot.
Do we have what their shot chart? Well, not shot chart, but like how many threes did they take in the fourth?
Oh,
Because it
boy.
felt like
We'll
they
pull that
settled.
up.
Yeah.
It felt like they settled for a lot of threes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is a bad loss for the Knicks. Do I think it's a series-defining loss? No.
No, but this is.
No, they didn't. They did not have a timeout. The Knicks did not have a timeout.
But this is also why I said Knicks in 6 to begin this, because I figured they were going to have a mess around game, not just a mess around quarter that kind of implodes one game. And I also wasn't sure if it'd be game 2, game 3, whatever, but you not only did you allow Atlanta to get confident in that first game where you should have won by double digits, and then you allowed them to come back in and cut the lead to 8 with like over 2 minutes left. But in this game, you let them get back into the point where they end up stealing the game from you. You outplayed them convincingly for 3.5 quarters, and then they stole that game. So we haven't even gotten the game where Atlanta just plays better.
And they also were, Jalen Johnson, they clearly were picking apart his matchups, those 3 possessions at the end of the game. They had it, though.
You can't lose a game where the following things happen. Nickeil Alexander-Walker shoots 3 for 12 and finishes with 9 points. Atlanta shoots 30% from 3. Jalen Johnson, 17, 8, and 3, but you didn't really feel his presence like that until kind of late-ish in the game. And ultimately, you get all those things, particularly the first 2. You're not really supposed to lose that game, but the fourth quarter offense was bad.
Yeah, I don't. Apparently, according to our producer, people are tweeting out that the Knicks had a timeout, but on the broadcast, it clearly showed they didn't have a timeout. And so I went back to look. It showed the Knicks did not have a timeout. So I don't understand where people are getting that the Knicks had a timeout.
If they had a timeout, then you got to use it. But on the broadcast, it didn't indicate.
It did not indicate that.
I thought they did.
It definitely did not indicate it on the broadcast.
I thought they did when Gallo called it out initially. That they might. Like, it wasn't definitive, but
yeah, I'm wondering where else are we getting that? I thought that timeout was their last one, and then I checked. The broadcast absolutely indicated they didn't have a timeout.
Yeah.
I mean, if they had, I would have been stunned if Mike Brown wouldn't have taken the timeout. We'll find out. We'll hear for sure in the post game.
We're definitely gonna have Mike Brown post game. Do we want players for this one?
Oh, you don't think I want to hear from what they have to say? Hell yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna be here for a minute.
Also, why didn't I'm seeing the comments now. A lot of people too. It wasn't like they had a bunch of guys back. Josh Hart or Bridges could have went to the rim with that hoop.
Here's the thing. I can't stand when people do
You
this.
lost the game before the last.
I know that.
I hate when people do this.
Frankly, you're lucky CJ McCollum missed those last 2 free throws.
Are. And you weren't in more of a scramble mode. It's not about that. It's not about the last shot. It's about everything that happened before. It's about the missed free throws. It's about the turnovers. It's about the heavy isolation ball. That's why they lost this game. Stop looking for something on the last shot.
And allowing
Doesn't
CJ
work
McCollum
like
to continue to get Jalen Brunson and matchups and beat his ass down the stretch.
And the other thing they pointed out, my guy Brian Geltzeiler from Hoops Critics said Jalen Johnson kept attacking Josh Hart, and it was killing him.
They were hunting that, and they stayed patient
Not
with
that
it
Josh
the whole
Hart is a
game.
bad defender, but that's a bad matchup.
Remember what I said? It wasn't working out early on. They stuck with it, too.
Yep, they stuck with it.
Because I was like, look, they're not going to win a game in this series if Jalen Johnson can't make the Knicks pay for putting Josh Hart on him. There's a distinct size advantage there.
Yeah,
and he got better down the stretch to his credit. He was you could not find him in the first half offensively. His impact. And as the game went on, he ended up putting it together
Their 3 biggest offensive players came up huge in the fourth quarter. McCollum, Walker, And Johnson.
Walker made a key shot. And Nikhil Alexander-Walker killed the Knicks a couple times, especially once this regular season. We haven't even gotten the Nikhil Alexander-Walker game. He, so far in this series, he was 6 for 17 last game, 3 for 12, 9 for 29 in this series from the field.
The Hawks stole one here. But
Stole it.
But let's reset right
And
here.
here's two things can be true, too. The Knicks did not play well at times during this game. They still should have won. So
Absolutely.
you
They
have to
controlled the
say,
game for 3.5 quarters.
The Hawks
Yeah.
stole that game.
This is
100%.
The game is 48 minutes.
And they kept hanging around and all these different
And
things.
I said I didn't like it.
Yeah.
I kept telling y'all.
Yeah,
I
y'all were there
didn't like
before
it.
me. So
I was like, I didn't like it.
I will take the L.
All right, let's reset here.
Yeah,
Knicks fall in game 2, which is a terrible loss, and
Yeah.
nobody should be happy about it. It's going to be hard to find these silver linings. They fall 107 to 106 to the Hawks here in game 2 at Madison Square Garden. The series is now tied at 1. This is a game that we just talked about. The Knicks pretty much were in control for 3.5 quarters. The best fourth quarter team in net rating in the NBA this season. And that should have gave you confidence, but it sure did not look like that in this game.
Mm-hmm.
I will say this. I think this is a terrible loss.
Knicks in
But
five.
I also will. I still think Knicks in 5, because it's like everything I always say. Stuff is about how you respond to adversity and get punched in the mouth. The Knicks played with their food in this one, and if you're a Knicks fan, and you want to be pissed off about it. I think you have every right to be pissed off about
100%.
it. They played
Unlike
with
they have
their
in a
food.
while, too.
I haven't seen them play with their food really like this all season. And here's the thing: people talk about this is what happened.
Yeah, that's one of their worst fourth quarters of the year.
Oh, easily.
Like,
I mean, I was
that's
saying
probably
that. I was saying that as it was happening.
Yeah,
I was saying that as it was happening. This
I
is the
can't
worst
think
fourth
of
quarter
a-
I've seen from the Knicks
Yeah.
all season.
You're right.
Bad time for it to happen, but who cares? It's about how you bounce back from it. If you're gonna let this fourth quarter to the Atlanta Hawks derail your dreams, then you don't deserve to do what you did.
If they can't bounce back from this, they are not even close to what we thought they were.
Yeah,
That's as
I
simple as
agree.
this. The
Completely
Halliburton
agree.
shot, different situation.
Yeah.
Different team.
Different team.
Different team.
Like, that's a legit contending team.
That was a
It
better
was
team.
game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah.
The shot is, like, falling in the way it did. This is...
And you still had overtime after
Yeah.
and a chance to win, and you didn't.
And you didn't blow as big of a lead either. Like, this, you can't bounce back from this. It's time to blow it up. Like, that's as simple as that.
If this doesn't make you mad, fans should be mad, players should be mad, but whatever. There's going to be a lot of blame that people are going to do. And I know it's going to come in the chat, and everybody's going to
There's
blame.
one person I know we
this
cannot
person,
blame in this game.
And there's one person going to blame. And some of you are going to. I'm going to call it out right now. You're going to be lazy and blame Mike Brown, and that shit is lazy.
Oh, I was going to say...
It's lazy.
You're going to say Cat?
No, they cannot.
No,
Cat, no, Cat. Well, OG too,
Yeah.
but Cat cannot get any blame in this game because I know it's going to happen. Either somebody's going to find a way to blame him.
They're going to say he didn't get enough touches in the fourth quarter.
And they're going to blame him
Now-
for that.
Now,
I don't think that is. Here's what I'll say to that. This is too simplified of what people do.
Okay.
Do not simplify it to just Cat should have got more touch in the fourth quarter. Let's talk about this in totality and reality. The offense needed to be more diverse in the fourth quarter.
Mm-hmm.
That would say, when you try to simplify and reduce it to one player, it's lazy, it's incorrect, it's not everything in basketball. The offense was diverse. You could say Mikal Bridges should have got more touch. You could say OG should have got more touch.
OG was in the corner a couple times. They missed
You
him.
could say all
and,
that.
And Cat, to be fair, was in multiple two-man actions with Jalen Brunson where he didn't get the ball.
the ball.
Also.
And Brunson's got to finish the open shots. Like when they did run the 2-man action at the end of the game, he's at the rim. You got to hit that.
Yeah.
And right, there were good looks that Brunson missed here.
Yeah.
He didn't hit him.
Now
You got to execute. Players of agency. I'll say that
And
again
now
and
to
again.
that point, and I don't think people ever acknowledge this. And again, I love Tibbs. This is not to take a shot at Tibbs. Very close to Jalen Brunson. Do we think Mike Brown is going to go into the film sesh and be like, Jalen, you cannot do what you did in the fourth
Yes.
quarter? And this is somebody who's
Yes.
never criticized Brunson
Yes.
a day in his life.
Yes.
Like, I'm one of these people that Bryan was talking about that thinks he's going to get it either way. At the end of the game, I thought he was going to get it. He's got to go in that meeting and say, listen, we want you to take the big shots.
Yeah.
You cannot do what you did in the fourth quarter like that when all we need is a couple buckets. We don't need hero ball. We just need a couple buckets.
Do you think Mike Brown will say that to him in the film session?
I do, because I think it's gotten him into trouble in multiple places.
So do I. So do I. I think he will say it to them. And here's the thing.
And you know what? The dad, Rick, better say the same thing to his son.
I think all the players have to say it.
Yeah.
Everybody in the locker room has to say. And this is why I'm so intrigued to hear from the players tonight.
Yeah.
Everybody's got to take accountability and say they got to be better. Everybody says they got to be better. Sometimes people resort to old habits and everything you're seeing. Everybody had to be better. This is a bad job. And I'm sure Mike Brown's going to come in and say that he's got to be better. Sure. Do I think this comes down to coaching and the way people do? No. No, because it's the lazy button everybody wants to push. Oh, this didn't go right, this execute. If Mikal Bridges said the shot, you wouldn't hear shit about coaching. And that's how you know it's nonsense that people say that. That's how you know it's nonsense. Because if Mikal Bridges hit the shot, Mike Brown's name, they'd have been like, glad Mike Brown, even though Mike Brown had nothing to do with it. Right. Josh Hart passed the ball ahead and it went to Mikal Bridges, and everybody would have said that. Mike Brown didn't draw up anything crazy there. It wasn't coaching. If Mikal Bridges had executed the shot, it still would have been a bad. I want to say this for me. I still would have said it would have been a bad fourth quarter. It would have been a win. I felt, hey, you got the win, but I wouldn't feel great about it.
Yeah. Also, they hit their free throws. There's a million things that, like, I'm not putting on him. He wasn't perfect, but I'm not putting that on him. Also, OG gets stripped at the rim. Brunson, multiple bad shots. Like, there's so many things, and this is not to blame. I'm not putting this on OG either, but he gets stripped at the rim. Mikal, again, plays tough early and then decides to, go Ben Simmons and stray away from the rim again.
Josh Hart, way more of a factor early on in the game also than late as well.
Everybody, I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you all guys said that.
Yeah.
Everybody contributed to this collapse, whatever you want to call it, in the fourth quarter. Everybody was part of it, and all of them have to take responsibility.
100%.
Everybody has to take responsibility. I think we like to always point the finger and say what's wrong. They missed 10 free throws in this game. They hit half of those. We're not talking about this.
A lot of them were in the second half.
Yeah.
Also.
That's what I said. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
These are the things. Free
OG
throws,
missed 2 down the stretch.
Not taking care of the ball. Those things are what cost you close games.
Maybe, yeah.
If that's what the Knicks are usually good at. So for those of you who want to jump on them, the Knicks have been good at this year. They'll hit free throws in close games. Take care of the ball.
The reason they've been the best fourth quarter team by net rating, by scoring margin, whatever metric you want to look at, is because they execute. They out-execute teams in the fourth quarter. They didn't do that today. Like they reverted back to a lot of the old Knick habits, kind of like what. So this is like what the Celtics did last year. This is exactly like what the Celtics did last year. In those first 2 games against the Knicks, where it's like, they've been killing everybody from 3. But then they fell too in love with the 3, and they fell into the same shit that lost them series or got them into Game 7 against Miami years prior. And then Miami will make them pay for it at different points. The Knicks made them pay for it last year.
I love this.
And then the Knicks this year, they worked out a lot of those bad habits. They've been great in fourth quarters, and I know some of that's beating up on bad teams, but when you're ahead in scoring margin by more than a point on average than the next best team, you're ahead by a lot against the next best team in the fourth quarters. So you've been so much better than everybody else, and now when the lights were brightest, you reverted back to old habits where it's just isolation Brunson heavy and nobody else is really getting involved. You got guys standing around and watching, Cats being part of the 2-man game but not really getting the ball. And on the defensive end, Jalen Johnson actually coming to life a little bit, taking care of the Josh Hart matchup, and then also C.J. McCollum getting Jalen Brunson whenever he wanted up until the last possession where it was already too late.
And to your point, in the third quarter, they were attacking the rim. Even when the buckets were falling, Cat was crashing. OG at times crashed. They had guys crashing the rim, and then they did hit some of those shots close. Felt like the third quarter, the second they missed a couple shots inside, they just sat outside. Even when we said it, and this is not to blame Cat, but I'm saying, like, Cat got that ball and he kind of didn't set his feet, shot the 3. Next play down, Brunson comes up, chucks a 3.
Yeah, we had somebody in the chat talk about, this was Louisville, 10 missed free throws, done. We won the rebound game, 47-36, though. We deserved the L.
It's crazy that you win the rebound game like that.
But to Louisville's point, and this is the stuff I hope more
Great call, Louisville.
Great call, Louisville. It's the little things that matter. Something else you said I want to get back to, because I feel like we talked way too much and given way too much attention to offense. Bryan, you were right. The Knicks did not get enough stops down the stretch. The defense, which was good in the start of the third quarter, was not good after that. From about 6, maybe 5 minutes on.
It was really good in the first
5 minutes on in the third quarter, it was not really good. You have to credit the Hawks. They stuck with their plan. They kept hunting the mismatches they wanted, and then they started to get some rhythm in it with Jalen Johnson. The defense part matters.
And Jonathan Kuminga. Jonathan Kuminga came to
Did
life
the Knicks
also.
get a bit? The Knicks. We can talk about the Knicks offense, and it was terrible in the fourth quarter. We can talk all we want about that. Did we see the Knicks get a big stop in the fourth quarter? No. The defense did not do what it had to do. Part of basketball, you can talk. Don't give me the stuff about all you guys focus on offense. You got to talk about defense too. They did not get the stops. Defense is part of execution. They did not execute offensively. They did not get the stops. They did not take care of the ball. They did not hit free throws. I don't care what level of basketball you play. All coaches will tell you, do all that stuff together. It is a recipe for an L.
And the Hawks,
that's what happened.
And the Hawks weren't running like an overly sophisticated offense either. It was like high screen, CJ McCollum, get the matchup you want, go to work. And that was kind of it. Occasionally you would have cutters too, and they did get burned by a couple cutters. Jonathan Kuminga actually attacked the basket. He got Jalen Brunson on the matchup too, where he was able to, on the switch, take advantage of that, and he got to the rim multiple times. But it wasn't like they were doing something unsolvable. You were getting stops earlier in the game on some of these same things, and now down the stretch in the fourth quarter, you blew it.
Right.
And Jalen Brunson again, like 39% shooting in this series. I don't think it's the end of the world. I think he'll figure it out. But at the same time, I do think he's taken a handful of shots in both games where you don't really need that at this time.
You know what this is similar to? Because I remember he struggled in the first 2 games against Detroit last year. Again, and I saw him figure it out. That's why I'm not as worried about it. Again, I'm really happy you brought up defense, because I think it's way too much focus on the offense, right? Way too much focus. And people are like, you know what? If you got stops, or maybe you took care of the ball, or you hit some free throws, even when you're not shooting bad, that's what happens to you. What are you laughing?
Mark Sanchez, no relation, I don't think.
No, it's Miles' brother.
Says
They should have subbed you 3.
Shout out to the family.
No, don't do that.
No, he's a Celtics fan. No.
No shout out to him.
He said they should have subbed in you 3.
No.
I think we're all retired from playing hoops.
My knees, we're tired.
I am in a walking boot from my Achilles.
Yeah.
I'm not. Nobody's subbing me in to do anything.
And I box way more than I play ball now, and I don't think they need.
Mark's
I don't
a
think they
splinter
need
cell.
that.
He's probably he's a Celtics fan.
Mark is the opposite here.
I love him, but nah.
Couple other because we got a line. We're gonna have Mike Brown momentarily. Also,
So
we're gonna
hear
have
what he have to say.
Yeah,
So
we're
stick
gonna
with
go
us.
right to his press conference. Then we're gonna react to it after we have.
Everybody
a bunch
hit
of
the like
comments
button,
also.
hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned with us through this post game. We'll have more reaction to this.
And we're doing players
and
as
we'll
well.
We'll hear from the players. We'll hear from Mike Brown. We want to hear your reactions. Send the comments, send the questions, and we will respond to them.
The other thing I wanted to say too about the defensive point of it, they hit some tough shots. Not every shot they hit, like I hate, because I do this sometimes. I hate the excuse, well, they hit some tough shots. Not all of them were tough. And some of them they're put in a position where, there's a hand in their face, but that's the shot they want. And that's what it felt like. Like when you said with CJ McCollum. Or with
He got to the
Jalen
same spot over and over.
I'll give him a pass on the Walker corner 3, which was just he took the shot and that's a hand in the face. Not every play was like that.
Yeah.
CJ McCollum was beating guys off the dribble, and he hit one tough shot.
He was getting 2 into the lane over and over. He did make the one tough shot over OG. Over OG in the corner, like the
It was
the
the
2-point.
baseline jumper 2-pointer.
Yeah. The Brandon Bass. And basically, like, for all the OGs out there.
You know. If you know, you know.
But, and
Mark Sanchez knows.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Mark Sanchez will put some respect on Brandon Bass. But, I think, you just can't. It was the same mistake over and over. It's like you just saw it. You just saw it happening. And y'all saw it even before I did. But it's over and over, you're letting CJ do the same thing. Jalen Brunson, you're not even making it hard for them to defend. They know what's about to happen.
There was one play in where they sent a trap. It was Bridges at McCollum, and they were able to get that steal because OG expertly read it and jumped the passing lane to where it's trying to go and got the steal. It was one time. It was after a timeout. The Knicks switched
the
up
one off Kuminga.
Off Kuminga.
Yeah.
And the Knicks were able to get a play on that. That was so. Again, just want to tell people they talked about that in the huddle, and then they adjusted and they switched up their defense a little bit. But there was too often what you're saying, Gallo. You are 100% right. Over and over, CJ McCollum was comfortable getting to the spot.
We also stopped giving that ball up to, it wasn't always Kuminga, but to whoever was in that elbow position. He stops giving the ball up there because he knows what's up. And they were letting him go to his right, and I don't know, it was frustrating. And it's not, even defensively, it's not all on Brunson, because if he's deficient, you have to be able to cover that deficiency.
Yeah.
Right, the Knicks did a better job about that. And
I'm going to squeeze in a couple other comments here before we get Mike Brown. Kev_Chata, who had a couple here, said, could more Alvarado have helped? I don't know about down the stretch, but I think he earned the minutes he earned. I don't know if that would have,
well, maybe they just extended that run with that lineup.
He also said Bridges should guard McCullough. The problem with that is he's doing such a good job on Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
Yeah. Bridges has been great defensively.
That if Nickeil Alexander-Walker starts to percolate, as Clyde would say, then then who guards him?
Well, they put OG on him at the end, right?
Well, you can't.
They did because they were trying. They were anticipating the switch and trying to protect against the switch.
And you can't. And you can't
the
get
switch that they would want.
And you're not gonna get away with that for a ton of possessions because of the size. Like if you put too much size on CJ, then you
Josh
have
Hart in no man's land.
Right. Then who's Josh Hart going to be on? He's still going to be with Jalen Johnson, and that's a problem here. You want to try to avoid that.
I don't want to kill Josh Hart. Josh Hart
he was great early
and particularly on Jalen Johnson. He was good in the first game. He was good for most of this game. He got it given to him at the end.
Yeah.
And specifically those two possessions.
Eventually, it was good. Like, Jalen Johnson's an all-star caliber dude.
Good.
Like,
he
like at some point,
again,
the matchup for him is not ideal, but at some point, you're going to wake up, especially when the dude guarding you is 6'4", and you're closer to 7 feet tall. He's not 7 feet tall.
I'm not killing. I can't. I'm not.
You think Mike Brown is yelling at them right now? That's why.
Probably. Mike Brown always takes long to come to the presser.
Okay.
Always.
Hey, if you know, you know, which it's an abbreviation of that, but in all caps. He has the all caps energy, which we get plenty of that up here, so welcome. The Hawks won because of their vets. CJ carried the team. Knicks fired Tibbs so they could outscore opponents, not play defense. If you wanted a defensive team, they would have kept Tibbs.
I don't agree.
They're better defensively this year, though.
I don't agree.
They were technically better defensively this year. And to be fair, Mike Brown originated as a defensive-minded coach,
which people forget about.
He's more adaptable, which is why they got him to begin with. But again, whether or not
Tony Blattwell, he got fired from.
Right, but whether or not he's a
was that? I might have mixed that up.
David Blatt.
David Blatt. Whether or not Mike Brown's a better coach is just going to be. We're just going to play the results on it. Everyone's just going to play the results. If they get to the conference finals, it'll be a debate. If he gets to the finals, he's better. If they lose to the Celtics next round, he's worse. And if you lose now, then he's fired.
And if this was Tibbs, we would have been saying, why did the defensive coach not get the stops? So, they would have found an excuse no matter who was coaching, who was touching.
And I know you're not saying this.
We have Quinn Snyder. Do we care?
No, I don't care what Quinn Snyder.
Yeah, so, I don't, look, I'm not going to completely absolve Mike Brown also.
No,
right?
He made mistakes, but
I don't think much of this comes down to coaching. I just think this is about execution.
NBA players will say
because here's the thing.
Yeah.
The Knicks go and win the next 3 games. Everybody's going to look at what you. It's about the coaching, about what you adjust to. So where I disagree with, if you know, is he said no, the Hawks won because of their vets and CJ carried their team.
Yeah, I mentioned that.
Well, the vets played well, but the Knicks handed this game away.
He has 2 other comments I want to get to. Cat needs to demand the ball. He can't continue to sit on the side, watch JB ISO and bitch about it afterwards. Don't want the Knicks paying JB $50 million for ISO bullshit. And I think this is something that a lot of and he mentioned the one timeout. Again, on the broadcast, they showed no timeouts left, so we still got to get to the bottom of that. I think Mike Brown's going to talk about that at the presser. And he also mentions, I forgot today was 420. Shout out to everyone who celebrates 420.
Wait. If you know, you know. Are you saying there's a little puff pass going on?
Well, good for him, because I'm sure he's vibing right now.
But to answer the Cat thing, so when people do, because Knicks fans have mentioned to us all season, like, yo, Cat needs to get more touches, and I have said, like, yo, you're paid enough to where you would think when you get the ball, or you could demand the ball, but when you even get the ball, you can just go, even if it's not always the right move. So part of that has to be on Cat, but in this instance, no. I agree with people who say Cat should have been in more actions, but it goes more to the point of you needed to diversify the offense more down the stretch. Not specifically Cat, although Cat would have helped, but I think you just needed more other options outside of just Jalen Brunson, like Mikal, cutting, Cat, pick and pop. Actions at the top of the key, and potentially as a roller as well. OG was standing in the corner wide open multiple times. They didn't hit him. Josh Hart slashing and potentially kicking or finishing at the rim. Like, you weren't able to get to those things. And I understand when you watch the NBA, and we've been watching the NBA for a long-ass time, we've been covering the NBA for a while, games break down, they get isolation heavy toward the end. But you can still run some of these actions that we're talking about and execute. So
That's sort of where we're
I don't
at.
know if he is speaking or if we're just a little behind, but there
Snyder?
are a bunch of Mike Brown quotes.
Yeah, that's why I'm actually telling my producers. Mike Brown is talking right now, so I don't know if we have the right link. Mike Brown is talking right now.
Unless they're feeding it in the wrong order.
Maybe the play NBA is. Maybe they're feeding it in the wrong order.
Maybe the NBA, yeah.
Maybe the NBA is feeding, but because they're in.
Do we want to just
They're in
read?
2 rooms next to us. But what I will say is, like, I will give people some of the quotes that
We'll
we
read some of
got.
the Mike Brown quotes.
I do want to say something. Our friend of the show, John Schmelk, said Brunson did not. He did a tweet. Brunson did not play a good game. McCollum cooked him, and his decision-making offense was not ideal. Completely agree.
100%.
Here's a point he makes that I think is spot on. It's not just about demanding the ball. Cat was completely taken out of the game by Kuminga late. Could not agree
That's true,
more.
too.
Took him out as a screener. Cat did not make him pay on the offensive glass or otherwise. It can't be that easy. That's on Cat. He also said the coach and his teammates. This is the point I'm making. It's on everybody.
Yeah.
We don't have to do this after games as the basketball watch community. Oh, we got to point the finger away. It's just one person, or it would have been this one thing. When you lose a game like this, it is never one thing. It is a culmination of all things that happen over time. It is all the players. You want to say something to coach, say something to I agree with you. Mike Brown's not blameless, but I don't like this thing of being like, oh, this is on Mike Brown. Like, that's lazy.
Yeah.
And we don't have to do that.
We also have to take a step back, too, because I can already – it's going to be the talk tomorrow is Brunson doing too much.
Good. We
But
talk
this is
next
what
week.
happens when you are a dominant ball scorer. It's not the right move for him to dominate like that.
Yeah.
At the end of the game, though, I don't care what he's shooting. The last shot, I want him taking it. And obviously that last shot, they're not getting him the ball. But the one chance he did, he knocks it down.
Yeah.
So we have to be able to balance, like, that's not good enough offensively. But this can't turn into Brunson is not good enough.
Yeah.
Like, because we've seen it too many times.
You can't overreact to one game
Yeah.
on either side. Like, you can't do this.
And this is also where Mike Brown's going to earn his respect.
Yeah, like that, but that's the thing.
How he adjusts this is where
This
he
is-
impacts it.
I didn't think the Knicks were going 16-0. So let me just put that out there, in case you thought that. I didn't think that. Mike Brown did respond. Apparently Knicks did have a timeout. So NBC, bad job. They did not have that up on there.
So he had a
Mike
timeout.
Brown said he did not want to use the timeout. We'll show this eventually, because he didn't want the Hawks to get their best defenders in, and he likes not going against a set defense. I personally do not have a major problem for that. If I'm going to trust Mike Brown, I like calling timeout and running a play.
Me too.
Sometimes.
And sometimes you got to trust your best players
Sometimes-
to execute against their best defenders.
And if I'm going to give him credit for having a feel of the game, I'm not the rigid person. Some people are very rigid. You got to do this all the time. Don't believe that.
Yeah.
If I trust him to have a feel of the game and put Jose Alvarado in, then I have to also trust in the feel of the game and said, hey, well, he missed the second free throw. Josh Hart got the rebound. I trust him. Go. Okay. It didn't work. Every decision, and I said this with Jose Alvarado when he came in, every decision you make isn't going to work. You can't, I don't think coaching, I don't think life, I don't think playing, I don't think anything is robotic and rhythmic, and you have to do this thing all the time.
Right.
I don't.
Even though the AI overlords would disagree with you.
Yeah, but whatever. Okay, fine. But they also don't coach. Some of the
Just
coaching
keeping
is
you on
about
your
feel.
toes.
And sometimes you're going to do stuff that works. The best coaches will do things that work. Sometimes they don't. Did I have a major problem with him not calling the timeout? No, I don't. Because here's the problem. It shouldn't have came down to that in the first place for me. That all of that stuff is irrelevant. If you want to get mad about using the timeout or not using the timeout, I don't care.
And if
it shouldn't have came down to that.
if Mikal made the shot, I think
Nobody would say anything.
The tone would be different.
So I don't want to hear.
Are you interested in Knicks minus 1.5 for Game 3? Because that is the line that just opened at the conclusion of this. So they're favored, but barely.
Can I be honest with you?
It's close to pick 'em.
I can care less about what the line is.
A lot of people disputed
What
that
I
they
care
didn't
is-
have a timeout.
Because of the NBC broadcast.
No, but like even Tommy Breer is going through, he just put out a graphic where
Did he
the
burn all
Knicks
his
did
timeouts?
not have a timeout left. The NBA teams are allowed a maximum of 2 timeouts in the final 3
I
minutes
thought
of the
they
fourth.
were out.
Knicks
And he
used a
used
timeout
both?
with 2:43 left in the fourth quarter and with 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To set up the Brunson three-pointer.
So he didn't just so if that's true, if they had then he didn't have a timeout.
Because he's showing it here too, the fourth and fifth timeout.
Anyone who's watched basketball knows.
I didn't think
you
they
have
had a
two
timeout
You have
just
2
off the top
timeouts
of
to
my
use
head.
in those last 3 minutes. Or look, even if you've only played 2K and don't watch a ton of actual basketball, you know this because your timeouts go from 3 to 2 if you don't use it.
Is
After a certain
James
stretch.
Edwards' quote, because that's the only one I've seen about him saying he had a timeout, is he saying if he had the timeout, he still wouldn't have used it?
Well, James Edwards' quote says he said he didn't want to use the timeout, so
Yeah,
that the way
right.
James
So, yes.
Edwards wrote that is as if he did have a timeout. But then again, I trust Tommy. I'm not saying I don't trust James Edwards.
I trust James also.
Who I like is in a fantastic
Here we
reporter.
go.
Here's Mike Brown. All right, so here we go. We're going to listen to Mike Brown and hear what he has to say.
Give Atlanta a lot of credit. A couple of times we could have pulled away, and we didn't. They just kind of stayed with it. We just got to lock in a little bit better. In a playoff game, it's tough to win against a good team when you shoot 60% from the free throw line. In a one possession game, we missed 10 free throws. One possession game, we have 14 turnovers for 18 points. So, that's how they beat us in transition, was off our turnovers. We had some bad turnovers that led to some early baskets for those guys in transition. So we have to do a better job taking care of the ball, do a better job from the free throw line. And one of the things that we talked about was boxing out. We did a nice job boxing out. We have to keep putting bodies on bodies. For them to get 6 offensive rebounds is big for us. And then down the stretch, we got some pretty good looks. We got the ball in the right people's hands down the stretch, and we just didn't convert. So, like I said, at the end of the day, we got to lock in from the free throw line, and we got to take care of the ball. Those are the turnover part is something that they're good at, and they were good at that tonight. The last thing I would say is that, in that fourth quarter too, you could tell that they were playing with a level of desperation, and there were 4 50-50 balls, and they got 3 of the 4. And we always use that stat to gauge or gauge the level of aggression in a game, and in that fourth quarter their aggression stepped up.
Mike, there were a few stretches there where you went with lineups that didn't have Jalen or Cat on the floor. Just wondering what you saw in those lineups and if you think that's kind of where the game got away a little bit.
No, I don't think so. We've played that lineup, quite a bit since the end of the season, and that lineup's been pretty good. We weren't good tonight, and we turned the ball over a few too many times during that period. But we had opportunities where our starters were in, and we were up 8-10, and Atlanta closed it. So I wouldn't just say that specific lineup caused it.
Mike, you didn't use the use it or lose it that you had, and then called that timeout with 2:43 left. Was just wondering what your logic was on the timeout with 2:43 after passing on the use it or lose it.
I apologize. I wish I can help you right now. I can't.
It was Jalen was in transition. You called. He was penetrating to the rim, going right.
Yeah, because we had a couple of possessions weren't fluid, and so I wanted to make sure that we had something that we wanted to get to or to set something up offensively, because we had whiffed on the last couple of possessions. They just didn't look right or didn't feel right.
Not having a timeout on that final possession. What did you think of the final shot that Mikal got, and would you have used the timeout if you had had one?
You know what? I usually like to go so they can't put in their best defenders and all that other stuff. 5 to 7 seconds is close. It would have been by gut feel, but there is a chance I could have taken a timeout, and then if I had one, and then there's a chance I wouldn't have. I thought it was a good shot. Mikal got up the floor. I thought he got to his spot. He was a little off balance, but I don't think the shot was under a ton of duress. That's shots that he's hit for us in the past.
Mike, just what's sort of your message to the team about bouncing back after this one?
The reality of it is, it's why these things are 7-game series. You got to keep taking it one possession, one quarter, one game at a time. And, Atlanta did what they wanted to do. They came in here and they took one from us at home. And, in my opinion, you got to be able to win on the road if you expect to get where you want to go to. And so for us, we got to go win on the road.
Jalen, 10 and 26. And what did you make of what you saw from him offensively?
I thought he got to his spots. You know, I'm still trying to figure out. You know, what's a bump and what's not a bump. You know, you see a guy like CJ get to drive, and if you chest him, it's a foul. And you know, I even asked the officials about it. Jalen's driving, and he's getting the same bump. Now he's not as light or as quick as CJ, so you know the speed may not be the same. But when he's going, he's getting hit and he's getting knocked away from the bucket. So trying to figure that out a little bit better is something that I need to do. But I thought Jalen got to his spots. I thought he could have got to the free throw line a couple of more times than 7 times throughout the course of the game, especially with as aggressive as he is to the rim. But you know, it is what it is.
CJ seemed to like having Brunson on him late, got him around him a few times with baskets. I think you wound up switching off and trying to double him. What was it that you were seeing with that as CJ got going late?
Yeah, you know, they put Alexander Walker and CJ in ball screens, and you know, CJ hit a couple of big buckets late. You know, he hit his and we missed ours, and you give a guy like CJ a lot of credit. I mean, that's what those guys are supposed to do, and he got it done.
Like both games, I think it went from 19 to 8 or 6 in the fourth quarter last game, and then today they seem to score down the stretch almost every time they need it. Are you seeing something, common denominator there, whether it's not playing it for 48 minutes the right way or what?
Down the stretch? Yeah, you know, again, like I said, you got to give CJ credit. He hit some tough shots, some of his shots, and we have to do a better job defensively on them. But you know, they just put Alexander and Walker and CJ in pick and roll, and he ISO. It was just an ISO game down the stretch. They hit their shots, we missed our shots.
Coach, Cat kind of came out very aggressive and picked up where he left off from the second half in last game. Like, did you say anything to him pregame just about how you wanted him to kind of attack the rim and be effective this game?
No, Cat's a great player, you know, so he's just got to impose his will on the game, you know, and that's, you know, I don't like, if he was a young guy, maybe I would need to say something to him, but as a veteran guy that's been an all-stars many times as he is, I don't need to tell him every game, hey, go be aggressive. You know, he knows we need him to do that.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Thank you, guys.
You know, I feel like our pace wasn't as good as it normally is. You know, we're a team that, you know, when we get stops, you know, we can, you know, play fast and get good looks, get good buckets, but, you know, just we didn't execute as much as we wanted to.
John, so on the defensive end, CJ was able to get off tonight again. They continually put him in switches. What, I guess, defensively, strategically, were you guys trying to do with CJ?
Yeah, I mean, just you know, force him into tough shots. You know, he's a really good offensive player. He's going to make shots. You know, I think you know, obviously we could do a better job of being more physical with those kind of things, and you know, contesting and you know, rebounding.
Josh, I guess for you, what specifically makes this loss sting other than it being a loss? Is there anything that, I know you guys missed 10 free throws, 14 turnovers, which is kind of uncharacteristic. Is anything specific?
No, I mean, just all of it. You know, this was a game we should have won. In the playoffs, you can't give away games. So, you know, we all got to make sure we are locked in, watch the film of it, get better, and, you know, go in and battle for Game 3.
Jalen, what did you think of your guys' process offensively in the fourth quarter?
We were a little
stagnant. Obviously, I can control what I can control, and so poor decision making on my part. And a couple possessions, they played great defense, knocked the ball out of my hands. We just had to we got to play better with the lead. That's twice in the fourth quarter now that we've done that.
1-1 going to Atlanta. Obviously, this game was winnable. But the group that you have in that locker room, what do you think about the idea of regrouping and going down there? What do you guys have in there in terms of character?
Yeah, I mean, we've been in this situation before. Obviously everyone is, frustrated with, this loss. And, we're going to go into game 3 with a great attention to detail and a great focus, for a full 48. We got high character guys, who respond well.
Question for Jalen. So when they first double team you in first quarter, the ball was moving pretty fluid, but in the end, the ball kind of just wasn't moving that much, but obviously you hit a big shots. Are you expecting to make some changes maybe down the stretch next game if things kind of happens when they start double teaming you?
Yeah, make better decisions and put my team in a position to win.
Last one.
Kind of for both of you in general, Cat's going off in the third quarter, but he basically stayed zeros in the second and the fourth. What do you think the team could do better to get him involved more evenly throughout the game?
Yeah, I mean, that's something we got to make sure he's involved. Find him on mismatches, put him into action, make sure we use his skill and his gravity to our advantage. And that's something that we'll look at film and be better with.
Jalen, when they got CJ and they're switching to get on you, what can you do differently to stop him when he's going like that?
Yeah, he was in a great rhythm. I got to disrupt it, make him play on his heels, make him react to me defensively, and he was just in a rhythm, and you got to give him a lot of credit.
Thank you,
What's up, everybody? All right, you heard from Jalen Brunson. You heard from Josh Hart. We heard from Mike Brown.
Yeah.
One of my biggest takeaways, quickly, for all of you out there who were ripping Jalen Brunson was not good.
He said it.
He said it himself.
Basically.
Isn't this is what you want from the captain? He said it. He wasn't bad. He's got to be better, and he used the word stagnant. So I almost got hit by my own crutches. He said it was stagnant. The offense absolutely was stagnant. And he said he's got to be better. Everybody's got to be
Make better decisions, put his team in a better position to win.
Yeah. Sure. The other thing I got to, and I had taken a note of it too when Mike Brown said it, was it's tough to win against a good team when you miss 10 free throws. They had 18 points off of 14 turnovers. Mike Brown knows it's the little things are there. Mike Brown ain't out there shooting free throws.
Yeah.
You going to blame Mike Brown for the free throw shooting? I'm not saying Mike Brown's blameless here in this game.
Right.
You going to blame Mike Brown handling the ball, the turnovers? You going to blame Mike Brown for that?
Yeah.
I don't like when we ignore the little things in basketball to help you win. That's not on a coach. That is on players. The Knicks are a good team all season to take care of the ball. They're a good free throw shooting team. And the fourth quarter, and a good free throw shooting team. They didn't execute tonight in the fourth quarter. That is it. It is not that deep. It is a multitude of factors that came together over and over in time. Am I going to rip this team who's been really good in the fourth quarter all season long because they had a bad game in game 2? No. It's about what Josh Hart said. Are they going to bounce back in game 3? Are they going to pay attention to detail? And I think he said for a full 48. I believe that's what he said.
He said they didn't play at their typical pace.
No.
All that stuff is true.
Yeah.
They didn't close.
Even though it sounds like just regular player speak, but still.
And he's also somebody who I think prefers to play at a higher speed.
For him, hell yeah.
Yeah, where I think that might not always. At times, you do have to slow it down when you have a lead.
Well, the thing is, that's something Atlanta would welcome, because if Atlanta, the smaller team, gets to play with more pace.
Sorry, I was laughing at the
poll.
Who made the Tommy? Is this you who made the poll?
It's just so
oh, Steve Cohen was
who
there.
Who do you blame for the game?
Fantastic.
Vote on the poll. Let us know.
This is one of the best moves by an asshole Yankee fan to put Steve Cohen as one of the options.
I was going to mention it before, but I didn't want to put that back.
But you know what's funny?
There.
Hey, the Knicks were winning until the man who owns the team that's lost 11 straight was in the building. Blame Steve Cohen.
And show
Makes sense
camera.
to me. That's all I'm saying.
Who do you blame for the Game 2 loss? Mike Brown, Jalen Brunson, Karl Anthony Towns, or Steve Cohen? Where's my other option where I could just say everybody?
Everybody.
You know,
well, if I'm having to choose in that one, I'm saying Jalen Brunson.
If you have to choose,
because you know what bothered me more, and I said it to him when you went to the bathroom.
I think he gets most of the blame pile of the four.
How many assists did he have at the end of the first quarter? 6?
No, 4.
First half.
First half, sorry. First half he had 6. No, I was asking.
First half he had 6.
He had 1 in the second half, and I'm not saying that's all on him.
That exemplifies
the bad look.
The lack of ball movement.
Yeah, you're not saying it's all in, because you know that, like, to get assists, people also got to make shots.
And I don't think, for me to admit this, if my girlfriend's watching this right now, she's shocked. She probably thinks that maybe there's a chance that I'm going to deviate away from asking us to name our firstborn, Jalen Brunson. But I love the man.
You've done that?
The conversation has been had?
It has not been had. It hasn't been a conversation.
That's a yes.
It's been a very
that
quickly.
Such a yes.
I'll kill you.
Very good.
No, but
we have too many Jalen's. It's fine.
Yeah, that's so awesome.
Yeah. Too many Jalen's.
Even in this game.
This game, right? Yeah, we don't need. We had 2 in this game. We don't need more.
It is frustrating, and I'm usually someone who will try to defend away the way he plays. Tonight, inexcusable. It's not just on him, but I would say he shoulders the blame. And I do think on most nights, him and Cat should shoulder the blame because they're the stars.
I think
just not Cat today.
They were asked, the players also, about Cat's involvement in getting him more involved.
Yes.
To which Josh Hart just,
the same thing he said all season.
Yeah, getting him on switches and mismatches and whatever. Because I don't know what else you're going to say. Like that.
I don't know what else. I don't know what else you're going to do in terms of. You got to just be better. Now, I'm with Gallo on this.
We had a comment earlier saying Cash should just get the ball and just go
If you
more.
want to tell me who has the majority of the blame pie, yes, to me, it's on Brunson. Because we can't dance around the things we use and we like to say basketball-wise. Oh, the point guard is an extension of the coach on the court. We like to say that all the time. Well, the point guard's job is to get the team going offensively. He didn't do that. I respect the point guard.
Also the defense.
And the defense.
Probably more so than
more
defense.
so. I respect the point guard and the captain for coming out and saying he wasn't good.
Yeah.
The offense was stagnant. But here's the thing. And fans are right if they want to feel what I'm going to say. The talk is cheap. You got to go out and show it in Game 3.
Yeah.
You got to pay attention to detail. 48 minutes, like Josh Hart said. The Knicks have their chance. The series is not over. The sky is not falling. Guys, the sky's not falling.
This is a good feeling, though.
The Mets have lost 11 straight games in April.
Yeah,
like
the sky is damn near on the ground there.
Yeah, we can relax here. And if you want to vote for Steve Cohen, and who I like as an owner, I understand where you're
like him too.
We had a comment from Kev who said the Knicks were supposed to help me forget about the Mets. Shaking my head.
Yo, here's the thing.
That's real.
Here's the thing.
That's real.
Shout out to Kev. Because Kev,
that's right.
I understand what you're saying. And you said, you know what? If you want to sit here and tell me tonight was the night, Game 2, Monday night, Mets off day, you decided to have a little bit of different blue and orange fun, and you didn't get it. I understand why you're upset. Because now you got to go back to thinking tomorrow about that team that plays in Flushing.
You could have told me Jalen Brunson was Devin Williams.
Edwin Diaz hasn't been great either, but it still hurts.
Here's the thing. I get that you want the distraction. This is not a good loss. I will say it again.
Okay.
I do think people have to bring it down just a bit.
So, temperature check, both of you. Level of concern for the series, 1 to 10. 10 being the most concerned, 1 being the least concerned. You're at a what?
3.
Yeah, I'm going to say 3.
In terms of them losing the series?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
now,
what about in terms of this going 7?
3.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will say this.
I think Atlanta gets 1 more.
I don't feel great about my Knicks in 5 prediction anymore.
I will say, I will have to agree with Gallo on that too. No. I
don't know if they're winning 3 straight.
No.
We haven't even gotten a good Atlanta game yet. They only played well.
But what makes you think a good Atlanta game is coming?
Atlanta's a good team.
No, but what makes you think a good Atlanta game? I'm not saying they're not a good team.
They haven't shot the ball well.
This might have been.
All
they might get in the series is this good quarter.
I don't think. No. They're not.
That's all they might get in the series.
No.
How did the Pistons?
But what is confident for you that they're going to put together a good game?
Alexander Walker hasn't scored the ball well. Jalen Johnson hasn't put together 4 quarters yet. CJ McCollum's been great, but like their ancillary parts, like they could still play better, and we haven't even gotten like a more inconsistent Knicks effort. The Knicks were outplaying them for 3 quarters.
Yeah, but this is
really.
the point. That's the point I'm making. The Knicks have outplayed them in 7 of the 8
in
quarters.
New York.
In New York.
What have I been saying about the Knicks all year? They're not good against teams 500 or better on the road.
But
well under 500.
But
I think they're going to lose one of those 2 games.
To MSG in the A.
They're going to lose one of those 2 games.
I don't agree.
I think.
I don't agree.
I think.
I don't agree. I think you want your money, and you want the Knicks at 6. I think you want your money.
I don't.
You want your money.
No, but I don't see how you say that. You see this, and you're like, oh, they're not winning. They're not winning another game.
Okay, let me ask you this: if the Knicks dominated 7 of the 8 quarters, would you agree on that? In these first 2 games,
then Atlanta has
dominated is probably a strong word.
Then Atlanta has yet to put together.
Dominated is a strong word. That's a little bit strong. Outplayed in 7 8 quarters. I will censor myself on that. Outplayed them in 7 8 quarters. Why do I think they can outplay them in 7 of the next 8 quarters?
Because I think Atlanta's capable of a little bit more than we've seen. Now, a lot of that will require shooting. Like, they need shooting to break in their direction. But they're capable of shooting 40-45% for a game. The Knicks did it in game 1.
I think the Knicks are. If you want
Knicks
to say
shot 50% from 3 for a lot of game 1, and then it ended up at 48.
I'm not sitting here and saying that you're crazy. I never call you crazy. I love you. I'll never call you crazy. What I am saying is
one more. Look, they're not getting a series. One more.
I'm sticking with my prediction.
Yeah.
And I'm saying they're not going to win.
And this is me sticking with mine.
That's fine.
I said Knicks
That's fine. Are you sticking with your prediction?
This is what Knicks is 6
You
looks
said you were shaky on the Knicks in 5. I'm standing on business. I'm still saying Knicks in 5.
All right. You know what? I'm Knicks in 5. Also,
there you go,
the reason why I'm saying that is they also lost game 2 last year, which I thought they lost game 3. I don't know why.
Oh, it's game 2.
And
game 2, yeah.
We did the same
and
thing
last year. They should have
last
lost
year.
game 1, really.
Yeah.
It's not for campaign.
That is true. And in that series, the Knicks probably got. I mean, they dominated most of the game 1. They outplayed them.
Stylistically, that's a more difficult matchup, also.
And I think Detroit getting 2 to me was more reasonable than this Atlanta team getting 2. I think the Knicks are. I think the Knicks are going. I think they're going to know. I think we're going to know very early in game 3.
Yeah, even if they don't win a blowout, we're going to know early if the Knicks respond or not.
My gut is that they split 3 and 4. I don't know in what order. I mean, I'd like to think
the
Knicks
if they lose game 3.
Right, I'd like to lose game 3. I'd like to think they take a 2-1 lead.
They lose game 3. We are going to have ourselves a fun post game.
Yeah.
And I'm going to just sit here and be like, Bryan was right. I'll just say that.
But then I'm going to be like, you better win game 4.
Better? You think?
Yeah, and
if they lose game 3,
so that's
I don't like this juju we're putting out there.
My concern.
I don't even like the Bryan talking about
My concern level for the series is not high. I would. You both said 3. I'd probably say 4-ish or whatever. Now, my concern again is just like Atlanta shot the ball really well down the stretch, and they're a better shooting team than they've shown. So if some of these shots fall through, and if they need to generate cleaner looks. I feel like they definitely did that better in game 1 than in game 2. And in game 2, they out-executed the Knicks down the stretch and were able to get downhill mostly. It wasn't just a 3-point barrage. But if they do generate these looks better, and I've been saying they've been really good about generating corner threes down the stretch of the year and generating threes from the top of the key. And those are the areas where they can hurt the Knicks. So would it surprise me if we see like 43s go up in the next game and they hit a decent percentage of them, and then we're talking about like, oh, the shooting is breaking in their direction. That's how I see them losing the second game. Is like they're actually generating the shots, like doing the work to generate the shots. Quinn Snyder has 2 days now to try to look. This is how we generate corner threes. What we've been doing is not working. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, you need to be off the ball more because Mikal Bridges is in your shit. So we need to get you coming off of screens and actually getting the threes that you like from the top of the key more because he likes those pull-up threes and he hasn't gotten to them consistently.
I think that what I will say to that is I think the Knicks are going to have to win a game in this series where Atlanta does shoot the ball really well.
I agree.
And I think they will get it. And they probably will come to one of these 2 games at home. With that being said, I think the Knicks are still capable of winning these next 2 games down in Atlanta.
I agree with
Now,
that.
and
For the record, yeah.
if that happens, that will tell me a lot about this Knicks team going forward. I'm not somebody, you know me, I'm not somebody to overreact in the moment.
They can win the next
But
3
you know
straight,
what I
to be
want to
clear.
see?
They're
I
absolutely capable of
do
that.
like a little adversity. They did not handle the adversity well in the fourth quarter tonight.
Which is surprising given what we've seen from them.
Yeah,
but they
you know
went
what I
back
want to
old
see?
habits.
This is the first time in the 2016 playoffs. We saw it last year. We talked about Game 2 against Detroit. They just punched you in the jaw. They gave you a little love tap on the jaw here at the end, and you're annoyed. Show me what you got. You got to pop out and show on Thursday. You got to show me what you got and come out and punch them back in the mouth.
You were going to finish
quiet. Yeah, that's all I got to say.
Well, the other thing I want to say too is it's also how they respond early to. This is both teams. The Knicks, they might be playing it might be a fist fight for the first quarter and a half for the home game. Yeah, against the Hawks. But now, young Hawks team playing at home for the first time, they come out hot. That is, we saw it with the Knicks in 2021. I always go back to this. The OG alley-oop, or not OG, the OB top and alley-oop. And that team lost the adrenaline and completely got dog walked the rest of the game. And is Atlanta, they come out hot, and the Knicks stay pace with them. The second that adrenaline wears off, are they going to be able to keep... C.J. McCollum will be able to do that. Walker probably will be able to do that because they are vets. They've been through that. Jalen Johnson.
Nikhil's had big playoff games too.
Yeah, like that's the thing where we're going to see what the Hawks also do. And the Knicks have to deal with adversity. Last year they were better on the road in the playoffs. This year, like you said, they've been worse on the road against good teams.
In the regular season.
We got to, and I felt like it turned a little bit, but then they would always give you that one game. Like even against the Hawks, they played really well, came back, won that game, almost lost on the half-court shot. But we're going to know early, and I'm not saying the Knicks are going to be blowing them out, but we're going to know early if the Knicks respond, and are we going to feel confident about that response?
Yeah.
Good. That's the thing. We're going to know early. It's not even if they come out the gate and they're out in a big lead. It's what you said. Do they survive? The Hawks are going to come with energy. Their crowd is going to be pumped up, but there's going to be a lot of Knicks fans in the building.
Yeah, I wonder how because you know how...
it's not going to look like Philly.
Like what
you think about Philly a couple of years ago,
where they didn't allow.
No, Philly.
Who didn't allow?
No, Philly. No, it was Detroit.
It was Detroit, right?
Philly
last year.
is where in 23-24 the Knicks took over the building and bad job.
23-24. Yeah. 24-25. No, was it for the playoffs last year?
No.
You're
2 years ago. I'm telling you what happened. I'm like
23-24. And he's talking about Indiana and Detroit banned New York.
But it's because of what happened
in Philadelphia.
And they saw that. So last year in the first round, Detroit was like,
that's
we're
what
shutting that down.
Is Atlanta going to do that? I mean, there are already New Yorkers in Atlanta at all times anyway. But
yeah, I mean, listen, look, these teams can do whatever they want to do. You got to try to get your people in the building. They got to do whatever they got to do. Knicks, don't go to Magic City. Is all I'm saying. Stay away from Magic City.
Maybe Cat needs to go to Magic City.
No, he does not. Jordan Woods.
Stay away from Magic City, guys.
Sorry.
Stay away.
Look. Some couples go together to establishments.
Stay away from Magic City.
I hear the wings are amazing.
That's not what there are. But not that I would know. But that's not what people go there.
I wouldn't know either.
They're not going there for the wings. The Hawks can do their Magic City night vibes. They can bring out Ti. They can bring out whoever they want to bring out.
If they bring out Magic City wings though, at the stadium, that might be a problem.
It might be. They're going to bring out the stops. They're going to bring out whoever they can. Like I said, they're going to bring out the Magic City wings. They're going to bring out Ti. Listen, the Knicks I hope the Knicks are mad. We'll find out. Because I'll tell you who's going to be mad. Y'all are going to be mad for the next 2 days of just anger.
This is also, I know I do this. I think I've done this with you guys before. And it gets tired after a while. It's also beautiful that we could freak out about one playoff game because we have thoughts of title contention. And not that this might be the only series we get to play.
Well, we do have some comments also about that. So what do you think about this? Richard Joseph, 58-18
I don't know where this is
You're not slick, Richard Jefferson.
A real contender would not lose that game tonight, he says.
What did he feel about the Pistons going into the playoffs? Yeah.
Well, no, the Knicks fans, leave them Piston fans alone for a couple days. Also,
I think that people have this idea.
Unless Detroit lose games too, but
I think fans have this idea about how because this is how I feel about the league right now. I think OKC is on another. Like if OKC lost to Phoenix tomorrow, that would shock me.
Yeah, right.
But the rest of these, like if the Spurs lost to the Blazers, would that shock me? No, and I think they're a contender. The Pistons just lost to
The Pacers had a big comeback against OKC and still lost the finals.
Right. The Pistons just lost to the Magic.
Although
You can
Tyrese
sit here and
Store's
say the
Achilles
Pistons are a 1 seed and they shouldn't lose to the Magic. They're a contender. These are chess matches. Things happen and change from game to game. I think people have an idea that a path should go like this. Those teams that usually blow through it are like really great teams. We're talking like the 01 Lakers or the 98 Bulls or the 96 Bulls, right? Like this doesn't happen all the time. OKC in the first round.
The Celtics won a title.
OKC is a contender. They had 7 games against the Nuggets last year.
Yeah.
And I think they're one of the best teams we've seen in terms of two-way. So this idea that the path is supposed to go like this so you don't lose this game, every contender generally, unless you're an all-time great team, has adversity on the way to the championship. It's about how you respond to that.
Especially now that the league is better.
Yeah, the league is better. The league is more balanced.
More balanced.
Yeah, this is why I think you see less of this. So thinking that the Knicks shouldn't lose, do I think it's a bad Knicks loss? Yes. Do I think that like you're not a true contender because you lost this game? No, I don't.
We said the same thing last year when they lost to the Pistons, and they were in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Right. That's
also, didn't the Celtics the first year they won with KG, Paul Pierce, and Ray Allen? Didn't they go to 7 games with the 8th seed? And I think it was the Hawks.
Yep.
Oh man,
it was
right.
The Hawks, yeah.
Didn't they go to 7 games both series? Wasn't that the thing? Like they started off.
The conference finals, the only time they didn't go, and the finals. The finals they went was 6 the first year.
The last LeBron Cavs year, they went 7 with the Pacers, and then they went to the finals. Granted, they got swept, but still.
That's what I'm saying. There's no ideal path.
Yeah,
you know how it goes.
There's not one way to do this.
It's one thing
the
that
Warriors
it sounds
won the
nice.
How many times?
It sounds like I've seen the Warriors down 2-1 and go on and win it. Like it sounds nice, and you want to say this. Everybody gets tested at some point in the playoffs.
Yeah.
If you thought it was going to be a cakewalk or nobody was going to get tested, that's just not how it goes. Especially in the NBA today, and I think that's why so many teams I just mentioned are teams of the Miami teams that we saw as great that won 2 titles in 4 years. They got tested, so I wouldn't say that they weren't ever a real contender. I just think that sounds like first take talk. That's what it sounds like. We don't do that here.
Say Knicks for clicks.
Yeah.
Edwards says last year is over. Kev says if we lose next game, I'm left with the Jets draft.
Well,
actually, to be fair, the Jets draft is going to be happening during that game.
Oh yeah, you're gonna.
I won't be watching.
Y'all gonna experience both at the same time. Thank God I don't have a football team. Nostalgic Nick, welcome, Nostalgic Nick.
Nostalgic Nick, what's up?
Cat leaving this summer. Nobody wants to play alongside JB. We will have those conversations in the summer.
Oh my God!
Look.
Except for Giannis, who clearly wants to play with JB.
Well, I think somebody said that too later. Like, Giannis,
well, the thing is, however this run ends, like that's gonna lead into that conversation. So that's what I'm saying.
We have an all-time comment in here.
Yeah, and we have the summer.
Rex, Kev Chatter, OJ needs to go to Magic City so he can relax at the free throw line. I understand. I hear you. Maybe because he. Look,
confidence up.
The whole team. Magic City will make you confident.
He needs to be confident. He's so good, and he plays like he's not.
Hey, if you know, you know, says they want to play physical versus Jalen Brunson, which we mentioned over and over again during the film study that people just
Pacers
didn't know how to react to on Instagram.
Yeah. Yep, we said that.
They do the same shit. Oh, do the same shit to them, he says. Use Sohan for a couple of minutes and rough up their best shooter of that night. The problem is, offensively, you're just going to let Jeremy Sohan shoot threes, and they're going to park whoever they want, CJ McCollum or somebody on Jeremy Sohan, and be like, knock yourself out. And I don't know if
I would do that.
I don't know if I would do that.
Just 2 minutes and a flagrant. That's all we need.
It's the chess, but it's the chess match that people want, right? But it's like you got to think what the cost is of that. And I'm like,
it might work for a stretch, but
also, is it fair to say that Diawara would be the more responsible answer
because
there?
He's an actual offensive threat.
Yes, he's actual
he's just
threat.
young. I actually think he's got a real future.
I'm a huge Diawara fan.
I mean, or you don't play him so that you can sign him after the season.
Here's the thing. I'm a huge Diawara fan. I don't think anything matters. We're gonna wrap here. Final thoughts.
Marquise points out that Giannis wants to play with JB. Just wanted to get a couple blast ones. JJ Flames, FPSs. JB needs to get Cat involved more. 10 for 26. Come on, bro. Pass the ball. Also, 39% from the field in this series so far, Jalen Brunson. 19 of 48.
He's going to hit the dagger to send the Knicks to this.
That'll go up. That'll go up. He's weirdly, I think, 50% from 3. But he's getting to.
He missed all those layups. The Raymond was
Missed a lot of easy shots that he don't.
He's going to make some shots,
but he's also took a lot of bad shots.
Yeah,
right.
So it's a combination of both. And listen, there's a lot of people that could be blamed here. So final thoughts here. What do the Knicks need to do? Because I would even go and giving grades to people tonight. I was thinking about that, and I was like, I don't feel like giving out grades right now. Who wants to grade this test? this is one of these ones where you're just like, let's get rid of it. What do the Knicks need to absolutely must do? And we'll dive into this more for you guys in another episode that we'll be doing soon. What do the Knicks really need to do to get this Game 3 win? Because we're going to look at the good and bad in these 2 games.
Yeah.
But what do they need to do?
Diversify the offense, not just in the fourth quarter, but overall, and be consistent with that diversity in the offense that you established in the first quarter. Just carry it through. And the point of diversifying it is you're giving different looks throughout the game. So Mikal gets a couple minutes, OG gets a possession. Like, you have to be able to split it up. Obviously, Brunson and Towns, you would suspect, will get the most shots, but you have to be a little bit more balanced than you were, especially in that fourth quarter. Defensively, you have to defend better at the level, especially in crunch time. C.J. McCollum was getting to his spots way too easily, getting into the paint, getting 2 in the paint way too easily. Jonathan Kuminga was as well. I don't think we talked about that enough. We did mention it, but Jonathan Kuminga was getting comfortable too easily down the stretch. So I think you need to defend at the level better, top of the key, and overall defend better, like be on the string. Like, it felt like their paint defense was really good early on, Cat in particular, and then as the game got late, you saw a couple miscommunications, and you saw the backside get weakened up a little bit. So really, like, fortify that on the defensive end. And then with Mike Brown, I guess he would have to be the guy to implement those things, right? So, I think it needs to come from all parties. Like, I don't think it's just one thing. You could say shoot better, execute better, but, like, I think there are specific ways to get those things done.
Like yourself, Gallo, what has to happen for them to get a win and bounce back in Game 3? Because if they lose Game 3, everybody's going to lose their shit. So what's got to happen?
I think, as he said, diversifying the offense. Also, do not oversimplify it. Stick to what's getting you there. They were attacking the rim, and they started to settle. So don't settle offensively. Don't settle defensively. Also, like, they can't just allow them to pick apart Brunson with McCollum, and when they get those matchups where it's one-on-one with Hart and Johnson, they can't allow that also. And this is not something I need to see, but also I regret ever saying it's nice to see C.J. McCollum playing well again, because that was a terrible first quarter remark by me.
I blame you for saying that. I blame this man for
trying
sitting here
to bring it up,
saying that the game was over.
That's in the back of my brain.
I wasn't. Y'all were more worried than me, and then
I wasn't worried. It was that you said it. I was worried.
As they kept doing the same shit over and over, I was like, guys.
All I kept saying is, I don't like this. I don't like this. I said this in the fourth quarter of Game 1.
Yeah, it felt like last season again.
I did. For the people, everybody in the chat, thank you for rocking with us, hitting that like button, that subscribe button.
Follow
Our poll
us as well on our socials and our individual.
Can we throw up one last poll for the
on
people?
Our YouTubes.
Will the Knicks win Game 3? Yes or no? I kind of want to know what the people think really quickly.
Oh yeah.
Will they win Game 3? Yes or no? This poll that we have here, that one that just ended, 52% of you guys said that you blame 54%, excuse me, Jalen Brunson is the person to blame for the Game 2 loss. Mike Brown with 34% of the vote. Steve Cohen beat Cat with 9% of the vote. Cat had 4%. And now we have it up in there. Will the Knicks win Game 3? Yes or no? What are you saying? Also hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button.
Got a couple no's already.
Thank you for everybody who's rocked with us through this post game. This has been very fun. I've seen a lot of good comments here in the chats. And if you like it, please hit me up and let us know on Thursday, because we're gonna do a lot more. So on Thursday, definitely let me know if you guys are going to be rocking with us. Thursday, Bryan and I will be doing a post game live show. We're not doing a watch party Thursday, but we will be doing a post game live show. So be tapping with us. Hit us up. Let us know what you think. And we will definitely be connecting with you guys. So a lot of good stuff from the people. Gallo, unfortunately for you, we thought you were going to be 2-0. We're so close, man.
Yeah, I do feel partially the blame for this.
No, you're not.
But if you guys want, when we in the second round after these 5 games, I'll be back. Or if you want to go, before that, I'll be back. But
hey, here's what I gotta say: players have agency. Broadcasters, hosts have agency. Did you do your part? You showed up tonight. You gave effort. I give you an A.
I'll take that.
I'll tell you, I'm not giving an A. Anybody on the Knicks, nobody gets an A. You know what I'm saying? We showed up. The Knicks didn't show up in the fourth quarter. That's
right. I always show up.
We showed up. The Knicks did not show up in the fourth quarter. Right now, looking at 11 votes in already. Knicks winning game 3. 64% of the people say yes. 38 say no.
I think that means 7 said yes and 4 said no, if that's 11.
That is correct.
Are you guys doing a watch party?
Wow,
after
that was a half-court shot by Jamal.
We are doing one for game 4.
So after that watch party, tune into the fan because I'll be on probably after you guys get. I'm doing the overnight. So,
so you're doing overnight Saturday?
Midnight to 5 a.m.
Oh, we'll
on
be
Saturday. Or no, Sunday morning.
Sunday morning.
So after game 5.
Well, you're either going to have 2 things. You're going to have a lot of happy Knicks fans.
That's right. Getting ready for game 5 at the Garden.
And up 3-1 with a chance to close it out. Or probably a little bit more stressed because either it's 2-2 or they're down 3-1, which would be.
And the Mets will be on their 15th loss in a row. And
you got a question about who are the Giants drafting?
That is, at 5, no idea. I do not have the inside scoop on that. I do not know who the Giants are drafting at 5.
We'll ask Brandon London.
Brandon London might be the better guy to do that. Hey, Giants got 2 picks in the top 10. That should be fun. We are doing here at the Post. We will be having a live draft show that will be hosted by Ryan Sampson, Frankie Vittorini. Brandon London will be part of it too from the Giants Watch Party at Giants Stadium. So it will be fun. You guys should definitely tune into that. And then we have the live Knicks postgame show. We will have Bryan and I will be a part of it.
Maybe we'll have 7, by the way.
It's 7 o'clock tip. I like that. I like the 7 o'clock.
So we'll be a post game before 10, as long as there's no overtime.
I like it. Going to give a couple last comments for you as we let some more votes come in too. We see all the top teams are not playing with their food, but the Knicks somehow are. I mean, guys, this is the second.
Denver's playing with their food right now against Minnesota.
The Pistons are down 0-1.
Right, the Pistons are down 0-1.
And Pistons are down 0-1.
Guys, most teams have played 1 game. Some have played 2 in the playoffs. Like, we got to relax. Like, it's been a couple games. Like, we got to relax. Terry Clark says, when you don't respect your opponent, the opinion of this panel was that the Hawks should be done in 5. Well, except for Bryan, he said 6.
I said 6, Terry.
This is not. And here's the thing, because I picked the Hawks in 5, the Knicks in 5. That doesn't mean I don't respect the opponent.
Yeah.
I do respect the Hawks.
I respect the Hawks more than them.
I don't respect the Hawks. I'm gonna say it right now.
No,
I don't respect the Hawks.
You respect the money you want to win for the bet. I'm not hearing that.
Who commented that?
Terry Clark.
I don't respect the Hawks. How about that?
Damn. Oh, well,
I do.
I didn't say that.
I think the Hawks are good.
Oh, Terry. Terry, you have to lead with this. This can't be your second comment, Terry. Welcome to the ATL. You're a Hawks fan. I hear you. You're going to be... Terry, you got to tell me this.
Varsity's trash.
Terry was welcome to Atlanta. Terry, peace up, A-Town down. I know you were out here. You were looking for this content. You were like, can I find some Knicks fans to troll? I respect it. Here's what we're going to ask for you, Terry. Terry, you got to come to the postgame show. Win or lose, you got to show up on Thursday. Night. Don't duck. I'm going to remember your name, Terry Clark 3973. I'll remember your name, okay? Don't do it. We want to see you. Win or lose. I respect it. I respect you showing up. I just want you to show up consistently. That's all.
Hey, Terry, you remember Eugene Robinson?
That's a pull.
Well,
that is
a pull. Broncos Falcons.
That is a pull there from Broncos.
As Met fans, we're not too fond of the Braves either.
28-3.
Terry.
Oh, Terry. I didn't say it, Terry. And I didn't say it. Kev Schade says, I don't respect the Hawks not shaking hands after game 1.
Hey,
Kev, come on. Nobody shaking hands after game 1.
Look, I love Outkast. You know
I do love Outkast.
Love T.I.
I like the Brat. You know what I mean?
Shout out to Young Jeezy.
T.I. is cool.
Shout out to Jermaine Dupri.
Jermaine
these are all.
But I gotta be.
We're talking about sports though.
But we gotta be united with my man Kaz. 7 p.m. in Brooklyn. High 97. We ain't playing no Atlanta hip hop right now.
That's right.
We're not doing that. Straight New York here. That's what we're doing. We're not doing that at all. Here we go. All the Hawks fans are out in the chat. Ren Smith 8067. Let's go Hawks. Terry Clark. Ren Smith 8067. We like y'all. We appreciate y'all. And I want to be clear. We had Detroit fans last year with us,
we had
Pistons
cool
fans with
Pistons
us.
fans.
They came in. They were very nice in the chat. They talked a little smack. They had fun. We all having
Celtics
fun.
fans less so. But
Little Bow Wow, is that what that says?
Little Bow Wow.
I do like Little Bow Wow.
Not as much, but like.
No, I want everybody's welcome. Everybody's welcome. It's all respectful. We have fun. It's a good time we have here on the New York Got Game.
I might have been listening
show.
to Outkast on the way here. They don't play for the Hawks, though. I'm sorry.
It
hit the shuffle. They're also my favorite.
Nah, I love
music.
Outkast.
I mean, it's hard not to like Outkast, bro. Don't you have an Outkast vinyl?
I don't.
You don't have Southern Playlistic?
I don't own any Outkast vinyl.
That's my favorite Outkast.
I probably get it Clement first on vinyl.
I told you this.
I'm
I'm sorry.
I'm not playing no Atlanta hip hop.
You know what? It's done. Until the series is over, it's done.
Yeah.
No Rubber Band Man.
Yep.
No 24.
I almost put on some T.I. today and I caught myself.
Terry said, "Wait till you see the crowd at ATL." I do want to know, like, legitimately, like how many Knicks fans are going to be there.
But they also were live when I know it's 2021. They were pretty fired up.
I think it'd be better if it's like mostly Hawks fans. Like, I kind of think it'd be lame.
I want it to be a true road game.
Yeah, I want it to be a true road game. And the Hawks fans like.
Atlanta, don't be like Philadelphia, is what we're saying. Don't do that.
Have some respect. Okay?
Yeah, don't do that. Like, you want to see the Hawks? I listen. One of the things I love, and then we're gonna wrap here. One of the things I love is in the playoffs is this test. Well, another fun one is either being down 2-1 on the road, and what's your team made of? Tied 1-1, going to the road, what's your team made of? You got to love this test, love the process.
I also can't prove this, but I would love to know. One of the things I would love to know, because I'm not in the Hawks locker room, I would love to know how much CJ is really leading them, like trying to keep them grounded, trying to keep them calm and all these things, because he's one of the only guys on their team that's seen this before, extensively as a matter of fact. Like road playoff series, he had a legendary, I think it was Game 7 in Denver several years ago when he was in Portland. So I wonder how much credit he gets. I would love for them to talk about this and practice over the next couple of days just to see. But that I would imagine he's leading at least by example at a bare minimum. So the Knicks are going to have to be ready. I thought it would go 6. So
Knicks in 5.
I feel like this is what Knicks in 6 looks like. We'll see.
Knicks in 5.
But
Knicks in 5.
Look, I know.
Terry's reignited me.
I know Knicks fans don't want to hear this, but this has been a really good series so far.
It's fun.
It's been a fun.
People don't want any stress. They want 4-0 sweep, smooth sailing. It doesn't happen like that sometime. All right. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Once again, we appreciate all you guys for hitting the like button, subscribe button. Gallo, man, appreciate you coming through.
I appreciate you guys so much.
See y'all Thursday night.
I'm sorry that you were not 2-0, but we appreciate you coming through. You will be back. We know you'll be back. Please check out Gallo for the New Yorkers. Check him out on the Fan Sunday morning. He'll be on after Game 4, 12 to 5.
Yes, 12 a.m. to 5 a.m. Also weekly if you want to see me make a fool of myself on the Carton Show. I'll be there as well.
Yes, you will be there too. I miss seeing you. I miss seeing you in the Fan Studios.
I do. I miss you guys too. Actually, I feel like we've gotten to hang out more.
Which is crazy.
Yeah. Me and Bryan might have mushed the Knicks and the Mets in a matter of a month. So I didn't mean to put that on you, but we were pretty positive about the Mets about a month ago.
The Jets got my boy Geno Smith back, so
okay.
Oh, stop it! All right. On that note, we're gonna be out of here. That is Bryan Fonseca. That is Anthony Gallo. I'm Dexter, and we've got a lot of content coming for you next couple of days.
Win or lose, Hawks fans, come Thursday night. Have a good time.
Thursday night. Postgame show.
I respect your team more than they do.
Varsity's trash.
Bryan does not respect your team.
Yes, I do.
He respects
I wanted
winning
Knicks-Hawks. Knicks-Raptors would have been boring.
Makes
the Hawks are more competitive.
Content, and he's out here making sure his pick is right. Don't let him fool you. I know the truth.
No!
That is all I'm saying.
This is not
That's all I'm saying. On that note, the truth will set you free. Peace and love, everybody. We'll see you Thursday night, and with some recap on games 1 and 2 before that. More New York Got Game content to come. Catch you next time. Another edition.
I like Outkast, but I like
New York
Mobb
Deep
Deep more.
He's not telling the truth, people.
50
He's not
Cent.
telling the truth, people. Peace, peace, peace. We're out.
And thanks for watching New York Got Game. Boom shakalaka.